Could, Injured Gold, please, come to the front desk, please, Injured Gold.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my. Yes. What? What? Why am I here?
You're fired.
I don't know. Oh, I'm at work? Okay, god damn it.
Sorry, everybody.
That sucks. I thought I was at the doctor. I don't, you know what? I'm getting fired.
Security, please escort Rydrake out of the lobby.
Am I Rydrake?
No, Rydrake is in the lobby right now. We'd like to escort.
Thank God. Whew.
No, we'd like to escort them out of the lobby. Get them out of here, please.
Yeah, it's, there's a weird smell in here.
Dr. Fart to the, emergency office, please.
Dr. Fart, please come get your experiment. Ooh.
Dr. Fart, Dr. Fart at the front desk.
Ah! God, your Rydrake is in the front lobby.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch much of him yesterday, but
Well, what do you think happened?
it was a disaster. Like, he finished that stupid titty kitty game in
I didn't watch that at
session.
all because it would have been so annoying to watch.
I listened to it.
Sorry, that's a lie. I did watch a little bit of it during the day, but it was like I watched the first 45 minutes and it was just like,
No,
this
I
is going to be the
streamed
most
Last of Us
annoying
for-
fucking thing on the planet. Like,
Yeah, I streamed Last of Us for a few hours.
There you
instead.
go.
It was great. It was fantastic.
you know what I was thinking of? I was watching Atlas stream just a moment ago, and
Me too.
I saw you in there. What's up?
Ah,
I said, what's
I
up?
saw you too. Oh my god.
I said, what's up? We
up?
should swing by Atlas's stream again in the future and say what's up to each other in chat. Sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds
I'd
good to
like
me.
that.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
What I was saying,
I don't know.
the way that like DSP was like playing Fallout was like so.
Atlas rated us. No
What
fucking
the?
way. Sorry.
Speak of
What
the devil.
Log out.
I was just thinking it was so weird how like a streamer might do something like, because at one point Atlas had, sorry, not Atlas, but DSP had like 500 stim packs in his inventory, and it seemed like
That's a lot.
I think he exploited some kind of weird duping mechanic.
Probably he's stupid and thinks that people aren't gonna figure out that he's like using guides.
No, I
and
think
stuff,
he was outwardly, openly, guide in hand,
Oh.
open, reading the guide.
Interesting. Okay.
So, I wonder if he stumbled on some kind of like dupe exploit. Anyway, he had like 500 stim packs, right? And I was thinking about about how, you know, any streamer, like for example yourself, because I was watching you the other day, so it made me think of you. And it was like, if you just decided, okay, guys, I'm playing Fallout, but I hate the way that the healing works in this game, so I just found this thing where I can just duplicate stim packs times 1,000, right? And that's what I'm going to do for my
I actually wasn't cheating when I was playing Last of Us like yesterday.
Not that I suggest you ever would cheat in a game, ever.
I didn't. I haven't cheated a single time playing this game. I'm so proud.
Good for you. Great job.
I could be a Navy SEAL.
Wow.
Yes.
But I was just saying that, like, even if you did do that, you'd probably just say that you were going to do that, and then
Yeah, like,
everybody
if
in your chat would just be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Right?
If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah.
There we go.
And like, what's funny to me is that DSP sort of has to like live in this cope world where he is like so terrified of like everyone making fun of him for doing anything.
Pathetic, dude.
That he will not do things the way that he wants to do them.
Can't stand his ground because he's too much of a pussy baby.
Right. Like that's like
gonna suck.
You know what? It must actually suck because I think he's basically been getting made fun of his entire life. It's really funny to think that well, yes, good. It's really funny to think about how like people called him Phil with the oddly shaped head in high school.
That's just telling truths.
Yeah. And
that's like,
I mean, that's just observation, right? That's just observational humor. And like, he clearly hates it so much. He bothers him so much that people troll him and make fun of him and stuff.
Wear a hat.
Imagine how much psychic agony he is in all the time.
Okay, no, I believe that because, you know, the anxiety. He's fucking riddled. He's stuck.
He's racked.
He's living in hell.
Racked with psychic agony.
Racked.
Okay, Sean Stevenson says he has 432 stim packs, so that's pretty good. So maybe it wasn't, maybe it's not a dupe thing, but that's still pretty darn good.
Wait, Atlas was mean and made you all come here, but that's not.
That is pretty mean. Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Okay, well.
No, it seems like a pretty. It is kind of a rude thing to do to a bunch of unsuspecting people.
Well,
expose
they
them
chose
to me.
this life, like.
Well, no, they said they signed up to watch Atlas. Now all of a sudden they're here, right? What if somebody?
I've seen all these people complaining before, so they're lying.
Oh, so we just got a bunch of complainers in the chat, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fucking. Bullshit.
Speaking of fucking bullshit complainers, I sent you the like DSP tries it. It's a long one.
Is it DSP tries it or is the? Oh yeah.
DSP tries it memology.
Right.
I don't like the name.
Well,
too long.
we should. Oh come on, there we go. Yay.
ALT.
What the? Get out of here! Get out of here, you loser!
Like he's
Boom.
screaming a little bit baby in this. It's impressive almost. And then it was such a huge contrast to like little titty big city game because it was like grandpa trying to be a toddler, like to fit in with the young.
Yeah,
kid.
it's like someone who's like was hired to babysit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he's just like, okay, well,
doesn't have any experience with kids.
yeah,
at all.
I guess we'll just play this video game together. I'll show the kids how the game works. And
I can jump up here. Oh, meow.
oh, look at that, kids!
Oh.
Wow, meow, wow. Hold on.
Look, I have paws, a tail.
Yeah. Okay, now it was actually so bad. I stopped watching like shortly after. He was like, okay, so that's the face buttons. I've checked all those now.
Face buttons.
Like on the controller. Like, okay, so let's see what does X do?
Pressing everything.
Okay, X jumps. Good. Okay, let's see.
Why didn't he just go look at the control scheme?
Y doesn't do anything. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let's move on to the bumpers now. Yeah, right bumper appears to be a little claw. Okay, that's good.
Jasper doesn't have those.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's rude. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean, it's true. You know. I'm sorry, Jasper. It's unfair. Yeah, baby rage. And I was thinking that like, I know that I kind of have baby rage, but
You
I
do
would
baby
hope
rage. It is
I
kind of
would
scary.
hope it's more threatening than him. Is it?
Well, no. I mean,
Is
you kind of just like exasperatedly squawk at stuff, and you don't you don't tell people to like eat shit out of your ass and stuff. And
I could.
You could. That's true.
That's not scary though. Okay. Well,
That isn't
at
that
least
scary.
At least
Turn
it's
this
not
down.
like worse. Oh, look at the picture. Oh my god.
Right. I love that.
The stick office. I want that.
So let's see what. Now, did you watch any Street Fighter last night?
I listened to it while I was.
You falling asleep to
playing the
Piece of
Forest.
Piece's voice, huh?
Nope, I was playing
Him
the forest.
going,
and
yeah. That makes you fall
God.
asleep. Makes me fall asleep.
It doesn't make me fall asleep. It makes me laugh.
I'll be on
because,
the
oh my
couch.
God.
Be on the couch watching Phil play Street Fighter, and I just like wake up, and it's like, I'll wake up to the song, the Moon song, right?
He's screeching. Yeah. The moon, the bear, and your bare ass.
Very
Right?
Susano.
We fucking you today. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna win
Classic.
lyrics.
Classic.
Yeah.
Let's watch this. Let's see how he does last night.
Anyway, I like Peach.
I did see that.
Screams.
TJ
What?
Gamebox was saying that he spent like $2,000 on WWE champions.
What the fuck?
Which-
How do you justify? I can't justify spending like more than $15 on a game.
You saved like
Like-
a year for your new laptop, right? Like,
I saved way longer, and I still am not done with it.
there you go.
Like he spent
Why am I doing level 2 super?
2/3 of what my new computer cost on JPEG.
Oh, he's number one. Let's go. We got there, everybody. He's number one on WWE Champions now. No.
Oh, just a bit, a wee bit.
No.
He's number
Oh, my punch
one.
finally hit. Time for a giant reward. Oh. Yeah,
Level
you're a
2
great
super.
player.
He doesn't need to win in this. Like he needs to
This game, it sucks. It gives me the wrong
take
move.
care of his stupid fucking dowdy
In-game.
family. Like, come on,
These
man.
people
Right, Jake, I'm not gonna lie. They opened up like a surprise box store near me where I can get like
Oh.
Pokemon and Kirby little gotcha guys, dude. Oh boy, there's Gundam guys
Don't
and
do that.
Ava guys there too.
Don't do that. Don't go there.
It's rough, but see, luckily I'm an expert puller. So I already
Oh.
got the exact Kirby that I wanted and the exact Ava that I wanted too. I got Ava 1 and Ava 2.
He's been pulling.
I've
his
been
whole life,
pulling
though.
like nuts
Yeah.
though.
He's been pulling like
Yeah,
nuts,
I got
crazy.
the Link hat with the sword Kirby. So now I
What?
can just, die
Oh
happy.
boy, how
right?
much did you pay? How much did you pay?
That's
for
not
these
important.
little-
Let's watch the
How
clip.
big are these?
They're very
little,
small. They're
lumps of
very
plastic?
small.
Okay.
I think the Kirby's were like $10 each. And then the Avas were like $10 each.
Oh my
uh,
god, that's absurd.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
That's
We're just
way
gonna
too much.
let's start.
Holy
We're gonna start
fuck.
watching the video again, okay?
Someone has to tell you.
all
No, absolutely not.
Can we talk about a certain old man had a lapse in his memory and dimmed the beam on Thursday? Needs to be addressed.
Oh boy.
Wait,
Okay, we
what?
got a troll bringing up drama in the super chats. I'm not gonna read that because it's fucking bullshit. But yes, we were betrayed by an old man.
It was bullshit.
Now-
frankly.
Frankly, guys, dementia is nothing to make fun of. Okay.
No, so we're not gonna let you.
We're not gonna let you guys make fun of an old demented man who says that he tested something, but maybe he forgot.
Maybe he didn't test it long enough,
yeah,
and then it was the second strike, and then how that adds up to a community guidelines warning, I'm not sure.
Well,
but
it was a community guidelines warning.
Yes, and then it was removed because we appealed it. So
oh, nice, hell yeah.
Who the fuck knows, dude?
So we don't care. We're laughing, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're not laughing. We're very grateful. Dear YouTube,
are they gonna watch other videos of ours like afterwards to like judge us posthumously?
They have to. I have to send in each one of our videos for manual review because they all get like limited ads.
That's
all
cool.
of them.
Do you think
it's great?
Do you think someone at YouTube like is like learning about DSP through us maybe?
Oh my god.
Or you think he's just kind of like he's just really aggravated?
Well, the dream would be like we're educating someone on this horrible corner of the world.
Yeah.
And he's just mad, so he's limiting all our ads and stuff. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh, good point. Oh, yeah, he's getting back at us. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Comcast, but YouTube.
But against us. There's a rogue deadhead at YouTube right now pulling the strings.
So I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere.
In German.
So people come out, we're supporting the film. Let's cheer, let's tip. They do it, great.
But anyway, yeah, we're fine. Ale just said that he tested a video ahead of time, but probably in combination with me watching extremely copywritten Japanese shows, and also just a music video straight on YouTube. That's probably what did it. But we're good now.
Different kind of game. Yeah, it's cutesy, but it's really unique and fun.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're not supporting that.
You know what? That's what I do. I push the limits. I push the boundaries. I'd rather it's better to ask forgiveness than to beg for permission, right, Indrid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can always ask forgiveness.
That's
Also,
right.
I guess satellite style internet said you've discovered ALT's plot to usurp Detractor beam from you.
Yeah, he's been trying, but it's not gonna happen.
Is it really that cool of a channel? Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
not. Don't get your britches. Don't get too big for your britches over there in your gold, okay?
Sweet.
Just because your mouth moves now. Don't you know?
Yours does too.
Yeah. I think it's funny that we went from mouth open. Wait, no, you just had regular closed mouth still, but like, right? Because you had teeth, but then I moved it to open mouth. That was tough.
And now you're creeping out people with your closed mouth.
No, it's not creepy. Though I do kind of wish I'd let the fangs hang out over the front because I think that's funny when cats have little orc teeth. I think that's
orc
cute.
Teeth. I think they're just little cat teeth.
Right, that's true too. Little vampire cat teeth.
Yeah, little kitty.
Fucking idiots, piss me off.
Kitty
Like,
teeth.
whoa.
What?
Whoa.
I'm glad that you guys like Manor Lords. I don't care. Like,
Manor Lords.
Why are you guys talking about Manor Lords on a fucking
cool.
Street Fighter stream?
What's that? What's Manor Lords?
Can you shut up about Manor Lords? Like, I don't.
It's this crazy city building game that just came out like a month ago that was made by a single person. And it's just one of the most detailed city builders ever, and you can like actually go down into the town and walk around like first person. It's really cool. It's also not easy, so if they get him to play that, I'm gonna
can you play that game with a controller?
I don't think you should.
I didn't think so. He's not playing a city sim game. There's
That's
no
like
chance.
playing Frostpunk.
Is it Mana Lords or Manor?
Manor, Manor.
Oh, Manor Lords. Okay, I thought it was Manner Lords. Like
Mana.
Like no, that's Manor.
Like magic.
Like being
lords.
polite lords.
Oh, like manners.
Yeah.
I got you.
I guess it's some kind of a sim game. It has nothing to do with.
Actually,
or Mana War. That's a cool band. Mana War.
Yeah.
You're talking to me.
I would really like to see him play Frostpunk.
I'm gonna say right now, stop talking about politics.
Probably Short Circuit.
The rules. I see people doing
him playing Dwarf Fortress, maybe.
The chat.
I don't have any experience with that one.
Neither do I, but I know it's a very complex game.
Okay. Frostpunk is.
Hit on fight.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
Interesting.
It's so pretty. Oh my god.
You ever seen people play like those really complex, like 4X games, like Europa Universalis?
Somehow countered the throw despite the fact
Where
Yeah,
it's like
I have like on those planets, like those oh fuck. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's Lunar Guardian. 13 months? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I can't punish, right?
Okay.
This guy is lucky as shit. What? That's not what I wanted. Are you kidding?
There's a new badge for 1 and
2.
I don't. It's like some other amount of years.
What the fuck for full screen? I couldn't do anything.
Europa, but that's like
Oh, I'm in the middle of my
Colin
combo
Brothers,
and he gets to
right?
do that?
Europa is like you take over for like a famous person in history.
Fuck this.
So like, or like a
Master,
country. So
dude.
like you could just
Are you
like
kidding me?
start as
My
the leader of
combos
Poland
drop
before World
twice
War
with
II,
my
and then
combos
just try to
drop
either
twice.
play out World War II in what
Fucking
like you could just
button
change history, or you could play along with history or whatever. Yeah, you could be Hitler. Yes.
okay.
Standing fierce with
Okay,
every button
that
I
seems
am.
fun. It's also hard.
It is. It's very complex. Wait, am I
tried to
thinking the
parry
right thing?
nothing.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
It's fine. It really doesn't. I like
I
the
literally
idea.
can't parry anything this
He's
cat
whiffing a
does.
lot
I
on the
tried it
throws,
3 times,
though. Let me
Nothing
tell you
parried
that.
at all.
I can't tell. Like I just know that he's wrong, and it's rapid fire excuses
Yeah.
because he's
Oh,
wrong.
of course.
I feel like I
Of
made
course
this.
he was
It's Hearts of
floating.
Iron. I'm sorry, I made that mistake.
Hearts of Iron. I thought that was that tank game. Like
No,
what?
that's
What the fuck?
Tanks of
You
Iron.
can't do that. I want you to think about how broken that is.
Men of War Assault Squad. I don't know. It's fine. They're all the same thing. It's okay.
I can't do anything. I literally can't do
You can't
anything.
do anything.
He's
You
guaranteed
can't
to
do
win. I
Watch.
can't
anything.
interrupt his history in the corner with my
Did we already see when
He misses.
someone
Wow, how stupid this fucking
named
game is.
Cat's Fat
He's
Gunt?
wide open in front
Nope,
of me. My
we're
Wait.
not there yet.
Ken's
We're
body,
not
and I
there
can't
yet.
get him
Thank
to
God.
punish
Oh, it's an
Uh,
exchange.
Hi.
I really,
I guess- yeah, we're
completely
Mr.
outplayed.
Team,
Literally,
we're
spammed
married?
the air kick 17
Yeah,
times.
classic.
I
Surprise.
can't stop it. Look.
Woo.
Same way you marry your cats,
What
right?
a piece of shit game, dude.
Exactly. And there's no fucking way I'm ever playing
Just
any
press
Victoria
buttons
game.
and every button
No.
stuffs every input I have.
No.
Why not?
Theft to crime.
Why? What? Oh, how come?
Why did that hit
We
me? I have
hang
no
out.
idea. I have no idea. I was
Oh,
smashing
we'll play,
jab.
Victoria tonight? No, I don't like games like Anno. Oh, we should play it. No.
What are they?
Never happening.
He just smashed his jump. You're kidding me.
know.
He just held up.
It's like
He
min-max
got time to
stuff. I hate
anything.
it.
It's like mid-max. What does that mean?
This is so
I don't
fucking
like
sad.
min-max
He's
city builders.
finding
It's
absolutely
just-
nothing.
Yeah, it's like economy shit.
Can't
I don't,
block.
Oh,
I'm not good
okay,
at it.
okay, yeah, I get it. I hate
Where's
those kind of
Cloud
games
today?
too. I can't play
Okay.
them. I have a hard enough time managing my own life.
Exactly.
What the fuck? I
Are
couldn't
we
cover
quiet?
throw.
Can someone else back that up?
Oh my
It's
No,
not.
I don't think so. I think I just added like the ducking to
Oh,
the
that's it.
Compared
That's
to
it. Random
Phil.
the
jump.
forfeit.
Fuck
Yeah,
this
so
guy, he
Phil
sucks.
should be ducking when we're talking.
Every hit he gets on me is a
Okay.
random hit. Nothing is timed. It's just throwing out random
down a
moves,
bit.
knowing he has an
I-
insanely high
Doesn't
priority
have to
character.
trigger me.
Literally
Not about
nothing
me.
timed to
Not
trick
about
me.
Ree.
Nothing meant to hit me. Just I'll just push buttons.
That's true.
and
Indrid's more of a
hit
force
me.
of destruction.
Every single
Indrid wants to
time
play
it was a
games like
hit that led to an
Rampage,
insane
World
combo.
Tour.
Because
Like,
everything
the
Ken does
more-
leads to an insane combo. Meanwhile,
more
I'm
skulls
working
I can
my
crack,
ass off
like,
to get in single
keys
I
hits
can
and
fuck
throws
up, like,
here
the
and there.
happier I
He
am.
has no effort
Classic.
whatsoever. He's a
If I can
fucking
shoot you with a
scrub
shotgun,
shit. What a piece of shit
we're
player.
good.
What game are you playing right
What a
now?
fucking awful play.
Last
Doesn't
of
know what
Us,
he's
and I'm
doing.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a corporal
Just
run
same
in
fit string, same fit
Cyberpunk.
string. I'll just keep
Classic.
throwing out normal. Oh look,
Actually,
ginormous
Last of Us is
reward.
new game
Because I
plus.
jumped, I get insane
TU?
reward. He didn't even time it.
Crusader
Fucking
Kings?
lucky
No!
motherfucker. The game
know
is
what
so
that is.
fucking broken.
Yeah,
What a great
Ramon
game.
Sanchez is talking
Well,
about
it's a
Gunpla,
troll.
Gundam, and like
That's master
the
rank. If I
joints
beat
and the
him, I get
actuators
tons
in
of
those more like master grade Gundams, or they almost like move exactly how they would IRL.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Whoa.
Look, it's our
Oh, there it is! It's Cat's Fat Gunt.
You're talking about in Last of Us though, because like the gun, like, the upgrade system in that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing I
It's
can
so
even do.
real.
have
I
no
thought
meter.
whatever the
That's
guns
so
and shit.
ridiculously stupid.
It looks perfect, and they take them apart and shit. I love it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Why did it
that's-
stop
yeah.
blocking?
I want to kill them. Yeah. Okay.
He pressed the button.
I love killing stuff.
He
It's
absolutely
fun.
God.
fucking looped
Calm
right
down.
there. He pressed the button. And
How
he
about you
knows
shut
he
up
did.
and like try?
Because he was good. You could see the motion of the character forward. He
Huh?
did the move.
You the
and
emotion of the
net
character. Maybe
code
that you're
dropped
moving
his
forward,
input
honey.
And allowed him to get.
Hold on.
Wait.
He just suggested that he like this super didn't hit because the netcode dropped his opponent's input.
Well, weird, because that goes against my theory that the Cannon brothers like wrote it in to fuck up
Exactly.
for Phil forever.
No. See, dropping it's perfect. They programmed it so that if you're playing against Phil, your inputs get dropped so that it benefits you.
No. Well, okay, yeah, you're right. I thought you
Right?
were gonna say it benefits Phil.
No. It's so
No.
that so it's just like every possible interaction between lag and moves and characters has been specifically designed to lean away from DSP.
It's made him to look like it's to make him look like
Correct.
a crazy person.
Correct.
The whole
correct.
world is wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
No.
I mean, that's just
No.
reasonable to me. That's what I'd do if I was
I-
the Cannon brothers.
I love that idea.
He pressed the
Someone do that.
So hold on. So he steps back and okay, so
Hidden code against DSP.
okay,
Yes.
so
but
the reason the DSP did this move is because when he expected this move that happened before to hit, and when that happened,
so mistimed.
when that hits, then he can go straight into his super, and then this guy can't block the super.
But he fucked it up, right?
But he missed entirely, and so he's just holding,
really
and,
cool.
like, and literally this guy is holding back down right now. And
Oh my god! Right now.
He pressed a button. He
Yeah, that's the game. You press buttons,
no,
bud.
no. So now he thinks that the opponent pressed a button when actually the button that so I think he's mistaking.
It was all because of Phil's mistake.
Yeah,
probably,
I
right?
think he's
Yeah.
mistaking the animation.
He
Oh,
pressed a
okay.
button.
Yeah, he's thinking the
He pressed
animation.
the back button.
That's how which is how you block
Right
in
there.
Street Fighter.
Pressed
Whoa,
the button,
novel.
And he knows he did. Because he was going
Get
to
him,
see
gun.
the motion of the character forward.
No, you were.
No, I don't.
You used the move that pulled people forward.
Yeah,
and
I'm
allowed
not sure
him to get
what the fuck
lucky
you're talking about.
and actually
I'd
get
say
away
choose
with
a
it.
top tier because
The
you
guy
seem to
got
be
insanely
fucking
lucky.
miserable.
That's what I do too. I wouldn't play characters that are the worst character if I'm not the best player.
Right, maybe he's trying to prove that he's good if he can get like a lower tier
Right.
to master, but
Yes.
like at this point,
I'm
fuck it. Just
stupid.
have fun. I played on easy the other day because it was fun. Kevin, thank you for the $5.
Thank you, Kevin.
Mwah.
Couldn't parry.
Yeah, I was playing on easy on stream. Don't give a shit. It was fun.
Of course, just hold
Do the
up.
fun thing.
Didn't time it.
No.
Hold
No
up
one
the
wants to
fucking
see
scrub.
this.
Not
Does that make you
parrying,
money?
doesn't parry, he gets free combo.
The fun stuff, yes.
Get the fuck in
People
that
like
corner.
when people are having fun, not
Get
No.
the fuck on the
Screaming.
ground.
It's too bad that there's like, you know, he hasn't just accidentally left his voice on for these fights like he used to do in games.
Right,
That was
yes.
so funny. When
Oh,
like
like,
people would be like,
in-game.
dude, just chill out. And he'd be like, no, you're a fucking piece of shit. Probably got shot out of your mother's ass.
Okay.
playing shat out of your mother's
It didn't
ear.
respond. Was he teleported?
Weird,
Yeah.
what a weird thing to get so fucking upset at about.
Yeah. Like, that's something that baffles me is how do you get
He
this up
stuffed my
growth?
perfect anti-air.
Like, I know that I got pissed at a game the other day because I got
Uh-oh.
stuck in a
Are you
wood, but then, you know, I just started the level over. It was great. How can you get this mad? I've never gotten this mad in a fucking game.
No, neither have I. You ever broken a controller?
Nonsensical game.
No, but like, I get really immersed when I play games, so
See-
my W
Course.
key stopped working just because I pressed too hard.
What?
I didn't break it,
Oh,
but it
see-
just like stopped
holy shit! So you
working.
just bent
happened?
the like
Are you kidding? I
the
did
switch or something.
nothing.
That's funny.
I didn't. Maybe I don't know. It just kind of stopped.
Just standing there
being a
waiting.
W.
And I
How
get
the
hit
fuck did
anyway.
you do
just
that?
Fucking sucks.
I get really immersed.
You got
I
too
pressed
scared.
really
You
hard.
got too scared. You were like hiding in a
No.
corner and trying to push W into the corner too hard. I guess.
I get.
He
press
literally
harder when I'm
didn't
doing,
earn
like,
it
stealth and
whatsoever.
stuff, so
He didn't
probably-
earn
Oh
it.
right, so it like works
This is
harder,
level
right?
2 super.
Yeah,
I
the
just go back
immersion.
and hold back, and the game
No.
hits me anyway. That's fucking
Uh,
ridiculous.
hi,
That
Spaghetti
is
Sam.
absolutely ridiculous.
What's
No, I'm
up?
not gonna block him because I play him again. I beat him. I get 500 fucking
Filter
ranking
this
points.
video. What do
I'll
you
take
mean?
the ranking points from that stupid
Fil-
shit.
filter.
I should
Oh!
have
Philter.
The rights,
Right?
I had him
What's-
won
yeah, and
both
what's funny,
matches, and the
those-
game
those voice
won't
filters,
fucking block or do
Those-
so much more
those
They work
terrible.
so
The
much
game
better.
sucks ass.
Yeah, and they are
Your game
more
sucks.
listenable, aren't they?
You suck, and your game
Oh, he's
sucks.
pressing
Your
a
fucking
button.
game, you idiots.
When
He's
it's-
pressing a button.
when it's like the-
you didn't
Wow,
know.
that was
Yeah, when it's like the kid voice, it's like, oh, okay, that is a lot more. That is a lot more like reasonable to hear,
There's
right?
no
When it's a
way to
full-grown
know
Yeah.
adult,
gonna come out
it's
and
like,
It sounds more
this is
accurate,
so
probably.
annoying.
Yes.
It's a child's voice. This is a child
somehow
screaming
got
about
it.
child things.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
doing
right.
anything.
Dr. Fart, what do you think his obsession with Zangief is? He's just a half-nude man with lots of rippling muscles, and he wrestles.
Shout out of Cat's Fat Gunt.
Hey,
Shout-
shout out to Fat's cat. Fat
Shout out
Fat Gun.
of Cat's Fat Gun. I love that.
Yeah, Cat's Fat Gun. I don't know who that was, but that was really well done.
Why would that blow through level 3? That has an invincibility.
And I
frame.
think he blocked
What the fuck was
Rocco
that?
last night
That
too,
didn't make
right?
sense.
Yes, he
Literally what
did.
happened
Yes,
made
he
no
did.
sense. It has invincibility frames.
He even noticed.
She
Yes,
did
he
a
noticed. He was
reversal
like,
super
"Oh, that's a
move that is
troll. That's a
invincible
troll,"
at
and then he
activation.
rematched them.
And
He
it blew
didn't
right
block-
through
Really
super.
weird.
He didn't block Cat's
Scared
Fat Gun.
This game is fucking completely
See, that's what
roasted
you know.
at
What?
this point.
That's what a man
Could
who
you say
like
any more than the
his
top
wife
two
gets
aren't
screwed by another
busted?
man.
I mean, it's insane.
Whoa.
What
So to
the- I
speak.
had super armor.
A yuck.
I literally had super armor. She hit right
You know what I mean?
through.
I do.
He does.
Hold on, he tried to rap.
This is insanity. Could you say any more that the top tiers aren't busted? I mean, this is insanity.
You're
What
stupid.
the? I had super armor.
What the?
I literally had super armor. She hit right through it. He does.
Wait,
I do
Chinko,
360
what-
EX.
what
She
you
does
mean,
punch.
girl?
It should catch it. Nope. She
Maybe
punches
didn't
right
go back
through it.
far
She's
enough.
Top tier Cammy. No
Well,
skill.
you're in control.
There's no skill.
I know.
Any more that the top tiers
I thought you
aren't
said
busted.
me. Like,
She did
I'm
a
gonna go back.
reversal super through a move that is invincible at activation.
Wait, that we've already seen this part.
Yeah, I
And
know. I
blew
just clicked
right
back.
through the super.
See,
Of one anti-air hit, there's no risk to it.
it seems
at
like
all.
there's a big delay on the
Six,
chat
three
right now.
counters, can't do anything to stop it.
Check
Money,
our
money,
latency.
money,
Yeah.
money.
We're an ultra
The
low.
Inbrit's 5 below keyboard fund. Big
Oh,
ups.
fuck yeah. Thanks, Jay.
Well, let's
So,
go. 5 below keyboard. What does that mean?
He was talking about, like, he found some cheap keyboards at Five Below, like metal mechanical keyboards
What's
for like
fi-
under
what's-
$10.
What's 5 below?
Where like everything is $5 or under. It's a store with a
Oh.
bunch of cheap shit
Money,
and
money,
like
money,
knockoff
money, money, money.
perfume.
Tips
That
go.
It's
sounded-
actually really
Money, money,
fun.
It
money.
sounded like something cold to me. Like 5
No.
degrees below zero.
I know.
Thank you, Victitious, for the $10 super chat. Enjoy your brainworms.
It's cheap stuff. Thanks for the super chat, guys.
Literally,
Oh my
all she
god.
has to do is jump the whole round and mash
No,
punches. She beats
I have a
me.
Corsair. I'm not gonna
Whoa.
break it.
Entire round.
You
Either
know
do
this. It
either
was
do
one
the
of the
dive
cheaper
kick.
ones.
That's a good one. I like that
Dive kick,
headset.
Right? That's all
No,
you have to do. Jump
no,
the
it's
whole
my
round,
keyboard.
dive kick or light kick, and
Oh,
then
right,
kick.
right, right. I like that
Just
keyboard
back
too. I
home.
used to have that one.
It beats
Ah!
Angie clean. He can't do anything.
You gotta get a new one because you're still using that old
You
one.
literally can't do a thing. I have to work my again. I lost all
Ray
my
Drake, I have
points
not had a
already. I have to work
Brazilian
my
butt
ass off
lift.
in these matchups for literally
Why would he
nothing.
have a Brazilian
I mean,
butt
what
lift?
the
He's calling me
fuck?
BBL
Why
snood,
so
and that's just
unfair?
a
Literally
complete
just hold up
falsehood.
against Zengi
See,
and
this is-
win with 90% of
this
the
is
task
the
and
kind of
jump off
joke
everything.
where it's
That's
like,
fucking
why?
broken shit, dude.
You know what I mean?
broken. Like, no,
Like
dude,
big booty
earn it.
snooty?
They're trying to make me look
Basic-
stupid, and like I got a
basic
Brazilian
crap.
butt lift.
Can't
And
stop
clearly, I
it.
don't need
Try.
one.
Unstoppable. No charge
Nope.
HP.
I'm perfect the way I
just
am.
the dive kick.
It's already
I've
really
tried it.
luscious,
It still
though.
gets hit
Oh.
because she recovers fast enough to hit him afterwards.
What? I've seen it.
What the
Whoa.
fuck? Well, I couldn't do anything.
Ooh, that
I
thing's
was frozen in
cool.
place.
I like
Yeah.
the pink. Oh my god.
Couldn't do anything after my
Yeah, he
trigger
beats this
ring.
dude up.
Dude, I want
Jamie
people to
beats
say,
up
"Fuck
Phil."
this game and never play it again.
Hell yeah.
This isn't
Yeah,
fun.
and
I don't-
you never heard
It's free
BBL
trap.
Drizzy,
You can't do
clearly.
shit.
No, I don't listen to
Everybody
music
pushes
very often
counters, man.
anyway.
Mm.
And no, haven't.
Everybody, stop it. Oh, you're drive rushing? I don't care. I'm
I don't
Jamie.
listen to
You're
Drake.
Shitty, you're shitty fucking Zengi.
I don't listen to
Oh, stuff
anything.
for
I
me.
only
do.
I
Except for,
only
like,
watched
Cyberpunk.
Degrassi.
I only watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. What?
Well,
ooh,
I gotta
what's
find
that?
out. Who, that's the
that?
tier. That's the what's that, brother? Ooh.
Oh,
This
so this is the tier list.
is the tier list. So Zangief is here at the bottom.
Whoa.
Oh, Jamie's the same
Blanca
level.
is S tier, dude.
Yes, absolutely.
Game tier is Cammy. So this makes all of his bitching
Right. And
void.
notice that he never bitches about Luke's DJs or Chun Li's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
We got really muscly. Like Luke has very muscly arms. So
That's true.
maybe
got
that's
big,
part.
he got big Popeye forearms.
And he's still hot too. So like that's impressive.
What
You
the
know.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Why did I win? Why
Ed?
am I doing
Why did
Oh
I-
my god.
super? Why am I?
What?
Why did I win? Why am I doing level 2 super?
How can you let yourself go this much to act like this on a stream?
If there was someone else in the house with me, I don't think I'd be able to react like this.
No,
Like, especially not if I was on
absolutely not.
camera too, right? Like
Like,
why am I
wow.
doing it?
But like saying this sort of thing and going this out of control, I could never.
No,
If there was someone else here.
couldn't be
like-
me. Well, actually, that's not true.
No.
I think we've heard several times from your father that that you need to keep it
I'm
down.
just loud. That's all. Like I'm loud. I'm not like whatever
What
this
the
is.
fuck?
Like
Why did I
baby
win?
demon?
Why am I doing level 2 super?
you
Why
think
am I
he's losing
toxic?
control.
I didn't do level 2 super. I did 360.
Yes, he
The
played
game
Christy.
thinks
Yep.
1 360 and jab is a level 2 super.
Yes, we're both loud. Thank you for noticing.
Well, I had to guess here. He's gonna win now.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, he insulted Chris G too, which is really
It's
chill.
complete trash. The game is trash. Are you kidding me? He's sitting right next
If
to me.
you want to
360.
make
Oh, is
friends
this
with
Chris?
someone,
Is this Chris G?
One circular motion.
I don't
love
think.
it. How
Let
the
me
fuck
see the
did you give me
name.
that?
No, it's not him.
Okay. Well, it might
Wait,
be.
shiny teeth.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
guys.
Months. That's
Just
crazy.
short, but his drive rush speed is
Shiny
fine.
teeth. Which one was Chris
Of
G?
course.
You
He's
guys.
jumping.
Well, I don't know if he used his actual name.
Not-
I don't remember.
No, he
What the
didn't.
fuck is
I
going
just can't
on?
remember what it
What
was.
was
Not
that?
Chris Chan.
Oh,
He jumps
DSP
and
starting
lifts.
now.
I go to hit him when he lands.
The real Bashi. That's it.
The real. Oh yeah, the real Bashi.
Bashi. That's right.
Okay, so this.
Oh my god.
I love that he has like 100 of these now.
It's a lot.
It's too many. It's too many.
It's too money. Like, he's got a whole hard drive, like one of those fucking VHS tape hard drives full of those stupid intros.
I don't think so. I think someone just paid to get like a bunch of stock footage for him. I bet you that's what happened.
Yeah, people have said that it's in Premiere Pro and whatever the others are. So they're just like, it's just stock shit. No one tried.
He's in that purple smoke.
It's not even drugs.
We didn't even get a cold open today. This must be a serious episode. In anime, when sometimes the series does like cold opens and then they do the intro, if they do an episode where the intro is first, like the first thing that happens, that means something important's going to happen that episode. Yep. I think Game of Thrones will do that too sometimes, right?
Oh, speaking of. June 16th.
What?
House of the Dragon season 2. Oh!
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I just someone must have mentioned House of Dragon. I fell asleep.
I'm DSP.
You're just jealous.
It's Saturday, the 11th of May, 2024, and it is
have a
time
calendar.
for chill vibes.
Huh?
Yes. Love it.
Okay.
We need some chill.
The Brain Commander vibes are bringing the chill vibes.
Big
up,
sun is
Brain
beating.
Worms.
It's 80-some degrees and climbing.
Hold on, let's
My air
verify it.
conditioner
Hold on.
is
And climbing?
ready to go. I've
climbing?
got it on fan right now.
Okay, Renton, Washington weather. It's
But I'm gonna turn it
72
on
degrees Fahrenheit
Probably
right now.
at
Right
some
now.
point
High is-
during this
Right now, the high is
during this
83
podcast. But
at like
not only that,
5 p.m.
man.
by the way.
last night was so frustrating, and I'm so
And
glad
that's
that
it. God,
today
you bitch.
we're gonna have a much
He's
more
got his
chill,
AC in and stuff too.
fun,
Fuck.
interactive stream.
He's gonna chill out, dude. It's time
and
to
it's gonna be
chill.
a better time, like all day actually. I'm actually
Yeah,
playing
right.
2 games today that
Silent
previously
Weapons,
were just
I am
daytime
going with
streams,
The
but
Black
because
Queen.
of the scheduling going on, how it's going on right now,
Fuck the greens,
I actually
dude.
wanted to play both games today,
Both?
but I wanted to do it in order. I didn't want
Wait,
to have
what
to
game?
Well, his legs are
One
going nuts right now already.
Treasure.
I know.
So we're
I'm
doing
like,
it as the late
I'm like
stream
having
today,
to look at
But if
chat.
you're
so I
looking
don't-
in order,
I don't
of
die.
how
You see his
I've been doing
foot?
things today is supposed
Well,
to be
it's just
Fallout
a
4.
repetitive motion
So
of
we're
a
gonna do
murder.
both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think today's gonna be a
Have
really
fun
good
with
streaming day.
Xenoblade,
What
Shinko.
we're gonna do
Awesome.
Wait, are
on
you
today's
leaving?
podcast is
Don't
we're gonna
leave
talk
us.
Get him
about
out of here.
Little Kitty Big
Don't
City,
leave us.
a game that I played yesterday.
Little
Boy.
titties, big.
Pretty much in its
titties.
entirety.
Mm.
I'll explain because I'm gonna give it kind of a mini review.
Oh no.
Don't
Having
please don't
played
do
it and
that. Like,
enjoyed it, but
stop smoking
also
your
I'm gonna
snot.
be honest, feeling like I don't know the game.
Oh,
left-
Oh, that was a
Kicking with your thumb.
giga pick into wipe.
I'll be
Let's
honest.
get the instant replay on that
Come
one.
on.
Oh, okay. I love when he has to like. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I was going the wrong way.
I know who wins Silent Weapons. Trust me. It's okay. I'm still
Okay.
fine with
So first we have to dock the picking vessel into the port, right?
it. Right.
And
right.
that's when we release the finger actuators so that the thumb crane can reach maximum depth inside the nostril. You see, it's a very complex
Right.
device.
But
we
see, my
scrape-
question here, Professor,
Yes.
isn't the thumb kind of a less optimal digit to do this with? It's
Ah,
very thick.
Well observed. Well
Oh.
observed. Now, what if you've been, the orifices of the human bodies will often stretch if things are, inserted into them at,
Yes, I'm
increasing
familiar.
sizes, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yes, you will be. And so the his nostrils have been sort of like stretched to the point that the thumb is the only thing that can
Right.
do the whole circumference of the nose nostril.
Okay.
You see?
Okay. So it's like
It's most
42
efficient. It's the
years
most
practice-
efficient. It's
practice.
the most
I don't-
efficient.
I'm not gonna agree, but I like the argument.
Mhm.
Use your pinky.
It also allows for stealth cover, like big guys say. You can throw the
That's
finger
stealth?
the finger cloaking device over it so that you can't see
What?
how far up the nostril my thumb is. You see?
I can see exactly what knuckle he's at. He's almost at that first.
Well, he's just getting
major
used to it.
knuckle.
He's just getting used
That
to it.
knuck. Getting used to
Like,
it. Is he?
I don't know the game.
Foreplay?
And then you can just very easily
Bruh.
wipe it on your fucking
Bruh.
waist or shirt right after that. Hello, I'm a guy 99. The bottom
Hello,
of
I'm a
his
guy 99.
shirt must be just like hard from dried mucus and like
Rusty and
food.
like kind of like off colored.
pointy and sharp.
Pointy and sharp.
Right, 'cause
just
it's
like,
dried. It's dried
his
out.
Booger wall.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Left me definitely
I
wanting
bet
more.
you.
Okay.
Phil
I
had
bet
like
ya.
an
And then
extensive.
I'm going to talk about last
booger
night's
wall
Street
as a
Fighter
kid.
stream, which quite frankly was one
smart.
of the worst I've ever done.
Good.
Very
Good.
frustrating. and we're gonna see how
He's very self-conscious about his plunging
neckline
neckline right here today.
And
Maybe you should button it up.
yeah,
No, it's
No,
if he buttons that up anymore, he's gonna look fucking stupid, right? Look how like the next
He
button
already
is like,
does.
well, obviously, I'm trying to help though. The next button up is not gonna his face. The next button is
I
gonna
don't
like
think
be
he
like
can help.
right at his Adam's apple. That's
He's
not gonna work.
begging you for help, and it's not. Nothing is gonna help.
No,
like,
nothing can help him. I'm gonna boost Phil a little
No.
bit
yeah.
because you guys wanted this.
game news. Some news today.
You
to cover.
asked for this,
It's not
okay?
all
When
game
you
news,
say,
actually.
"Oh,
I
it's
think
too
a
loud,"
follow-up
too bad.
on I
Cat
think it's a
shrinks them on
follow-up
purpose. No, I think it's on
on
accident. She just
whatchamacallit,
doesn't know how to do it.
a story we've been talking about. Oh, actually,
Hey, are you gonna be
Oh.
this is
prepared?
interesting. One
Is it gonna be
definitely
interesting?
An
No.
interesting one because
Is
it's
it?
gaming related, but it also has to do with other stuff we've been talking about
Sorry,
recently on
Meester.
social
Nope.
media.
My bad, Mister.
All right, so
I mean,
you'll see when we
I'm
get to
having
this
a good
news
time.
section.
Yeah, me too.
So it'll be a good, varied
All that matters.
Sniff.
podcast. We may have time for Q&A. We
Very
may have
cute.
time for suggestion box or something else. We'll see how it goes. But
Wait, what's the
much
interesting
more
thing? What
relaxed
the fuck?
atmosphere today than yesterday, that's for sure.
Wait, what
All
happened
right.
yesterday?
Let's talk, shall we? All right,
was-
let's do
I
it.
was-
Well,
I was-
ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I returned back for my day off. We had a
Okay.
ginormous
And-
podcast full of gaming news. So if you
Really?
missed yesterday's show,
Oh, my
there were updates about all kinds of different stories from all
God, it
over the
was
place.
stuff that
You
we've
definitely want to check
never
it out to
heard
be in
before.
on news,
I
and
never
tech news and
heard.
stuff like that. You had a lot of different
Maybe it was
topics
about
discussed. I'm
Matt
not gonna
Booty and
recap them.
and
I
Some
Phil,
other
will,
random
yeah.
woman that he started talking about.
Recommend that you catch that
Remember?
show.
He just
Oh,
threw out
which
like a
one?
third person's
we
name
jumped
who I've never
into-
heard of either.
The new game for the week
Susan
is a Game
Wojcicki.
Pass release.
No, I think it was someone else who
Little
works at
Kitty Big
Xbox.
City. Okay.
I don't know anybody that works at Xbox.
Me either.
So let's talk about it. You know, a couple years ago, I played a game that was called Stray, and that game you played as a
Yeah,
a
this
red,
isn't Stray
was it
though,
like a
Phil.
tabby
There,
cat, but
there
I'm
are
not sure.
many
Not
huge
red, excuse me,
differences.
orange tabby cat. In a futuristic environment
Orange
where all
tabby,
the humans
orange tabby
had
cat.
been
Sarah
basically,
Bond.
I guess, killed off, and all that was
I
left
see that.
was either
Sarah
a bunch
Bond
of
a
robots that
couple of
kind of
times,
look like
so it's probably that.
AI-controlled
Okay.
robots, or a bunch of
Stray
monsters
was
and
worked
creatures.
on much longer.
And
It's a
so
longer
the
game,
was
more
about
detail.
exploring this
more
post-apocalyptic
puzzles,
world,
but
trying
this
to
is
find out
not
what
the
happened
same,
to the
Phil.
humans, solving tons of puzzles, and doing fun exploration.
Little Tippy, big wage quitty. Yep.
And at the end, it had a super heartwarming story. It really, really did. And it was
Oh my
a great
God.
game.
The
It was
story is
pretty
super
decently
heartwarming.
lengthy as well.
What are you doing?
And I really loved it. The
He's,
graphics were great. The gameplay elements were great.
decompressing
I thought
his
it was
herniated
like
disc.
He's rocking
you know,
around
a
the
super
Christmas
really
tree.
game of the year contender style game that likes which you don't really see.
He was really grumpy yesterday though. Like no money.
And FYI,
Oh, that's why it's got to be chill
Said
today.
the game did very well,
Yeah.
and they are going to be making more games in the future, like
Oh,
the sequel
good.
as well. Which
Thanks,
is all
appreciate
good news
that
'cause the
feed-
game was so good. Now I'm a cat owner,
Big
right?
city,
and
tiny
so
kitty.
a game like that means even more to me.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit! I can't stand
Because,
this.
you know,
I'm
I love
gonna
having
die.
a cat as a pet.
I have a
and to
cat, so
see,
this makes
you know,
this
a cat be the
game for
prominent
me. For
star of a
me.
video game that accurately is controlled, you know, the
No,
different
no, 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 no,
mannerisms
no.
and ways that a cat
No,
would
your cat
act.
stays inside.
It's kind of a
He's
neat
acting
thing.
like he studies cats. He's like, yes, their anatomy and morphology is very accurately represented in this game.
Own a cat
Something that you don't
and
see
chopped
all
his
the time.
fingers
You know,
off.
you're
So
always-
I know everything.
a human
this
in
is
video games, right?
bad.
Wait,
This
did you
is
just say?
bad.
Wait, hold on. He just said something about
Always
being human. I
the way that
think.
a cat would act. It's kind of a neat thing, something that you don't see all the time. Usually, you're
What?
always controlling a human in video
Oh.
games,
I
right?
mean, I control men.
You're not always controlling a
No.
human. What's Sonic the
No.
Hedgehog?
He is a hedgehog, if I recall.
Well, Little Kitty Big City
Cat would pay a
is
crow
another
for
game
hats.
that if you're
Oh,
a cat
fuck yeah,
lover
he
or
said
a
that
cat
shit.
owner, you're gonna
That's
love
true,
this
that's like
game
us.
regardless of the content.
Right?
like me, right?
Did you know that the
It's more of
game
the
was
same.
like there's like a crow character and the game's about a
Yeah.
cat, right? So
Yep. People were like, Indra, he's talking about a crow.
yeah,
and
it's
a
just like
cat."
me. It's just like me for fur.
It's like
Although
me.
the graphics are a
And
lot
then
more
someone else was
cartoony,
like,
the main
"Great."
character protagonist cat is very
Ah,
realistic in the way that it moves and the way that it reacts to things. You
It's
know,
a
you'll be
cat.
walking along and it looks exactly like a motion captured cat. The way it jumps and platforms.
Wow,
and climbs things
holy.
down walls using its
Some
claws.
big achievement.
I guess so.
Bats
What are you
moves
doing?
around, you
Did they
know, pounces
replicate
on
like
things.
quantum
I'm s-
physics or something?
I don't know what.
Captured cat
What is
leaps
this?
And platforms and climbs things, slides down walls using its claws.
Uh huh.
Pretending. Or,
Bats things.
what the fuck?
Like he's
dude?
like drowning in his own snot right here, right?
As he should be.
Because like he snorts, right? He's you can see his skull elongating to prepare for the snort,
Yeah, you
right?
can
And then
see the
the jaw
nose
compresses,
dragging.
and now he's like trying to beat momentum into his skull to get the snot down his throat, I guess.
He can't get out of the horrible blackness.
Ah!
Fuck!
Bats
What the
things
fuck?
around,
Okay,
you know,
dude, he's been
pounces on
moving
things,
weird.
jumps in the trash
Like
can and
Hillary
hides,
Clinton.
or even, you know, interacts with the environment.
Whoa, he interacts.
There's different
What the
emotes that you
fuck?
can unlock during the game. The kitty stretch,
God damn it,
the
no one can.
lay down and curl up in a ball, right?
So, like,
it's
typical
pretty
things.
realistic
Whoa.
to how a cat behaves. So right off the bat, it's very cute.
Yeah,
the
right
premise
off
of
the bat,
game
very
is simple.
cute.
You're a
Something
cat in a
about the
big
way he
city,
says cute
and you
makes me
accidentally
wanna,
fall out
like,
of the window of the
homicidal.
apartment you
Yeah,
live in.
me too.
You
Makes me want to
fall
set myself
all the
on
way to
fire.
the ground. Luckily, you don't
That too.
take any
Like,
damage, and you have to
it's
get back to
wrong.
the apartment. Problem is,
cute.
it's way
Cute,
the heck
cute.
up on a tall building, and
Will
you don't
you
know how you're going to
stop,
climb up there.
Please.
So the premise of the game starts off, you're just trying to figure out your way around the city.
Last
You
snort
can't
thunder,
touch
nice.
water because cats hate water. So water is your main
Hey,
obstacle,
what?
God.
preventing you from getting to
Why
other
are we
areas
getting this
of the,
explained to us?
you know, the
I don't know,
city,
but I've
although
never
there are
heard
things like
any of these
walls,
things
gates,
about
and things that you
this
can't climb.
cat creature
So,
before.
Basically,
What
you're
the fuck,
walking
bro?
around trying to find ways under fences, jumping over and platforming on objects,
Oh,
etc.
no.
Until
Shut
you
up.
finally run into
Gout.
a crow, and this
Help,
crow
okay.
talks to you. So I guess in this universe, animals
Dude,
can
We
communicate.
could sue.
And the crow explains that it wants to help you by
This
giving
is
you a
us.
fish, and a fish would give you strength so you can climb
You have
things.
to agree with me.
But you need
No.
to bring it shinies.
We could.
And
we could sue
shinies are essentially anything,
us. The
uh,
likeness.
you know,
Mm,
that's
that's what's
Ah.
up.
glinty or
Name of the
you know,
TTS
metallic
is
in the universe,
Australian
whether it's a spring
Russell.
or a
Russell.
little nut or you know,
Russell.
whatever. And
Ah!
these are the primary collectibles of the game you're trying to get. They always glow in the environment, and you can get them from so many different ways. Sometimes they're just sitting out. Sometimes they'll be like a jar you knock over and it breaks open, and there's a bunch of them. You can go inside of a trash can and jump out, and then they fly out. You can pick up pieces
Yay!
of litter and bring it into a recycling bin, and then the bin will regurgitate
What?
out one. All right. Once you get
Fucking
your
God.
first
An anthropomorphic
25,
bin.
I'm
your
using
first
speed up
25
juice.
sparklies, then you can trade them in to get a fish, which is really cool. Once you get your first fish, now you can climb vines that are in the environment. The thing is, you only have one stamina, which is a cat's paw. So how cute! So you have one stamina,
How
but you can't climb very
cute!
far.
Dude,
the goal of the game
Where
is simple.
I need matches.
Find 4 fish in the environment. Once you have all 4 fish, you'll have enough stamina to climb the vines that are on the side of your building, and then you can platform to the top of your building, and the game is over. Okay?
Wow.
You might say, well, that sounds like a short game.
Fucking
Is that all
what
there is to do?
adventure?
No, there's actually a
What?
ton of things to do.
No.
For example, you can pounce on birds to
game
get
is
feathers.
also,
The feathers you
like,
give to creatures
$25,
in order to get abilities.
$26,
This
by the
ability to
way.
fast
Abby,
travel all
you
over
can
the
pounce
map
on
by
birds.
getting
You can
feathers.
jump up windows.
you
You can
can,
go up.
Find a hidden nest. You can
You
help
can be
a
a
duckling or a
cat.
duck who
You
lost
can
its
be a
duckling,
cat.
and they're hidden in the
You
environment.
can help
Get them to follow
the
you back to the parent duck.
ducks. You can be cute.
There's a
You
beetle.
can find
can
yourself
play with
a
the
cute
ball.
Using it, and the phone
You
is
can play
damaged, you
with
have
the
to find a replacement
ball.
phone.
You can
There
crawl
are
under
little
things.
areas on the map that quite appropriately are perfect
Yeah,
nap
That's
spots.
punctuated
Anyone
with
who has cat
snorts and
knows
grunts.
have a tendency to
Yeah,
find silly
exactly.
places to
It's
nap.
the style.
And so there's like 7 or 8 of those in
Silly
the map you can
places
find.
to nap.
They might say, well, that all sounds well and good, but
He's
what's all that
explaining
for?
this because he doesn't have anything to talk about today. There's no news.
Nothing. It's
What?
literally for nothing.
What
All
does
the
that
content I
mean?
described is content. It's
Huh?
very well in the game. It's challenging. Sometimes you have to solve puzzles and things. You have to do secret platforming
Is it
areas.
challenging,
to
baby
get to it.
Phil?
You really get nothing for it. It has nothing to do with the objective
What
of the
about
game,
entertainment?
getting back to your home and ending the game.
What?
Now, the other thing about the game
I think a
is
few
that there are
hours of
hidden
entertainment
balls in the
is
environment.
enough.
I guess they're supposed to be cat toys. To me, they look like
Balls.
floating Pokeballs or floating like fishing bobbers. You know what those things that float
Fishing
above the water?
bobbers?
Above the
I
fishing
don't think
line?
they're Pokeballs.
So, when you get
They're
those,
probably
you always
red and white.
unlock something
That's
new,
why he's saying
mostly
that.
hats. There is a
It's
ridiculous
the
amount of
normal
silly hats in
color
the
of a
game.
bobber.
And honestly, this kind of tells you
That's
where
where
you're going to
the
set. Because a lot of
Pokeball
these
is
hats
colored
are
like too.
very Japanese centric.
yeah, but,
oh, the
you
daikon
know,
radish,
what are the
or a
chances?
fruit you've never heard of. You find out it's a Japanese fruit.
I don't. What?
You kind of have a hint throughout the
Wait.
game that you think that it is supposed
Wait. Did you say a
You
daikon
find-
radish is a Japanese fruit?
something new,
maybe-
mostly hats. There's a ridiculous amount of silly hats in the game. And honestly, this kind of tells you where the game is set, because a lot of these hats are very Japanese centric.
set in
the
Hatland?
daikon radish, or a fruit you've never heard of, but you find out
Oh.
it's a Japanese fruit.
Is it the Japan fruit?
You kind of have a hint throughout the game that you think that it
Wait,
is
how
daikon
would I-
radish.
but it's never clearly
How would I
stated in the
know
environment
that
or anywhere. You don't
from
see Japanese
these
kanji
silly
or it says, hey, you're in Japan.
Maybe one of the hats is a daikon radish, or the other one is a silly
daikon
Japanese,
rat.
silly Japanese fruit,
A fruit fly hat?
a fruit hat.
A
But
cute,
once you
a
start getting
cute
the hatch and you
fruit
unlock it, you
fly
realize
hat.
it's definitely you're in Japan. Okay.
Yeah, he's bad at like.
And that's really like the cute thing about the
doing
game
Speaking?
is
reviews and
finding
shit?
hidden hats
Yeah,
and constantly just
speaking,
equipping
that
them
too,
on the
I
cat.
am,
It's
but-
really neat. But in reality,
Doing reviews.
that's the extent
Just
of the game.
stop.
So there's a bunch of collectathon stuff that's hidden items. and there's finding the 4 fish, and that's the entirety of the game. So to give you some perspective,
Wow.
I played Little Kitty Big City yesterday, and I was taking my time doing optional stuff as I came up against it.
Yeah, you were wasting
Yeah.
time. I remember.
By the time that I was at the end of the game,
around,
I think
doing
I had around
nothing.
half of the hats. Okay, I think the game said it had something like
Daikon's a tuber.
50 or 60 hats, something like that. And I had like
I
half
don't
of
think
them.
he's not suggesting that the daikon
I
is
got
a
almost all of the
fruit.
bird's nests.
I
found
think
all
there was
but 2 of the
a
napping
different
pods.
thing from the
I found
daikon
3
that
of the 4
was
missing
a Japanese
dumplings.
fruit.
Okay, and
also
you know,
very
probably 1 or 2 other
uneducated.
collectibles I'm not
True.
thinking of or aren't coming to mind right now. Okay, so
What? I
in
don't
reality,
care.
I did a
What the
lot of the
fuck?
content of the game. And then I realized, oh, you can
What
just
are you-
beat the game by
is he
getting the
trying
4
to
fish.
prove
Let me do that.
something
At
by
one point, when you
finishing a
complete a certain
kid's game?
mission,
I don't
you're actually
know.
given a map, and that map unlocks the locations of the critical items of the game, and that's how you know where the fish are.
Wow.
So once I had that, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go get the fish. So I did, and then I proceeded to the end of the game. And in the
Okay.
entirety of the game, I ran into 2 bugs. There was one point where I was trying to platform, and there was
Bugs?
a
No
weird
way.
invisible object in the environment you couldn't see. And it was forcing you to not be able to do this
What is
platforming stuff you were
this?
supposed to. It was a weird glitch. After I approached it from a different angle,
Is that
it
the
worked
sound
like it was
bugs
supposed to. So kind of weird, but I got it done. The other thing is the final sequence of the game when
sit
you're
still.
climbing this giant tower. Okay. Basically,
Okay.
you get to a certain point, and it's almost unclear like what the game wants you to do. And I'm like, well, what direction do I go here?
He's just going
No,
nuts.
he
He-
finished
this I feel okay. Number one, is this a new shirt? Because I don't recognize this shirt.
I don't recognize it either, but the sleeves are way too short.
Yeah, he's
Also, he finished this stupid fucking game yesterday. He can't stretch it out.
he's like really uncomfortable wearing this shirt because he can't stop
Yeah.
pulling on it and tugging on it and checking the collar and the sleeves because it's
It's
too
because
small.
it's like too tight on his stupid baby shoulders. Like, damn it, cat.
Oh, it's one of those problems where it's like, oh, the shirts are not the same sizes everywhere. Rah.
I
And
got it
also,
done. The other
cat
thing is
probably
the
doesn't.
final
She
sequence of the
probably
game when you're
washes
climbing this,
everything on like high
giant-
heat.
Yeah,
Too.
and dries it all on high heat too, and
Uh-huh.
stuffs it all in at the same time.
tower,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. That matters.
Basically,
people.
you get to
Don't
a
do
certain
that.
point, and it's almost unclear like what the
Walmart
game
See,
wants
like-
you to do.
Yeah.
And like, well, what direction do I go here? I'm not
Holy
sure.
shit,
So at
he's
one
so
point, it
uncomfortable.
shows an like a scaffolding, an awning on it, like a tarp.
Are you
And you can just repeatedly
swinging?
jump, and get to the top. I'm like, okay, now what next? And it looks like there's
His
a
hand
jump, and you
graphs.
just phase
Pew,
right through.
pew, pew,
You can't even
pew.
walk through, you just phase through. So it's obvious that's
Weird.
not where you're
I am
supposed to
a
go.
guy.
But if that's the case, you shouldn't be able to get there. Like they should have it. That tarp shouldn't be there. They should just
My
block it
dog's
off.
barking, sorry.
But it's kind of a misleading area. I tried it 3 times, and I was like, I guess this
Why?
should be it. I keep falling through. Come to find out, there's another area
The
on the
tarp.
other side of that level of your climb where you are supposed to go, but it's kind of hidden around a corner and it's not apparent.
Yeah, it's me.
So,
Ah!
you know, there's 1 or 2 parts of the game where there's a little bit of wonkiness that
That's
could have been
me.
improved. But for the most part, the
It's
game is
me.
well done, well polished.
Free.
It's silly. You can interact with the humans. For example, you can swipe at a human's
Ah!
leg and make them
You
drop
can
an
interact
object,
with
and that might be an object you need
humans.
for a quest. Like at one point, I needed a phone.
Wow,
So
I
swiped
love
at them and stole
interacting
their
with
phone.
humans.
Like, well, that's pretty cool. That phone's probably like over $1,000 in these modern times.
Ah!
You just stole their phone, right?
Oh, oh.
So-
he like punctuates with snorts.
I completed the game
grunts,
yesterday in
and,
one stream.
like,
Yes, no
bizarre
exaggeration.
laughs. Like, oh,
I hope OIC starts changing how Phil goes about things from now on. She's the only one at this point that can make these streams entertaining anymore.
damn, Turkey Monkey. What Turkey Monkey for 20?
You're on thin ice, Turkey Monkey.
I think I played
This is
3
just
hours,
like-
20 minutes. I saw the vast majority
I
of
mean,
what the game
this
had to
is just
offer, and I
lazy.
beat it. Now, could I have gone back and done more? Sure. Excuse me. Like I said,
Money,
some things I didn't
money,
do.
money,
I didn't
money.
unlock
He's
every
got some
napkin
shit in
box.
his
I
throat
didn't unlock
today.
it. We had to get a
If I collect
Yeah.
shiny things, I'll get my blood work.
Yes, you will, Jasper. Keep collecting.
bagel
I mean, my
from a
dad
human and then
is
platform
like a
up-
much older man, but he's got like allergies. He does the same shit with his
Oh
his
yeah.
throat in the morning. Like, there's a bunch of gunk, but
Yeah.
Phil, is also like 30 plus years younger.
Drink a
than
glass
his
of water and
father.
brush your teeth. You'll feel better after that, I'm
Taking
sure.
Allegra.
Right? Yeah, take an Allegra, something.
a building.
It works
get
very
back to the
well.
snap spot for a cat and ring its dinner bell, and then it will eat the bagel.
He's hauling
and
on
take
his
a nap,
shirt right now.
It's
So,
very
I mean, I could have
uncomfortable.
done that,
looks
the
like
extent
it.
of
Look, you
that,
can
right?
see it
I could
stretching
have looked
around
for
his
every
thing,
shiny. I
like-
could have looked for every hat. I could
Yeah,
have
he's
looked
like
up
trying to
Oh my
he's like
God.
pulling
all
it
your
down
rewards and
with
achievements,
his
because you're playing this either on PC
with
or
his
on
arms, like
Xbox.
trying to
You can
stretch
get
it
achievements for
out.
these things, but that's it. There's like no
I
big
remember, like,
reward for doing it. You
middle
don't need to
school
do it
when
to beat the game. It's just extra
like,
content.
I wore
In fact,
new clothes
the
to
vast
school
majority
and
of
I
Little Kitty Big
hated
City
them,
is
and
just
they were
that. It's
weird.
extra content. After you
I sat like this, trying to stretch
See,
it out.
it makes me think of Star Trek because
Okay, we're gonna.
no,
Woo!
I got it muted. But look, all they got to
No,
he's
but
constantly doing this.
he is. It also is gonna continue the video. But
given
that's just
25
funny.
shinies,
I'm
the
very
pro,
paranoid
you
now.
literally never need to pick
Yeah,
up
I guess
shinies ever
so.
again in the game. They're
So,
only used to
we're
unlock
going
hats.
for round
That's it.
2.
And there's tons of them in the game. So
But
here's the thing.
like
Little Kitty Big
Patrick
City,
Stewart
number
is
one, if
cool.
you're a cat lover, you're probably going to love the game because it really replicates
Phil's
the
not.
mannerisms of cats really, really well. That's number one. Number two, if you're a collectathon
Number
style person who
two.
like platforming,
Number
you're probably
two.
going to like this puzzle platformer collectathon game. But
He
outside of
didn't
that,
rush the
right,
game.
I really
No.
don't foresee this game making many waves. It's a cutesy little game. It's fine if you have an afternoon with nothing to do and maybe you're already a Game Pass subscriber
Watch
and
this.
you just want to kill
Watch
some
how cool he
time. You're like,
sits.
"Oh,
I'm
check it out,"
watching.
right?
Boom!
Man,
Woo!
nothing like it. I thought it was gonna
That's
be
like a
less
like
games.
a
Usually
like a
6 to
summer
8 hours long,
counselor.
which, by
He's
the
a
way, That's
badass.
what reviewers were saying.
Yeah,
Oh, it's 6 to 8 hours long.
ready to
That's
connect
completely
with
false.
the kids.
The game is 3
you know?
hours long.
Make
You
some
can
good
play it for
choices.
6 hours if you're going 100% completionist, but the
Yes,
game is
well,
absolutely only 3
you did.
hours long. So, what are you talking about, right? And yeah, it's kind of silly. Here's the thing. I liked it. I enjoyed my 3
Okay.
hours in the game. I feel like a game like this
No shit.
has a place in gaming. Even though I'll be honest, I feel like it was kind of like
It's a game.
Oh, he's about to
It
bitch
has
about
its
something.
place.
because I actually was liking my time with the
Yeah.
game.
He
Okay?
can't stop
Maybe it should've
fucking
been
with his
8 fish,
shirt.
the city
Change
should've
the
been bigger,
shirt.
the puzzles get
But
increasingly
still,
difficult
sit
the
on
further
your
out you go in the
hand.
city to get the fish or whatever.
Okay.
And it just wasn't. It was a pretty simple game. But basically,
You're
the way I see it is a lot of people hate on a game like this because they think
Uh-oh.
every game should be
Oh,
at a
he's gonna-
minimum
he's
12 to
gonna
15
stand up
hours.
for it.
Every game should have a big challenge or whatever. I see
Okay.
a place in
What's
gaming
wrong with
for
the
games
long
like this
game?
that have a cute,
If you're
cute
enjoying
design,
it,
cute
you want it
atmosphere.
to
They
keep
fill in the gap
going.
with people who are pet
Nothing.
lovers, right? Like, I get it. I understand why
Not
people
allowed.
like it. Is it for everyone? Absolutely not. That's a
Fuck
niche.
you.
That's a little niche, a quarter
I'm gonna
niche.
play this
So a game like
forever.
this
Little
is never going to be
niche.
a big seller.
Well, that's
A
a
game like
little
this is not
niche.
going to break records, but it's definitely a cute game for a certain audience. And I definitely
It wasn't for your audience.
recommend
You're boring
it
as
to cat lovers
fuck.
or puzzle platformer lovers. Okay, but outside of that, you're probably not going to like it if you're not into cats at all.
If you don't like
I couldn't
cats
imagine
or
someone who just doesn't
puzzle
like cats and
platformers.
all the great games.
If you
You
don't
know
like,
what I'm saying?
I want to like this game, but it's about a fucking cat.
I
And
really
I
like
hate
dogs,
this.
though.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I'm a dog person, but what if we could just mod this game so it's about a dog instead of a
Ugh.
cat?
Or like a rat.
Yeah, or about like a rat. That's a good idea.
Yeah. We're the rats. Woo.
See, oh, I see what's happening. Is this collar keeps flipping up?
I mean,
Oh,
I guess
bet
cat doesn't iron.
maybe he just like pulled this like straight out of the dryer or something.
Probably. That's
Uh,
what my clothes look like that every time, and that's what I do. So he's
Oh,
not,
there you go.
Cat's fucking slacking.
that's right. Get
Um,
back to work, honey.
I couldn't imagine
Get
someone who
back
just
to
doesn't
work,
like cats playing
honey.
this
What
game
do
doing
you?
all the
I
great
mean,
games.
you do all the
You know what I'm
housework
saying?
and
And by the
part-time
way, I was
jobs.
going to say this.
You know the
People who are
rules.
saying it's aimed for kids are
What?
complete idiots. They're fucking liars. They're morons.
You're
The only
a
reason they say that is because
stunted
it really works.
adult.
Bullshit.
Phil,
The
you
game is
have
not
the
just made for
mind of a
kids. You can have
child.
relaxing games that are for adults. This definitely is a game for all ages. It's not just for kids.
Because
it's not
you're
just
an
for adults.
idiot. You think
It's
this is
for
a
all
kid's
ages.
game.
Morons will say, "Oh, these
You're
are
a
games are for kids." No, you're just a
42-year-old
fucking idiot who doesn't understand.
man.
Relaxing
That's the
games
thing.
have a place in gaming for everybody. Just because you don't like them because you're just this one-track mind person who only thinks challenging adult-oriented games are
honey.
for
Oh
adults. You're an idiot,
boy.
okay?
Honey,
Up, up, up.
you shit on so much.
Okay.
And you're
Anyway.
gonna stand up for this.
So overall, Little Kitty Big City is a fun game for a quick afternoon, especially for cat lovers.
and I'm
But
gonna,
it ain't
I'm gonna
special in
suck
regards to
your
like, oh, it's
penis.
long, it's game of the year material. Of course,
But
not.
it ain't
I think
special.
It does have a place in
I
gaming.
bet
there's a
it
niche
is
for
his
it.
game of the
I'm
year.
It's just so happens I know
stupid.
people who
Dude,
like
oh
it,
my
But
God.
definitely,
Louise. We are reporting
What?
casualties at a large scale. Riperoni trolling the pig Lersha.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my God.
It's gonna be okay, Troll Army. You just keep pushing the front,
Yeah.
and we're gonna send reinforcements soon. Okay?
Keep your head down.
Yeah.
We will.
Just dig
go
in,
down.
boys. It's gonna be a cold
so short. For
winter.
example, I had no idea it was that short.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a little
Into
disappointing 'cause I was
the
hoping to play it at least
trenches,
2-3
you
times
know,
this week.
whatever
Yeah.
they
And
say.
now
War
good
stuff.
I
luck.
feel it's done. I'm not going back 100%. Heck no.
And
I
thank
know
you
collectibles are just for silly. Oh, put on another hat.
for
We'll
your
get an achievement,
sacrifice.
right? So yeah, it's kind of.
I don't know who we're
almost
arguing
bittersweet
with.
to me 'cause I liked it, but
it's
man,
bad.
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
I
go
just
back
don't
and do
want to
another
do it.
game with that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
like
Kitty
it.
Big City, we're
He
already
scheduled like 3 streams for this. So what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
If he does 3 Q&A streams,
I will quit everything.
I'll
if he
set
does
myself
that.
on fire. That's a promise to you right now.
Can we do that at the same time then?
Absolutely.
Because
Group immolation. Sound good?
yeah, anybody else who wants to join, yeah, that sounds great actually. Like
Sounds good to me.
the fucking
done with it.
Q&A, dude.
Of course, this means now.
Q&A.
Nothing
We're
there.
going to talk about that in a second.
Q&A.
Okay, so last night it was Friday Night Fight Street Fighter 6. Arguably one of the most frustrating nights I've ever had in fighting games.
Oh,
Whoa.
Because I'm at
well
that
done.
level now.
Well done,
The
Scott.
final
What
level
the
of
fuck?
challenge before Master. This is the hardest level of grind for most people.
I don't think that's true.
Every single person here
No.
is a tryhard. Every single person has probably been playing endlessly. But they're
Dude,
Absolutely.
really-
face reveal
and they're
when
really,
he
you know, they're trying to
wants
hang.
to.
and I played a
Absolutely, Astronauts. When I
1700 point
self-immolate,
master
that's
player.
when
And I'm
the
like,
face
that's a
reveal
high level
Yeah.
master player.
You'll see
Now
it
I'm
when
even
it's
the worst
melting
character
off.
in the game,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to hang against him.
Yeah.
You know, keep in mind with Zangief, sadly, if you miss one combo,
Yeah,
one
the cat
move,
game does
one
seem
anything,
like more of a casual
it's
player
essentially
game.
the end of the round for Zangief. It's
You know,
it's
whatever.
so hard to
Yeah.
come back from a deficit with
Like
Zangief.
Phil, he's not a
and the problem is,
gamer.
his stuff is high execution.
He's a lamer.
The
The
problem is, like, so not
loser's
only do you make
mindset.
him one of
Yeah,
the
he's
most
a
difficult to win with because
lamer.
he doesn't have a lot of good tools. You
Got
also
him.
made him high execution. So now it's like both
What?
things
Oh, wait, are we
combined.
talking about
It's
Street
like a
Fighter? I
double whammy.
can't. Like I'm
Then on top of that,
freaking
you gotta
out.
keep in
I
mind,
have
I'm playing on
2
PS5,
minutes of
which
skip
means I have
juice.
way more input delay than those playing
Let's
on
see.
PC.
Can we-
Fucking Zangief, you're just
fuck,
gonna eat it
you
now.
don't have to
There's
use
no
all of
options to
it,
get out
but,
of this.
like,
I'm not
Now we're down to
getting
60
back.
seconds of
Old
skip
Dragon
juice.
Punch and blow right through
I'm
the level
having
super or
trouble
anything like that.
remembering what planet planet I live on.
So
Dissociating,
that's basically
huh?
my experience last night.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of the most frustrating nights I've ever had.
Look at him vibrate,
Jiggling like crazy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do we see here?
He's taking off.
And what do you see here? It's hard with the pattern and maybe with it being so small, but
buttons?
the astute observer will see that he is not wearing a shirt underneath this, and the
Well,
buttons
I mean,
the
yeah.
buttons are splitting, and you
Also,
can they're
look,
hanging on for
there's
dear
a
life.
pattern. Look at on the left side, our left side of his
A
chest.
horse.
It looks like it. Well,
They're
under the horse.
horses.
Under the horse, there's
Oh.
something over his man boob nip that looks like a
Oh,
nip.
okay. So it's a nip,
Very
and a
unfortunate.
horse, and another horse. See, I'm thinking it's funny the cat got him a horse t-shirt, shirt.
Oh my god, she's owning the meme. He should do that.
Oh yeah, she's communicating to the trolls.
Yeah.
Oh, through DSP shirt. So
I'm the horse.
So the horse
Yeah.
needs something. We're gonna have to find out what we're gonna have to find out what she means
Nipples.
tomorrow.
I played
Nipple.
2.5 hours.
God, it's
What?
hold buttons.
my God.
Can you even see that? Hold on, let me.
Yeah, it's like quaking. One side is going up, the other
No,
one. Wait, hold
this
on.
is what I'm talking
No?
about. Hold on.
Wait, I was looking at his fucking tits, dude.
Yeah, I know that, but look,
Wait, what?
can you see? Can you see in the center right here?
Oh no!
Hold buttons,
Oh my god.
boys. You've got to hold on.
Oh my god.
stupid.
This is a
Screaming.
42-year-old man feeling a desperate need to justify playing a casual cat platformer. Just thought I'd put it like that to highlight
Platformer.
the ridiculousness of it all.
It's extremely ridiculous.
That's what I was talking about earlier, though. Like he can't just like say I'm gonna play this game that I wanted to play because I think it'll be fun. And you know, whatever. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I'm just enjoying it. I just want to try it. I was only gonna be one game, one stream of it, so you know, whatever.
I hate comparing shit to my own streams, but like I pick the shit I want to play.
Here we go.
I think it'll be fun. Right? That's what
Obviously.
you're supposed to do, right?
Yes, of course. And like
What? I don't want to be miserable.
any normal audience too would be like, okay, whatever. Yeah, great, cool, whatever. I don't care.
Person be very mad.
Yeah, we're here to just hang out with you, Andrew Cold, you know, but like for Phil, it's just like I think people are like also intentionally being antagonistic in
Yeah, go watch my Twitch.
in his
stupid.
chat. Yeah, stupid. Go watch this Twitch. You
We
get
did a
like
chill
and
we
like
did
and
a chill
subscribe.
chill,
Let's
yeah,
go this chill stream time.
I killed zombies and we chilled. Anyway, what?
Or else, it's
else?
I don't know. It's just like it's so weird how he's so beholden to the opinions of the people who. And like I know that you're always going to be beholden
Right.
to
I'm
the opinions of people in
stupid.
your chat, but like
I'm pretty sure it's Toby Maguire holding the shirts in place.
Oh my god.
best as you
What the
can.
fuck?
from
Yeah, I have a Twitch. Andrew Cold _. Boof.
you know what he's talking about, right? The Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2. Have you seen Spider-Man
No.
2?
Probably.
The one with
probably.
Tobey Maguire, I mean, from like 2002.
It's been so long.
Oh,
I remember
boy.
the first one with the upside down kiss. Is
He's
that
like,
good enough?
yeah, that part's good, but there's also the part in the second movie where he's saving the runaway train from going off the rails,
I
and so he
do
does.
not remember.
And so he does all the all the webs on all the side. He's really holding it from flying off the rails, and it's really hard.
okay,
It's
so
good.
this is
It's a funny
that.
face.
Yeah.
He makes a funny face.
Okay.
But that's the buttons right now. The buttons are holding back his gun
Buttons, okay.
from spilling forth.
Oh,
Of course, I stayed
dude.
late. And by the end of that session,
Look at
Uh-oh.
those
basically we had
tits, or
exactly
I
the same amount of
can't-
points
this
that
is
I
where I'm
started.
looking
They're
at.
going
I
nuts.
went
Oh
back to the plane
shit,
and got
dude!
250 points for the win. And then it was just literal
What?
nonstop.
I mean, I was
Tammy,
having a story
Jury,
told.
Ken,
It's fine. I
DJ.
understand.
Okay, look at his okay. The button is split. Holy fuck!
Wait, what?
It's split, but it's like
Oh.
it released.
It's happening.
Sorry guys who like to watch the chat, but this is button cam. We gotta see
This
full
is
cam.
The
necessary.
vast majority of matches last night were
God,
top tier
this
players.
is
Top tier
embarrassing.
characters.
Seeing it
Top
move
players.
so much is
Let's
so
make this very
gross.
clear. Top tier
Jesse.
characters, not top tier players. Sadly, most
This
of these
is
players suck.
embarrassing
They
as
only know
fuck.
online
Hold
patterns.
on,
They can't do
boys.
shit because
Hold the
online doesn't
line.
favor a character like Zangief. It favors
So
someone mashing a high priority
Dude,
pattern,
it reminds me
i.e.
of
a
like
top
old
tier character in this
babysitters that I
game.
had that
And
were all like
very, very
fat
sadly,
people with these sorts of colors,
Right.
like patterned shirts.
Yeah.
They were like really mushy that you could sit on and like fall asleep. And that is something. No, this is gross, and it makes me want to throw up. Looking at his cleavage right now,
You can see his chest hairs,
Very-
dude.
very
again,
Silvano
if they make a mistake
cleavage.
and I try to punish it,
Bouncing
9 times
up
out
and
of 10,
down.
because they're using top tier characters, they instantly
Like
recover
a
and get blasted in the
babysitter.
face.
Yeah.
anyway. If Zangief makes one mistake,
You should
he's
not
Oh,
be
I
able
see
to
what you mean. I see what you mean. He's like a
Then they do
grandpa
ginormous
bouncing an
punish
invisible
combo.
kid on his
There's
knee
rounds
right
where I got
now.
the
No,
enemy down to
well,
nothing,
that's
and
also
then
another
I'm
thing.
about to finish the match.
I'm
This is the
equating
wrong
him to
move.
being
Guess what?
fat.
Oh, don't T-pose.
Just
That's
instantly
gonna make
lose.
it worse, bud.
Wow, that's a great game, huh?
Okay,
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
think the
It
button
actually
is
incredibly frustrating.
is
It's
like.
just like
I don't.
No,
think
I
it's
think it
in.
is. I think it is. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Is it? I can't tell.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more here.
Ribis, absolutely not. We don't need to see that. I don't think the button's like.
'Cause this is the button right here,
Oh, well,
right?
then what the fuck's
The little
happening
circle.
on that side?
So that it's supposed to be hooked into here, but his tits and the
It's
jiggle,
not.
the vibrations. You know how sometimes if like even if it's not like a really strong earthquake, but it's just the right frequency,
It'll move. Yeah.
it'll just kind of like jiggle something loose, right? And I think that's what's
Right.
happened here. Is the button just couldn't handle the force, the
No,
unstoppable force of
that's not
DSP's man tits.
again, this is the reason why they need to change the game.
It was
with this
never
balance patch. I don't know if
tested
they're
for this
going to
sort
at
of
this point,
Yeah,
because it's
exactly.
fucking making
G-force.
nonsense.
It wasn't
Like,
built for
bad
this.
characters even
Yeah.
fucking worse, which I don't understand.
That button.
Anyway,
It's not connected,
yeah.
you
There's
guys.
not much else that can be said. It was one of the most frustrating nights of fighting games I've ever played. So here's the
It's
truth.
not
I am
connected.
very
It's
glad
open.
I'm taking a break. The next time I'm playing Street Fighter 6 is going to be Tuesday night. So I'm taking a much needed 3-day
This
break.
is
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for fighting games
mortifying.
before I go back
It's
onto the
fine.
grind to try to get Zangief to master.
No.
We need
Every
to hope
dude
for
has the
literally
moment like
opposite of what
this when they
happened
realize,
yesterday.
man,
We need to
fuck,
hope
this
for a
shirt's
night
way too
where I'm
small.
not fighting the
I
endless
shouldn't have
waves
wore
of
this
the Japanese
today.
characters. Again, Ken,
But often you don't
Johnny,
do that
DJ,
broadcasting on the
JP.
internet.
Anytime I
Like in
face
front
those
of
6
300
characters, those 6
people
will
or
dominate
so,
Zangief.
Yeah.
And it is such an insanely hard fight to
Keep
win.
your arms in front of you.
That it's like
that
torture.
helps.
It's like you're playing
Oh,
a
good
fucking
call,
stupid
good
little
call.
match against a nobody
Yeah.
online, and you got to play it
Keep
like
in
you're
your
at
lap.
fucking Evo Finals to
Sit
win a
on it.
match. Like, I don't want to do that. This is stupid.
Ever
Why the
seen
fuck is
your
the game
bare
so hard to
chest?
play?
Not yet. Not yet.
So anyway,
Not yet. Now I want to.
Whoa.
we'll see what happens.
Get
down-
next
get
time.
down from there.
Lucky and
Get
actually
down
face
from there.
Mid to low tier characters where I actually
no.
stand a fair chance,
Oh.
and that's the problem. I'm facing so few of them that it's like, dude,
I didn't.
it's such a fucking
guess I
you're lose,
never-
lose, lose. And I
okay,
did.
never mind.
The statistics are pathetic, dude. The number.
Oh boy.
Ah, lel, pipi, pipi, pipi.
Pee, 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 pee.
Beep, beep, beep. Thank you,
39%.
moves, for
That is by
dollar.
far one of my worst win-loss
don't think-
ratios. In fact,
I think I pictured Shinko having
just to
that in
confirm
his
that,
hands.
actually.
In fact, hold on.
How does he not see it? Can you not see that?
I'm just laughing at the face he just made right here. In fact,
The
hold
corner
on.
demon trying
It's
to
not-
tell him.
No, this is
like,
the hallway
without-
demon. This is the hallway demon. He's
Trying
perfectly
to be like, Phil.
he's horizontal looking
Phil.
through the door. Yeah, but Jasper's not in
that's
here.
it. Just the demons. No.
Is that visible on stream? The hole in the shirt, is that big enough?
If
I
I
hope
can
so.
see it, they can. Yeah.
Just to confirm that, actually.
You guys can see this nightmare, right?
Dude, how is he not? Oh, I guess maybe the data is too
I
small
only
for him
did
to
worse
look
than
at.
39% the very first time I was
God.
using characters. Seriously. Like, for example, Ryu, I only won 28% of the
Oh my
time when I first
God,
used
dude.
Why are we
Aki,
doing
We're just going
this?
through the data.
28% of pathetic. One Zang during my
Oh.
climb to
Okay, so
platinum.
they can see it. Fuck yeah.
But
But
I'm not gonna let this deter
Battle
me.
of the
I'm not, I'm not
Bulge.
gonna quit. I'm just gonna say I need a break. I need a few
Very
days away
nice.
from the game because the game's too fucking stressful at this point. You try to play it, and it's like it's just
What?
torture at this point. You know, like what the
We
fuck?
Vital?
And incredibly frustrating. But I'll say this: my overall win-loss ratio with Zangief is still positive. I'm still 54%. So
No, I think you're still.
I'm still
losing.
in the black
Is-
when it comes to
Ugh.
Zangief. I just can't keep having bad nights like that.
I think
you
you
know?
should not play with
So,
Zangief.
we'll see what happens
Yeah.
on Tuesday when I play again. All right, you know, we'll reassess. We'll try again.
look how crazy he's
Whoa.
going. Look how uncomfortable he is.
Oh my
The boys
God.
are about to bust. Buttons hold the line.
Hold,
Fold your
boys.
hands.
You can do it.
Out the bust. Right, the boys are back in town.
We'll see what happens
Yeah.
on Tuesday when I play again. All right, you know, we'll reassess. We'll try
Busting-
again.
busting,
Hopefully I get
it
a
makes
better-
me feel
literally,
good.
I hope
Ah!
night where it
Oh.
won't be as stressful.
So
and it
he's
won't be as many
aware
just
that
nonstop
this
top
shirt
tier
is
matches.
He,
It's
he
frustrating.
felt it. He's having to
Okay.
like adjust his invisible tie.
But
I think
it's
money,
like one
money,
of those things
money,
where
money,
you
money,
think
money,
it's
money,
much less
money,
than
money, money.
like what it really
It's
is.
like
Exactly.
a shirt, Vagina ...
Shirt vagina, absolutely. Paul.
Virgina. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
the
I figured the filter.
vagina.
Yeah.
Vagina,
It's- oh,
yeah.
I guess I'll spread my legs for you here on stream. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I won't.
Wait.
But did you hear him say that?
Yes, I did. He was like, "Oh, Freudian slip."
Which is
Brother,
like such a weird
That's
thing
not
to
a
say.
Freudian slip.
Well, if
Like,
it is a
unless-
Freudian slip, that's
unless-
very bad, Phil. That's
Unless
very bad.
you're a dirty little slut for like
Yeah.
certain things. So what's going on, Phil?
Yeah, what do
Is
you
that
think?
why
What are you
you're-
thinking about, Phil? What the fuck?
Is that why your
Kinda,
shirt's all fucked
Because
up?
I wanted to get Zangief to master before the update, and the update is May
Let me
22nd.
just
now it's May
spread
11th.
my legs.
So I
a
have
little bit.
Now allow me to spread my
Four
legs
streams
here.
this
Hold on.
Friday, and then basically
I'm
one more
Taylor
stream.
Dracula
And that's
too,
it. So I have
so
3
Yeah.
streams,
I'm
6
not gonna
hours
shit on him
to
for
get Zangief
that.
to master. And when I play 2.5 hours, and I literally am
Very
exactly
quiet.
the same spot where I started, that's a problem. That's disheartening. You know,
It's your
Getting to this
problem.
point, am I ever going to get Zangief to master?
No,
it's
it's
very
like,
frustrating. I just
you-
want to get it done.
you lack
Just
the
feel like a relief to do it,
skills, dude.
and then I can try other characters. Like what I wanted to do was get him to master, and then do like 1 or 2 streams with
Miracle
everybody else
Whip,
just as a refresher.
ugh.
Like I really want to play Dalsim again, and then you know get myself hyped for the upcoming
Hangs
update.
up.
But if I'm stuck,
Hey,
with
hey,
Zangief at that
stop!
level,
Oh my God, just go get a
I
towel.
get a new shirt, dude. Put on a robe or something, man. Look,
Go pretend to blow your nose.
he's
or
like it's
something.
got ants in his shirt.
tight.
Maybe
and
it
it-
does.
And maybe it's
upcoming
just the
update.
speed
But
that
if I'm
the.
stuck, you know,
Maybe, but it's fucking hilarious.
It's so
Oh my God.
stupid. The collar is popping up. Like what?
It's like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, it's like
Oh my God.
it's like a Mr. Bean sketch where like he's fixing one thing with his shirt and
And
it
the
makes
other
something
pops
else pops up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
boing.
good. That's good.
Wow. Yeah. You're a
but
clown,
if I'm
Phil.
stuck,
Thank
you
you.
know, with Zangief at this level,
Whoa.
it's going to be too frustrating. Like, damn, I just need to get him back. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh my
I guess we'll see what happens. All right.
God.
Very, again,
I
I
don't know why
apologize
this is
for rage,
cracking
but
me
you have to
up so
understand that
much.
this is the most rage-inducing thing I do
Fucking
is to play
hilarious.
fighting
He's
games.
so uncomfortable.
And
He's
know
trying to
that
cover
I'm
his
better
fucking titty
than
hole
what's
shirt.
going on.
Yeah.
But being limited by a character, being limited by the netcode, it's frustrating as shit. I wanted to play better than 39% night. That's pathetic.
Well,
in
then
my
play
opinion. You know,
better,
some people
stupid.
will
Like, that's
disagree.
all you have
to
to
me, that's
do.
pathetic. I should be doing much better than that,
Practice.
especially when I know how to beat the opponents. There's a few people
Not if
who
you
kick my ass.
don't
They go
Well,
practice.
apparently you don't know how.
Slap me around, and that
You
I
don't
respect. I was
practice,
like,
how you
damn,
gonna
this
get
person
better?
absolutely knows what they're doing. That's a mid-tier character. She knows the match, and she just
Let your
destroyed me.
nipples
Good.
breathe.
Respect
Yeah,
what
thank
do.
you.
2 thumbs up. But when I'm
Hey,
playing just a stupid
don't
top-tier
wear
character,
bras.
playing the same exact fucking way as everybody else, no originality, no reacting to anything I do, just
No
fucking pattern,
originality.
pattern. It's like
So you.
Oh my god,
low
dude.
chart
You're...
bullshit. It's just it's
Not
frustrating as
play
shit,
me.
especially when you lose to it and you can't help it. You know.
Go, go, go.
Can't help it. Phil,
Anyway.
all you need to do is practice and go get
There you
a
have it.
training bra.
That
Yeah.
was last night. Now let's talk about today.
That
Today,
would help
a
with
completely different vibe.
That was last
Today,
night.
We're doing Fallout 4 on the first stream.
Thank you.
Oh
And,
god.
Oh, my nose itches.
Okay,
Ugh.
then why did
Fallout 4
this
on the
not
first stream.
rocket?
Last time around, we did a lot of questing in the northeast of the map. If you remember, we actually explored
Yes, he did.
Salem
Super
and
Trapper.
or all the surrounding areas. We went to the Dunwich Dig, and the Dunwich Dig
And
was really good
or
because we got a
you
really good melee weapon.
Don't need to say
Which
and
I really enjoyed
or.
getting
I
that
love
weapon.
and
Because
or.
now it's super good.
And
I
or.
hate it.
Um,
I hate it.
and,
He uses it
also,
unnecessarily.
we
and
like,
unlocked a bunch of
utilize.
missions now in Good Neighbor.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
can
You
utilize.
should go to
I
Good
want
Neighbor.
to
Yeah.
utilize you.
And
I'm gonna
you
utilize
should
you like
continue on there and see what unlocks. I think there's a lot of things that actually unlock once you hit Good
That's
Neighbor,
what
if I remember.
his
I
wife's
think so. I think Good Neighbor
boyfriend
is
says
a really
when
good
he
spot
fucks
for
his
questing
hole
and,
in his
and,
shirt.
story development
Uh,
once you hit Good
God
Neighbor, if
damn
I
it.
remember. Right? I think so. I think Good Neighbor
Boing.
is a really good
I bet you this is like one of those weird, like, not a silk shirt, but you know that weird fabric that's like, not,
pretend silk.
like kind of like I think it's not micro silk. No, it's like this weird, like not. It's a different kind of texture that's not polyester. It's not cotton. It's this kind of like maybe that's what it is, like a cotton blend or like a satin shirt or something. You know what I'm saying?
Probably like a cottony blend.
Chenille,
probably.
maybe it's chenille. Yeah, Velcro. It's a Velcro shirt.
Velcro. Ooh, Velcro.
But it's like it's the kind of thing that like if you don't wash it properly, if you don't keep it properly, it's gonna shrink so fucking fast and so bad. And like
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
You can see the difference in his skin tone even here. Actually, can you?
Yep.
Hold on.
That's
I guess it's slightly
kind of
more pale
glowing.
up here, right? It's slightly more pale up here, I think. Maybe I'm seeing
yeah,
things.
yeah, no, you
questing
can
and,
tell like
story
there's a
development as well.
different.
We'll probably
in,
do some of
like,
that stuff today.
shades from
Now the thing is today we're
arm to
starting in a
his
vault
face.
because last time
Yeah.
around we ended at a vault. What was it? Vault 81
Wish.com
or something
material.
like that?
Yeah.
So we're gonna
that.
do whatever that vault quest line is first. I don't even know what that is.
Maybe,
So we're gonna do this vault first.
I know what
and
you're
then we'll
talking
probably
about.
hit the Good Neighbor and go from there. Okay?
Lizard person.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's chill.
Lizard skin.
It's cool and interactive. We can talk the whole time. Oh, like that's another thing too. When I'm playing Street
You
Fighter
can
6,
talk.
I'm so competitive. You know, I gotta concentrate. I can't talk to you guys, and it sucks because people will come by.
Having to
and they'll be,
remind
like, trying to
people
like
that you
talk.
can
Guys, I
talk.
can't talk. I'm playing a competitive
Something's
fighting
wrong.
game. I'm
Guys,
in the
I
mindset
can't
of the game.
talk.
This would be the equivalent of me in a video
Guys,
arcade
come
or
by.
tournament,
Tonight
sitting
we
there
can
sitting on a
talk
cabinet
on the
playing.
game.
You're
We
trying to
can
have a
all
side
play the
conversation with me when I'm
game.
playing fighting against someone. You know, it's like what? You know, my brain is here. My brain
You
has
don't
to be.
ask
I
them
don't think
questions.
that's
here.
true.
And it just sucks because
No,
I want
he
to hang
never
out and talk
asks
with you guys.
them questions
And
though.
sadly, I can't when I'm doing that kind of a game.
can't.
Fallout, definitely
Yeah.
different. We can have a good chill time, and that's what I'm looking for today, to have a chill stream with all of you. So I hope that you're going to hang out with me and enjoy that.
Every
Wiggling
day
around
is
in this.
full.
Whoa!
My button unbuttoned.
Oh! Oh my god, I was looking down. Go back. That happened. Go back, bitch. Go back. Oh my god, you just
Look
got flashed.
Look how fast his head fucking falls like this though. Did someone tell him?
Wah, wah.
Hold on. Yeah, and when you do talk to You Are Mean, we all want to see a happy
No.
Phil. Not yet, Cheetah. Good to see you. The chat was 2 hours Lord shite last night. Okay.
I think it just popped.
Yeah.
His, like boobs.
But look at the way that his head snaps down. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Watch.
Flash.
That you're going to hang out with me and enjoy that, okay?
What the fuck was that? It didn't even pop or move or anything. Are you okay? Are you possessed?
okay?
What the
Boing.
fuck? What was that?
It's like he just stops supporting his head to look down. It's like, no, why? It's too much energy to control my head and crane it down. I'm just gonna
take a rest.
I'm
What the
just
fuck?
gonna disengage my neck muscles so my skull rolls forward.
So I was looking away for a second. That happened. I was like, oh shit, his button must have finally popped. No,
Yeah.
he just did that. What the hell?
And enjoy that, okay?
And then we got the fucking Harry Potter scar lightning bolt in his hair.
Oh my god.
This is seriously like he is parting it along this line almost. Like this is like a
Oh my
fucking it's like
God.
a scar. Like he looks like he was burned by something. It's
Yeah,
got to be the
he
light. It's
does.
got to be the ring light being so close that it's
It
just
doesn't. No, it doesn't help. The white light doesn't help. But he is thinning, and we know that for a fact. So this is just showing us what we've always wanted to see.
it's not even a ridge anymore. This is the the dead
Grand
scar
motherfucking
from World of
canyon.
Warcraft in Silver Moon. It's
Ooh.
where the Arthas Menethil, the Lich King, took the
I don't
undead
know.
legion towards to the Sunwell.
No idea what this.
That doesn't matter.
My button,
What any of it
Oh,
is.
my button.
This is the Grand Canyon. Dude, it didn't pop. I'm confused.
Oh, but
Oh,
take a look in there,
God.
entrance.
I see it. I actually see it. I'm gross. This is gross.
This is like-
this is gross. I need a shower, like a really long shower.
What's
Oh my
that song
God.
that the Chippendales did? Everyone's watching to see if it was you. Right? Chippendales?
Everyone's
Everybody's
you.
working for the
Well,
weekend.
That's a different one, but yeah.
But like, look at his. You can see the dark chest hair right there.
Right? So strands. Ugh.
Oh, there we go.
Uh,
I was wondering what was going on. A button had
Chipping
completely unbuttoned. There we go. Cool.
I was wondering what was going
hopefully
on.
that doesn't keep unbuttoning. Hopefully it's not a loose button.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a loose button.
Why don't you super glue it and then just
I was
wear it
wondering
forever?
forever.
What the fuck? Oh my God!
Hopefully it's not a loose
This
button.
is very
feel
special.
fine.
Like that day that he farted.
Yeah.
Very
It's
special.
just
I want
stupid.
one of those again.
It's just
More?
we're just gonna go a little slower this time.
Okay, it's like watching Cobra barf over and over. He's
I was
moving
wondering because I was
himself.
looking on camera
Now he's
and
drunk.
it kept looking like there was a I thought, oh no, did my,
I
is
thought, oh,
my
no.
shirt stretching
thought,
or
oh,
am I
no.
getting
No, it's
fatter
not
or
stretching. It's
something?
the opposite
No,
problem,
button,
actually,
button.
Philip.
I do think he's.
I was
he's
wondering
starting
because I was
to
looking
get,
on camera. And it
fatter
kept looking like
again,
there was
though?
a, like
Yes.
I thought, oh no, is my
he's
shirt
no.
stretching or
Fine.
am I getting
Oh,
fatter or something?
No.
No, button.
Yes.
That's what it was. Okay.
You didn't get dressed
Um,
the right way, but
cool.
I like how it highlights your
Tonight,
nips.
Yeah.
On the late
That's
stream,
on both
6:45
sides.
p.m. Pacific
What the
time.
fuck?
It's a little kitty big city. No, it's not. It is another Crab's treasure, and this
Guys,
game
gain weight.
has far exceeded my expectations.
Today,
at this point.
Junior.
God.
Yeah,
This game is
dude.
neat. Not only does it play like a
Yeet.
Sekiro or Souls-like hybrid, but it's got fun exploration, cool world design,
You
interesting
already talked
story
about that.
elements.
Cool world design.
It's genuinely
I'm
good. Now, does it need some
stupid.
polish?
Burp.
Yes.
He
There's-
is dressed like a serial killer wearing one of his teenage victims' shirts.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
Right?
Yeah, he's who's that? Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Dahmer?
Whatever. Not Dahmer, but that's a good one too. Yeah, I was thinking about the YouTuber that couldn't have sex with girls, so he just went and killed a bunch of people. Elliot Rogers,
he
that
wasn't-
guy.
He wasn't a
Yeah.
YouTuber.
Well, he made videos, so technically they call him a YouTuber.
Oh, that's
on the
true. I guess he did
documentary,
put videos on YouTube, and he did wear these
Mhm.
kinds. Actually, yeah, this is kind of an Elliot Rogers
Oh my
shirt.
God, he
actually,
did. Women will see that they should have had sex with me.
I
Yeah.
am the supreme gentleman, and I am the supreme
Supreme.
YouTuber.
wonkiness to
I
some of
will
the platforming,
cosplay.
but for the most
Yeah,
part, I'm
incel
enjoying
king.
it.
Shit is sad.
Even though they
Mm.
nerfed my build because I had a
They
really
nerfed that.
overpowered build with these items that
What?
I had found.
They
They
nerfed my build.
but I'm still enjoying it. I fought an optional
Wait.
super boss last time, which then led to me
Okay.
getting a really powerful boss ability.
I'm listening to a child explain something.
Mommy, they
and
nerfed
then
my
I started
build.
leveling up big
Hey,
time,
my
and I had a
build,
really
and I
good
bought
time.
a
and I'm
boss,
excited.
and then my
tonight,
shirt,
because
my
we're gonna
boobs
get-
popped out of
actually,
my
I think we're
shirt,
gonna
and I
get
buttoned
done
it
once
up.
we're done,
Everyone
then
make
the
fun of
ability
me for
to
my
power
boobs
up this
popping
other
out on
optional
stream,
world
mommy.
environment,
I
which
don't
we've
know
known
why
about
they
for a
started
while.
again,
It's these
okay?
little crab robots that like stand there like this,
Will you
and you
not
can't do
stop?
anything with them until you like shock them. But we don't have the ability to shock them yet.
Dude,
So once we
what's
get
weird
the
Put your
is
arms
ability to
down.
shock them,
Look, he's got those patches
now
of
we
hair
can,
on the exact
uh,
same spot
like
on
do
each arm.
puzzles and stuff that'll get
Oh,
taken
on the
over.
wrist.
Yeah, right. I
It's
see, and
weird.
it's like it's growing under on both
Yeah.
sides, right?
It's
so
like a hair
looping
bracelet.
around, right?
Yeah. It's
Now
the
we
same
can.
spot.
Wait, okay. What is Phil looking at right now? Like, what is Phil holding on to?
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Cat got a
Tyrone-
Brazilian butt
head.
lift, maybe.
Tyrone's
Oh.
head
Oh, yeah.
or his penis.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's something.
Cat's
sexy,
bending
like,
over in front of him, something maybe. I don't know.
She is
Shock them.
very large.
Now
so.
we can like do puzzles and stuff that'll get to other areas
yeah,
that we haven't been able to go
puzzles.
to yet, and probably get like the final unlockables, maybe some optional bosses.
Right. Is
So I'm
is he
excited
talking
tonight
about Fallout?
To see
No,
how
he's talking
far
about
we
another
get and where,
Crab's
where
treasure.
it goes. I'm
Oh,
you know,
God.
it's
I
been a
have no
great
idea what's
game.
happening.
I love the vibe of the game, even though it's challenging. It's
Uh,
still a lot of fun.
another
I
kid's
hope
game, by the
tonight,
way.
For those who've been checking
Yep.
out Another Crab's Treasure,
But-
I hope
but
you'll come
From what
by.
I've seen, it is
and hang out
actually
tonight on the
challenging,
late
which is
stream.
why
I know
some
it's been a
people
day stream
play
up to now,
games.
but dude, I didn't want to wait till Monday
No.
to play this game again. I like it so much.
Yeah.
I want to continue on. I want to wait a week, right?
I like it
that's
so
why we're
much.
doing
Then
it
play
tonight
the
as late
fucking
stream.
game, child.
Tomorrow, It is React Day.
Oh,
So all day long I'll be reacting.
He whacked his microphone. Something very rare. Something very rare now that he has the new pop filter. Watch.
What a rare mic whack.
See, look, a rare mic whack. But look, he's like looking at the corner demon, and then he's like, "No, get away from me!"
He looks so scared.
Tomorrow.
And then he looked
it
at
is
the other one
React
like,
Day.
"Ah,
So
I'm
all
sorry,
day
I'll fix
long
it."
I'll be reacting.
We need
It's going to be,
karate sounds. What the fuck?
of course,
Yeah.
my usual clip show, DSP versus the internet on the DSP Reacts channel.
I don't
Which,
care.
by the
I don't-
way, now you can
it's
find it at
terrible.
youtube.com/@DSP.
Oh my god,
Fixed
this
it.
is something that happened in
stupid.
2 days.
Uh,
No one knew
Good
about it.
sir.
No, this
I am
didn't in
looking
fact
for
anyone.
a shirt that express
No.
the eternal dance of humanity we are birthed from Mother Earth.
What?
Can I
Snow Carl
trust you
Sheffer.
in our gruge? Ancient, aboriginal,
Gruge.
that painting
He
range,
needs to be stopped.
inspired by
Yeah,
the
he's a menace.
cave people.
I don't know what that was.
It's
Thank you
it's
so
like
much.
it's like Kat's going to buy a shirt for Phil, and she's like, "I want something that is like cave art."
Money.
Oh, okay.
I hate
yeah,
his hair.
that's
I hate
that.
his shirts. I hate his face.
I agree.
You're not alone. You're.
And then
we're here with
on
your
the late
friends.
stream, we are finishing up
Also, I hate his
The
nipples
Walking
too.
Dead
It is.
Season 1 from
fucking
Telltale
boobs.
Games Retro React.
I
It's been
hate
6
them.
weeks, and we're finally going to finish it. I
You've
only have
seen
like
my character in
20
Cyberpunk.
minutes left of episode
He's got
4, and then
sweet
episode
pecs.
5, the final episode,
True.
is only 90 minutes long.
I have
So we're going to
standards.
have a good enough time to finish it and do final thoughts and everything and reminisce on it. It's going to be a fun time. Now, also,
What? Wait.
tomorrow night, we're going to
He's
set up the
planning to
poll for
reminisce?
next week's Retro React, and I have some interesting ideas. I was thinking about this.
Hey, is
Oh,
it going to
boy.
be
And I was
more
like, what are
like
some of the
reused
most
bullshit?
Fun playthroughs and personal favorites
Yeah.
that I've done that I
Cool.
think would
It's
be
going to
really
be more
neat to
like
react to.
backwash.
And I was like, oh yeah, I remember 2 playthroughs
needs
from
a
the
green
past. And I was
screen
like,
for this
oh,
shit.
yeah, stand out and resonate.
Oh
All right? So we're gonna do a poll that's gonna have 2 things that we've
We're gonna
talked
do a
about
poll. It's
together,
gonna be
and 2
sexy.
things that I have pulled out of the archives as fun playthroughs.
Ooh.
Okay.
They better fucking be fun. I'm waiting.
Yeah, this better be good.
It
And
better
you'll
be
see on Sunday
fucking
night.
good.
I'll reveal
Oh,
it.
okay.
Then we'll
We're
do a
being
live
edged.
poll.
That's
Not
cool.
gonna
and
tell us now?
We'll begin the vote.
What?
And
I'd
the
like to be
vote
able
of
to
the
think
week-
about it, Phil.
Yeah, I
And
want
that'll
to think
determine what
about
the
it.
next
I wanna-
Retro React will be
really?
next weekend. Not to say that we'll lock into playing the whole game or watching the whole game. But
What?
It is.
He's so uncomfortable.
It is. It's loose. The
Stop.
button.
loose.
Ugh, that's not good.
Okay, well
Shit.
then hold it with your finger the whole time.
The button on my shirt is loose.
Ah,
That means
good.
Sadly,
bitch.
it's probably gonna keep getting loose no matter what. So, if
So
it keeps
change
doing
your
that,
shirt.
I might
So
have
change your
to
shirt.
wear this one with an undershirt and leave it unbuttoned because if a button's loose, it's
Okay.
not gonna stay
All
closed.
Get a different shirt.
Damn it. Anyway,
Alright,
I like
someone-
this shirt a lot. That's why
someone
I'm sad. I
as
like
an
wearing
extra
this
from
one. I like
Cheers.
the designs on it.
Sure.
Anyway,
Wait, sorry, I have to hear
No.
what he just said.
it's not gonna stay closed. Damn it. Anyway, I like this shirt a lot. That's why I'm upset. I like wearing this one. I like the designs on it.
I doubt
Anyway,
that you do.
I like the designs
so,
When he says shit like that,
it's
it
tomorrow
makes me
night, and then
believe
Monday,
the
the
opposite.
daytime
Me
stream will
too.
be another Crab's Treasure. And by
I'm
the
not
way,
complaining.
I
No,
think
think
we're
you
getting
are.
near the end of the game.
I like this
actually
shirt.
think that
No,
we've
you
got
don't.
this dungeon that leads to this electric ability. Then we've got the optional
Oh.
content. And after that, I think there's 1 or 2 more areas left, and that's the end of the game.
I like
So,
the
How do you
pictures.
know? How do you know?
I think we're in the home stretch. I think within 2 to 3 streams, we're gonna
He's
beat
been
another
reading
Crab's
guides.
Treasure. Okay.
He's been reading
So another
guides.
Crab's Treasure Monday stream, Monday night.
It's not. This
Ladies
isn't
and
a
gentlemen,
men's
listen
shirt,
up.
no. What?
I am bringing back Helldivers 2 on
Oh, boy.
Monday night.
Where did
You
Helldivers
guys
2
have been
go?
asking me
He took it away
for
like,
2
this
different
wasn't.
weeks to bring it
Oh
back.
my god,
and
he's
I said,
acting
"Nah,
like
let's
he was
hold off,
helping
let's hold off."
protest.
I'm bringing it back on
But
Monday
he
night
just
on
stopped
the
playing
live
it
was
'cause he got
boycotting
mad.
it.
I
Like he
hope
was
that those
boycotting
of
it.
you who
Fuck
like
off.
But he
Helldivers
felt it was
2 are
unfair,
gonna
so he
come
just
by
stopped. You didn't
and
do a
hang
damn
out,
thing,
engage,
Phil.
and support the stream. Last time I played
What?
Helldivers
Oh my
2,
God.
it didn't work. As a
What?
night stream, it pretty much died.
He's
And
pre-begging.
engagement
Oh,
was low and
yeah,
support
I
was low,
know.
and I was like, that's why I'm going to hold off on playing it for a bit and see what
His
happens.
shirt's coming
Okay.
loose
So
too
now it's
again.
been 2 weeks.
We gotta
All
push
right,
the
bringing
boobs
it
together
back.
to
Let's
Yeah,
see if
to
it
dice
works.
the dips.
If it works as a
Yeah,
late night
ooh,
stream, I will keep it in the
tippies,
rotation.
tippies.
Chip me,
If it
Mr.
doesn't
President?
work and it ends up being another dead stream,
Yep, we got a whole
then I
nother
think I'm probably going to
hour of
retire
this
it at this
fucked up
point.
bullshit.
You know, it's
Awesome.
kind of like all these
Settle
other
in.
indie games that are big successes at first, they fizzle out. And
No.
that's
Yes.
fine. Not every game is meant to be a giant.
That's the nature of everything.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
exactly.
Things
success.
change.
You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
But at the
This
same
thing's not
time,
lasting
it kind of
forever?
sucks when there's something that
What?
at one point had a good audience and somehow it fell
People
off.
learn how to
don't really
cope
like
and
it
deal with
anymore.
change, Phil. You haven't.
No.
So let's see what happens on Monday night. I would like for it to be fun and have an audience, but I don't want.
I would like for
I'm
it
not
to
gonna
be
keep playing
fun
it,
and to have
forcing
an
it
audience.
if it doesn't
Very
work.
normal thing
we
to
can
say.
always go back to
Wow.
Star Wars Battlefront Collection, which is a
What?
fucking mess, but
What are you
hilarious every
doing?
single time I play.
No,
it
it
right?
isn't.
It's literally a laugh riot, and we have a good time.
No,
hanging
Oh
out
my
together.
god.
faking laughter.
A
and
laugh riot.
Laugh riot. I'm ripping laughing.
So we'll see what happens Monday.
ripping
And
funny.
Tuesday, we more Fallout
I'm
4,
ripping pissed.
and my next
Right,
session is
Supreme
Street Fighter 6,
Commander.
where hopefully I do better with Zangief this
How
time.
about you don't?
And then on Wednesday,
No.
maybe more Another Crab's Treasure heading into the end game. And then we'll see what we do Wednesday night. Will
Sure,
it be Hell
it
Divers?
starts
Will
coming
it
on
be
buttons
Star
again?
Wars? What will it be? I
Good.
don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay? Next week is the big one. On the 21st, we've got the release of...
Oh, dude, he's holding his arms
Hellblade
together now
2.
because he knows it's gonna make the
Yeah.
button pop. That's so funny.
Okay, clever girl.
Clever
Also,
girl,
it's
he's
the
learning.
giant
Clever
update
girl.
for Street Fighter 6 featuring Akuma and the balance changes. So next week we're gonna have a lot more new stuff to tackle and cover.
Whoa,
Okay.
new stuff. New stuff from our old games.
Also, quick reminder:
yes.
my upcoming Indies Marathon event, PC centric event this time, which I
Whoa.
really
PC
haven't done in
centric
ages,
Galvent.
is on Saturday, May 25th. Please nominate indie games if you have not in the thread by
Not.
typing !indies into the stream chat.
Indies
or
nuts.
if you're not in the
Oh,
chat right now,
got him.
you're watching this on demand, there is a community post from the beginning of the month that you can find on the community tab of this channel. Please nominate indie games. The most nominated indie games
Okay, we understand the
will
premise
then
of
be
your
put
poll.
into a final poll
Yeah,
that you guys will vote on. There's so many games coming out right now that people are recommending. What about
the
Hades
Detractor.
2, which is now in early alpha?
No.
I don't even know if it would run on my mini
Ghost-
PC.
I mean,
What do you mean you don't know
What
if it
about
would run on a mini PC?
the new game Animal Well
See,
from the
Animal Well I
producer
heard is
Video Game
very,
Dump,
very good.
Yeah, that's
right?
good.
What about this?
About-
What
You try
about that?
Artful
Everyone
Escape,
has
60
different
parsecs.
suggestions.
What
Please
about the
You
suggest
should
Detractor?
try Adrift,
Okay?
Ad
I'm very eager to
Infinitum,
see what happens.
Avionic
What I'm going to do
Factor.
is by the
You
end
can
of
the
try
this
Detractor.
At
week,
Home.
this streaming
You
week,
try
I'm
the
going to make the
Detractor.
poll, and
You
you
try
guys are
Bon
going
Bon,
to vote for
Blacktail.
one week
So
on what
fucking
games
many.
you want to see during the
Carrion.
Indies Marathon event.
Chernobyl
Okay?
Light. So many.
Cool.
Cool.
Isn't it all 2D based? What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about,
No,
Cheetah
this
Man?
Indies event is not 2D based. It's indie games. It's
Okay.
literally just indie games that will run on my mini PC. That's the criteria.
All right.
And the
Okay,
specs of my
well,
Why are
mini
you being so
PC
defensive?
are
Why don't you
posted up and pasted
Post it up.
in
Okay, I
that
have to go look.
thread. So you
Where?
know the specs.
DSP
So don't
gaming.
nominate
know the
high-end
specs.
games that won't run on it. Okay?
YouTube.
Okay. Cool. That's it.
Is
That's
it-
what I've got. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got a little bit of game news to cover today. So let's
Little
get
bit
to
of
my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and everyone's
Stop.
favorite segment.
Shut the fuck up.
A
Shut
little
the fuck
thing we
up.
like to call DSP news around here.
DSP. It's
All
called
right.
DSP News around here.
And by the way,
Around
I have to turn
here.
on the air conditioner because it is now
Can
hit
it-
83
does anybody
degrees
know
in my
where
office.
his stupid
So-
indies thread is?
What are you What are you doing?
He's turning.
Look
he's
at
doing
his
something.
face.
Wait, I was looking for indies nuts. Holy fuck! What's he doing? He's
What?
taking off.
He's getting out of here. Pursuing the corner demon in the
Whoa.
back of the room. Come on,
He's about to
Philip.
give it. He's giving it the
Mhm.
stern look. Like, stop it. Don't. I know it's a loose button.
Come
If
on.
anybody can find
My
that
remote's not working
thread,
Oh my
love
god.
to see it.
because my fan is blocking it. My fan that's blowing the air towards me has an infrared. I think
Help.
it's blocking the infrared of this remote.
Hold on. So you have a
I don't-
fan
what?
in the room and an AC.
Okay, I have a fan right next to me. You want to know what I do? I get up and I push the buttons myself.
No, you're not streaming a stream, are you? You're
No.
not managing. You're not operating a household, are you?
No, but let me get this right. He's sitting in front of his fan, pointing a fucking remote at it. Stand up.
No, he's pointing the remote at the AC that's behind the
Yeah.
fan.
So move your arm up
Money,
a
No.
little bit.
money, money,
Stand
money,
up.
Let's go. Money, 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 money.
Holy
The shirt
shit.
won't stay closed unlike Kit's legs.
Well,
Oh,
I don't think
goddamn.
Cat. I don't think Cat has a choice with that. I think the stomach is probably getting in the way of
Oof.
the knees. Right?
oh my god.
I might have to
We're
move the fan, or sadly, I might have to get up and
Jesus.
touch the fucking air
Sadly.
conditioner. That would suck. I have to keep
I have
doing
to
that all
move
day.
the fan.
All
Just
right,
move your arm up a
He's-
little.
He said, or sadly, I might have to stand up. Ugh, I guess.
mean-
Hold on.
Remote.
No one likes
I might
that.
have to move the fan, or sadly, I might have to get up and touch the fucking air conditioner.
I
That
have
would
to
suck. I have to
touch
keep doing
it.
that all day.
He is
All right,
literally demonizing touching the fucking fan.
So I have two news stories for everyone today. The first does not
Uh,
involve video games.
Yeah, Banana Jones.
It
It's
involves
it's not that hot,
cellular
sir.
phones.
Can you just
Why
say cell
does it
phones,
involve
please?
cellular phones?
What?
Stop
Say
saying
Because
cell
cellular.
first of all, we all have one. Second
Like,
of all, we all
the only
probably
thing worse would be
are with one of the
cellular
major companies.
phone
Like, what are the
device.
major companies for cellular phone use?
Help.
Your fucking
Verizon,
mother.
AT&T, T-Mobile, right?
Yeah, that's it. Those are
and
the only
even
ones.
if you have a third party
Bill Gates.
cell plan,
Yeah.
you might not realize that you're probably still part of those networks. Like a lot of those
I don't
other
actually
cell
care.
plans
Is
Odd.
the
actually
thing.
just
like,
use the same networks as the big guys. They lease the space.
good.
No, I think
Okay.
everyone is
So-
well aware of that.
And I know
You
that
might
they steal my
say,
information.
well,
I just don't
what is
care,
the
Phil.
story? Wait till you hear this.
Okay.
I don't. What?
All of these companies are being sued in a ginormous lawsuit
Wow.
What
by
they do? Suck each other
50
off? What
attorneys
happened?
general in the United States.
Whoa.
And rather than actually
will always have a pair of yellow eyes staring back at him.
Ugh.
You better not hold the stare. Yaput.
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 Corner demons with a dollar. Thank you so much.
Merci,
Merci.
corner
Merci.
demons, hein?
Zut à l'heure.
Ah,
Merci beaucoup.
Colis, tabarnak.
Je fais du ski nautique toute nue.
Allez à la bibliothèque et mange un pamplemousse.
Qu'est-ce que se passe?
are being sued
Nonsense. That's my favorite.
in a ginormous lawsuit by
you know French, you know what we
50
said, and none of
attorneys
it makes
general
sense.
in the
None of
United
it.
States.
By 50 attorneys general.
Why though?
And
That
rather
doesn't
than
say
actually
why.
go to a court case, which likely they would lose,
What?
they are going to give an
These
unprecedented
idiots.
10.22 million
What?
reward
For what?
payment,
Huh?
all right, as a settlement.
Wait. Sorry, how is that
What is-
unprecedented?
But wait,
What are you
what
talking about?
happened?
He's
Wait,
talking
what
about-
happened?
I think
though?
he's saying that someone settled out of court for an
Yeah, but
unprecedented amount of $10 million, which would not
We-
be unprecedented at all.
we've been told two parts of the story. We're missing a very large one. Like he was like, "Let me tell you about these cell phones.
Yeah,
They're going to court with a bunch of lawyers."
yeah. So that he's building up to that. He's a
these
master of
people.
suspense. You see.
And I'm gonna be the master of like taking all of his teeth out and grinding
Yeah,
them into a powder.
Suspend him from a tree, if you know what I mean.
Fuck. Yeah, I know
Right.
what you mean,
Right.
and I support it
Is it for?
fully.
Hopefully the tree supports him
It's
too. Ha.
because
Ha!
they've all been
Probably
lying
won't.
to all of us all along.
What?
You know how
No
every single
way, it's a
day you
corporation,
go online and
what?
you turn on your TV and it's
Uh-huh.
like, oh, Verizon unlimited plan.
Uh-huh.
Verizon now has
Okay.
an unlimited plan.
You know what?
Yes.
We can't do anything
of,
about it.
of,
Okay.
of talk and text, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
But
Or another promotion that you
I'm
probably
gonna
see
bore a
all the
hole
Please-
in my
time.
skull.
Sign up for our service for 2-3 year plan and get your
We'll give
phone
you a
for free.
blowjob.
Free new phone when you
No,
come and sign up for a
Okay,
new
well,
plan.
you know.
that's
right?
not the.
I bet someone does that. Okay.
No, that I mean, okay. What he's talking about is like financing a phone for the length of your contract. So you pay your phone over the terms of your
Right.
contract, right? But now he's like,
Woman.
oh, so like, people are mad because like they didn't pay off their entire phone and they didn't get a free
That-
phone at the end of their contract.
their
They
fault.
still had to pay for their phone, huh?
Aw. Yeah, it's in the contract, stupid, and
Yeah.
they probably tell you at the counter when you're getting your stupid bitch phone.
He's not listening to any of that though. None of
Hell
that
no.
is internalizing for him.
Well,
He's
guess
an
what?
adult in
Guess
body
what?
only.
Literally, it's all a lie. None of that exists.
Okay.
Okay?
What does that
The
mean?
unlimited plans that these
Uh-huh.
carriers give you have
Yes.
They're
hidden
only
terms and
almost
conditions
unlimited.
most people don't know about.
No way.
what does
they
that
When
have
they
mean?
say
this section.
unlimited data, what they're saying is you'll never go over a certain amount
That to
where
me
basically
seems like the
you'll
same
get
thing.
charged extra. If you have a
Okay.
plan with
It
these
seems like the
companies,
same thing,
you'll
you
pay
guys.
what's agreed to. But what they actually don't outright
get
tell
it.
you is that when you use data to a certain amount, they then throttle
that
your
weird.
data
Yeah, we know this, Gouty McFuck. We know this. It's a speed
That's
cap.
not what they mean by limited. Sir.
No.
That's not what they mean.
massively.
And
So
you're
let's
not-
say, for example,
my
you got an
God.
unlimited plan with T-Mobile,
Okay.
and
yeah,
your
they tell you that they
intention
do that too.
was to
You're
use
right,
it to do
Banana.
everything in your house. You're going to make calls. You're going to be
Yeah,
on the
you
internet.
rob
but
people
you know
every
what?
day.
You're
What are
going
you
to
gonna
sync
say
that
about
to your
that?
TV, and you're going to stream video, and you're
You're
going to
gonna
do all
stream
that.
video.
Well, once you hit a certain
gonna
amount
stream
of
your
caps
death.
of data,
You don't
Minecraft?
leave the house, Phil. So what do you
Yeah,
like? Connect to the
who are you
Wi-Fi,
calling?
dipshit. What do you care? What are you using data for, dipshit?
Who are you calling?
This doesn't affect you.
whatever it may be for each carrier, they just go, "You're
Don't they do
super
that
slow
with like
now."
business internet
Yes.
too?
And
Did they?
okay,
fuck?
but that has to happen after like 20, 40 gigs of usage. If they're throttling
Yeah.
you at some point, that's got to be after a huge amount of
that's-
usage, right? So
Yep.
you already
Yeah.
got all of this usage out of it for free at maximum speed.
Yeah.
So, and
So,
satellite style internet,
slow
yes, I
down.
literally do remember having to pay per text. So
I remember that. I got in a lot of trouble because I was told that T-Mobile to T-Mobile was free, and
uh-oh.
it most definitely was not.
Oh
And
no, what
it
happened?
was a lot of fucking money. I was
Oh.
texting my friend, my church friend.
I was just texting my friend.
Yeah, you know, we were being a couple little texty
Yeah,
teenagers,
yeah.
and it cost a fortune.
Classic.
Yep.
See, I didn't
I'm
have
old.
friends, so I never had that problem.
Oh,
Tell you
Oh.
that
that's
in their
fucking
contracts?
sad.
No.
No.
Texting.
How do you?
No.
I bet you it
They
is.
do.
I bet.
I've read those contracts before. They do.
Yes, it is, dude. They tell you. They tell you. It's very important for them to tell you
And,
this,
like,
so that this doesn't happen. What you're about to lie
next-
about, basically.
Next, he's gonna be like, "Did you know that companies like have all your information
Huh?
and they're selling it to others,
Even though they said they
What?
wouldn't in the contract. Huh? What?
and they're watching and listening to you? No way! I just don't
Money, money,
care.
money, money, money,
Like,
money.
what?
Tips go, money, money,
We
money, money.
know.
They need to
What?
throttle his internet.
They need to
We need
throttle
to
something.
Throttle his neck.
Yeah.
Okay,
His
his
wind
nip.
his wind intake. That would be what I would throttle.
Yeah. Let's
In fact, a
throttle his
lot of them
ability to
don't even tell you
breathe.
what the criteria is to hit
Texting
for the
text
throttling.
is different than text.
They just say
It's
there
text
is
only
one,
mere,
but they don't
why
tell you
meerkat?
specifically what it
That's
is.
fair.
So they
Whoa.
can just
Very different.
arbitrarily make a decision
Yes?
and say, "Oh, we decided you use too much data, slow you down," and now
Mhm.
you're
Yeah,
fucked.
it's their rules. So
Oh,
Okay.
have to
Right.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
start your
I
own
don't think
phone
it's that
company.
ridiculous. I don't think
It's
it's that
not unlimited
ridiculous.
then. If it was
could start his
unlimited, it
own
means
phone company.
unlimited of the same quality forever,
Most honest.
not unlimited of
Not-
this quality while we like
They don't
it, and then
say
we
that.
decide to change it in the middle. Okay.
But you know what they
So-
used to do? They just used to say you don't get to use it at all.
No, they charge you per minute
Like,
that you spoke.
now he's talking about data usage.
I know, but I'm talking about like the olden days, you know?
Oh, right. But
Yeah.
but even back, like, data plans used to have you could use a certain
Yeah.
number of gigs, and then when you go over that, you can't use it
That
anymore.
was
They just
it.
turn it off.
That
So
was it.
it's unlimited in that you still get to use it. You stupid fuck.
Right.
Number
That-
one,
what's
the
the
attorneys
problem?
general feel
He
that that's
sounds like a
massively
spoiled
false
fucking child.
advertising. And they
Attorneys
sue,
general.
and rather than go to court, all these companies are settling, which means they know that they're in the wrong, but they
Good,
just
give
don't
me
want
money.
to cash it out in court because they know they're probably going to lose. That's number one.
Okay.
Okay.
Or it's not
Number
worth fighting
two-
over because they settled over $10.22 million, which is like for a telecom
That's-
company is literally
That's
nothing.
nothing. That's not
Free
much.
phones. They don't.
I love when he does air quotes on stuff. Free
God.
phones.
iPhones.
I have
always.
I have a
Like,
tips page.
Ooh, Dark Side Phil.
Dark
Like,
Side Phil.
They've always got terms and conditions that they like even brief you on when you're doing anything
Yeah.
with these phones, these services, like all of it. He's just stupid. Yeah, go get an Obama phone if you want something free.
They said I did hateful slurs. Hateful slurs.
No,
Free
you
phones.
lame brain.
They don't exist. There's no such thing as
dog
a free
shit,
phone.
motherfucking
Right?
pieces.
What a
I-
lot of these
you know I
places
butchered it.
do.
Right. There's no such thing as a free phone because they cost money.
Yeah, the suppliers have to.
What do you
make them,
want?
and it costs money.
Is you'll
Right,
go
he's
into
got
the
editors
store
working for free.
and they'll
Yeah.
say, "Oh, we'll give you a phone today," and you'll
Okay.
be like, "Well, I don't have to pay for it, right?" No, you just get it today. Oh, free phone.
You don't have to.
No,
Oh my
that's not how it
God.
works. They take that phone, and first of all, what they'll do is they'll let you trade in your old phone, so you'll get some
Yeah.
credit at the
Well, you'll
store,
get
right?
some
And it's all
credit.
Which is
some weird
better than
criteria to
none. Why
determine
is he
how much you
bitching?
get
I don't
for a
get it.
trade-in of an old phone. Then what they
You
do
know?
is they take the cost of the phone that they're going to give you that day,
Yes.
and they finance it out.
Yes.
They
That's
tell you this.
called financing, and you sign a contract that says you're going to do that. And they also they take great pains to explain
Yeah.
exactly what's going to happen because
Make sure you understand so that there's none of this.
they don't want dipshits like you coming around being like, "Cool, I thought this phone was free. What?
You said it was free.
What the
also, I never.
fuck?
I have a stack of old cell phones because I don't know where to put them.
Oh,
Nobody wants them.
Smash 'em.
Because I can't trade them in. I
what
smash them.
what kind of phones are they?
Bullshit like Moto G Fast, like old
Ooh,
iPhone.
that's
nah.
fun.
Nah, I'll
Yeah,
smash
you
'em.
can probably you could smash them. Okay.
Oh, I'll
Or a
stream.
set number
I'll
of-
like smash
Oh,
and
yes.
stream. Ooh,
which is usually
That'd be cool.
around 2.5 to 3 years.
I got
okay.
unlimited free phones.
So imagine
What?
you go in, free phone.
Imagine-
It says on the sign, free
Imagine-
phone, free phone.
It doesn't say that.
No.
There are no T-Mobile stores that are like, "Oh, free phones, free phones, free phones."
Free phones. I'm a guy. Indra doesn't do
Oh,
drugs
okay.
anymore, but thank you.
Yeah.
No, you're not getting
Yeah.
a free phone.
No.
Oh, you're paying for the phone. You're just paying for
Yes.
it slowly over
Yeah,
time.
we know
Yes.
that.
So
This
essentially,
is
Finance
interesting though,
degree.
because it shows how dumb he really fucking is.
Yeah, when he thinks that he's got like a huge dunk to lay on
Yeah.
like a news story, that's really when he exposes himself as a
big
massive
scoop.
idiot.
you're doing
Hey
it as
guys,
a
these
payment
free things.
plan.
are
And you
You're
guys
gonna
aren't
get
free,
a
you
phone
guys.
today.
Freedom wasn't free.
Cost upwards of over
Oh.
$1,000. If you get an iPhone,
what?
if you get one of the
I'm
Samsung phones, if you get
Excuse-me, Mr.
just
name
Bordel. Et
Me.
triple dog dar you to suas. You say we will probably lose. Ah. He will bring
Ah.
it to your knees once we remove your account.
That's right.
Get him,
What are you gonna
Comcast.
do? What are you gonna do when I don't have any internet, huh? How are you gonna sue me
You
now?
gonna-
Not
You
gonna be able
gonna
to,
throttle him?
not gonna get on the phone to your lawyer now, are you?
You can't call
one of the
him.
Google phones, they're
Google
over
phones.
$1,000 each.
Yes.
Some of them are even
No,
ridiculous. Some
wait,
of them are
no,
like
no, no, no.
$17.99 or something insane
They
like that.
last a long time, dude.
Is there
I-
really?
I got-
is there really an $1,800 iPhone available?
Yeah.
right now?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. They're more than that. Like my phone was on sale from 800 down to like 450 when
That's
I got
hot.
it.
That's hot.
It's that Moto. It's a Motorola something, but like
Okay.
the
You're
better
an
the
Android
phone
girly?
is,
You're an
I
Andro-
am.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot more customization options. Okay,
Mhm.
and I like the integration with Google.
Oh, okay.
Jujel. Yeah.
Jujel.
Jujel.
Like
Are you
$2,000
an
for a
Android
fucking-
girly?
I'm an iPhone girly. Sadly.
God damn it.
Yeah. You texted me. Your texts are going green, bitch. And then I swipe and I block you.
Phone.
Mine is
Then the
like
moment
all
you drop it, it's
dark
just broken.
themed and cozy.
right?
So
Thank you, Snort
So what they
Exchange.
do
Snort
is they
Exchange knows what's
finance it
up.
out over that time, and they
Alright.
try to make a plan.
green
It's,
messages.
like,
You guys
affordable
need
for
to
you.
shut the fuck up.
And
Okay. This
No.
is bullying.
Of course,
Of
there's
course.
fees involved and things like that. A
Valve.
lot of people, I guess, are arguing it's not
Green
clear.
textures,
Well, how
shut
can you
up.
Yeah, and
advertise
green
free
textures
phones?
get out?
It's not free. You're literally making the
You guys
customer
are being
pay for it.
elitist.
Yeah, it's not, you get it on the day that you,
Oh, my
Green
head.
trash?
My
You're
fucking
trash.
head hurts so
of
much.
course.
It's starting to hurt
There's
too.
fees involved and things like that.
Yes.
A lot of people, I
Dude.
guess, are arguing it's not clear. Well, how can you advertise
My
free
phone's
phone?
pink, by
It's
the way.
not
Very
free.
pink.
You're literally making the
Can
customer
we-
pay for it.
Speed it
Yeah,
up.
it's not, you
Oof.
get it on the day
He's
that you
going the
sign
same
up.
shit
That's
over
great.
and over.
No, I just backed it up
It's not free.
Why?
So basically, two
because I wanted to hear him say
major
this.
false advertisement campaigns that have been going on for upwards of over 10 years from
Whoa.
all these major carriers are
Sounds
complete
like
lies.
they.
So FYI,
Fuck me, I
number
can't.
one, now that they've agreed to a
Shut up
settlement,
about the green text. Oh
you
my
can
god.
plan that you're not going to see
Rude.
those ads anymore.
I
They're
like
not.
my
You're
phone.
not going to see advertisements anymore that say unlimited. Or
I don't
I don't think you
care.
ever saw them
You're
before.
going to probably see
I mean,
is
I did. They're fucking
no
everywhere on the
additional
holidays. But,
charges
like, I don't care.
for data use, right? Or
Okay.
finance your phone. Like they're going to have to be transparent.
That's what it says.
I thought this was a gaming news segment, by the way.
No, he specified beforehand that this was specifically not about gaming. This is about thriftiness at the cell phone store.
Ah, okay. Well, as long as he
about it,
specified.
they just got sued and had to do a settlement.
They got sued and had to do a settlement. Yeah.
Ooh, Nerd Brew's on my side. Fuck yeah.
So, FYI, don't believe
Get 'em.
everything you hear because it's funny because you hear this kind of shit all the time in advertising. I hear it in food all the time, right?
Food.
Smells
Subway,
weird. I love
eat
it.
fresh.
I love his face anyway. It is.
fresh. What the fuck is your criteria of fresh?
God
he's
save
seriously
me.
he's seriously getting upset about the slogans
slogan?
of stores. Huh, I'm loving it. Well, guess what, McDonald's? I'm
Oh my
hating
God.
how badly you treat
So-
your employees.
What if he was under like some sort of spell, like a mark spell, you know,
Right.
from the American government, the
I-
consumers, you know?
I think
and
his
now
mother
he's waking up.
I think his mother literally hypnotized him with TV
Maybe.
as a child. Like
Well,
and
now
like
he's waking up and he's pissed.
he's
and
waking
like it.
up
He's literally waking up.
when you don't
and he's
have
like,
when you
"Oh
don't
my
have
God."
money to spend freely on anything on everything anymore. Maybe that's
Yeah.
what happens, right?
I can't buy this cool free phone and not pay attention to the terms and conditions with all my money.
Oh, I'm
God damn
hungry. Hungry.
Yeah, the free smells at Jimmy John's, right? And while the owner is like hunting endangered species, super chill, super chill.
The meat at Subway
The meat.
was made in a
It's,
I'm
what's
sorry.
made in
I'm
it?
so sorry. The
The
meat
meat.
at Subway.
Meat.
Subway. Eat fresh.
Huh?
Fresh.
What?
What the
Fresh.
fuck is your criteria of fresh? The meat at
made
Subway
Like cold. I don't
was
fucking
made in
know.
a
I don't care.
factory
We know it's a lie.
across the fucking country and
Hey,
probably
everything's
refrigerated or frozen
manufacturing.
for months on end before the food was ever shipped to the fucking store.
Okay.
The bread is made
Frozen
somewhere else,
fresh,
and all they
flash
do is
frozen.
toss it.
No, actually, the bread is made right there. You can see
Yeah.
it's like the thing you see. You see them with the dough being baked, the bread being
Store
baked
gets,
right
like,
there.
all humid and moist from it.
Yeah.
It's gross.
If you live in a neighborhood that's got a Subway in it or something, you smell that Subway half the time, right?
Yep, and it smells really good, but then you go there and you're like, ugh, no.
Have an
Nope.
oven to heat it up so it rises. The
Yeah, it's
vegetables are
lunch
probably
meat. It's lunch meat.
No, he's talking about the bread rising in the oven. Listen.
somewhere else, and
What?
all they do is toss it in an oven to heat it up so it rises. The
That's it. Hey,
bake
that's
it,
what
stupid.
baking bread is. What the fuck?
bread is made
What?
somewhere else, and all they do
My
is
mom
toss
makes
it in
bread.
an oven to heat it up so it rises. The vegetables are
rise.
probably the only thing in
The
there that's cut.
vegetables.
And even then, do you think that shit's fresh? That shit sits in a fridge all week. So
Hey,
what the
shut
fuck
up,
is
dude.
fresh?
What is
But
I don't
happening?
know.
this advertisement happens
Fresh,
all the
as in, like,
time
a fresh cut. I'm
in
gonna make.
any kind of industry.
from
and
your neck?
We just kind of let it go. In this case, finally, some
Number
attorney
15,
generals in
Burger
our
King
Mm,
foot
country, in the
lettuce.
United States, decided to take up the case, and they banded together and they slammed these
I don't know
They
why he's
social
talking
media
about
slammed the
this.
Subway.
They're like,
I
listen,
think he's trying to be like a
either you go
champion
through
of
this
the
long,
small
Yeah.
guy.
arduous ass case where you're gonna lose because
Arduous.
it is false advertising, or you change
Say
your
it
advertising
right.
and you pay a fee. So that's what they're doing.
No,
It
you
would
should
be
be
nice
made
if they
to
would
pay a
do this to
fee.
more places. There's just too much bullshit
Ooh.
out there when it comes
Yes,
to this
like
stuff.
you should
where we all are told one thing and it's literal lies, but no one.
Phil is
my
literally
God.
becoming woke right now.
Yeah.
He's like, seriously, he's
Well, oh my
finally
God.
getting red pilled, and he's
What if-
he's learning about the world is not exactly what it seems.
No
What
one
if he
holds anyone
actually
to
starts, like,
task for
telling
what
the
they're saying in
truth and
advertisement.
being
So
upfront
you
about his
think
content
something
from here on
for the
out.
longest time, and it's complete
Longest
bullshit.
No.
time.
It's just you know,
Alice.
it's absolutely ridiculous. So
Okay, I mean, it's fine.
well,
we
hopefully
know,
we see
though.
more of this
we've
in the
known.
future. The other story I have today
No,
is related
I
to
don't
gaming.
care.
although
Oh,
it's
good.
also related to social media.
Oh,
His
God.
arms and legs are going nuts right now. Like,
Yeah.
look at his arms
The
right here.
story I have
Oh, I
today
see
is
it.
related to
I
gaming,
see
it. Like,
although it's also related
He's like
to
being
social media.
electrocuted.
A couple days ago,
I swear to God, he had a
Nintendo
fucking
made a
seizure,
public
dude.
posting on the Twitter
When he
slash
yeah,
X
when his
app,
brain shut down the other
basically
day, right?
stating the
Yeah,
following.
like his Hillary Clinton
In a few
seizure.
days,
Yeah.
you will
Yeah.
no longer
Pretty sure
be
he's trying
able
to be
to
He got
safe.
he had a
take
gout
screenshot
attack.
from any Switch
Yeah.
game and
Ah!
post it onto Twitter X.
What? Sorry.
Sorry.
Huh?
That's all
Twitter-
it basically said. That's it.
The Twitter X
And everyone's
app.
like, again,
I don't know what
so
happened.
take a screenshot. In a few days, you will no longer be able to take a screenshot from any Switch game and post it onto Twitter X.
Oh, cool. I don't give a shit.
Sorry.
Because I just
Sorry.
I've been
That's all it
posting
basically
shit from
said. That's
Steam
it. Done.
where I
And
can do
everyone's
stuff.
like, again? So this has already happened
What is he
with
even talking
other
about?
consoles?
Nintendo.
Look at his arm. Like, what's happening to you?
Everyone's like, again?
This is
so this has
weird.
already happened with
Oh.
other
Yeah, I don't care.
consoles
What?
where
Are
He's,
you
he's doing
okay?
he's doing Elvis right now.
like again. So this has already
Oh.
happened
Oh,
with
mama.
other
Oh.
consoles
Oh.
where they all had at one point
think he's-
social media
something's going
apps
on, man.
integrated
Yeah.
into them.
Very
And what you
twitchy
could do is when
today.
you were playing a game, you
Yeah.
could do a screen
Jiggly
capture
too.
and you could
He's
post
very
it
jiggly. He's got
directly
those,
to your Twitter account.
Bye-bye arms.
Okay, I did that a few times.
Oh
over the
wait,
years.
so
This
he's
actually
talking about
started-
directly from the Switch now, right? Like you can
Yeah.
upload a screenshot somewhere else, and then upload that screenshot. Like you can take a screenshot
It's
from your
just
Switch.
Nintendo Switch, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Switch direct to Twitter/X app.
That's
Started
kind
around
of
the
stupid, but I
PS4
also
era.
like I don't care. I don't have one.
And I did that
Right.
with quite a few
I have a
different
Switch, but
playthroughs
actually
that I
my
was
dad's using
playing.
it.
I would just take a screen
Aw.
grab, toss it on my
Plus,
Twitter,
like, I'm not
and people would be like,
posting
"Ooh, what a
game
preview!
screenshots
No,
on
let's do
Twitter.
it today.
I'm
Can't
not
wait to watch the
cringe.
videos later."
Post them on
right?
Instagram where I can look at them for years to
Well,
come.
I'm posting 'em now.
Nintendo is now doing away with
I posted them this
it.
morning.
You might say, "Well, gee, I wonder why all these companies are not
Why?
doing it anymore."
Probably
Well,
not,
there's two
Mario.
different
I
reasons.
can't.
Number one is because honestly, since Elon Musk bought Twitter X,
What?
Twitter
a lot of
X.
companies don't.
You don't
really
have to
care
call it Twitter X.
No,
It's
just call
called
it Twitter.
X or Twitter. Well, call it one or the other. It's not Twitter X though.
about their
Or
presence on it
Twex,
anymore.
you know, just
They
mash
feel
together.
like the
There you
app
go.
sadly has gone downhill.
Yeah, the
It
app.
doesn't- It's not
Or-
seen as
or
free media
Twitter.
anymore, which I
What?
disagree with. I do
What?
feel like it's free
I don't
media.
pay.
It's actually too free media, which we'll talk
Can
about.
you
in a
shut
second.
up?
Um,
Ob.
Opinions,
basically, it's
dude.
falling apart with a lot of botting and shit. But
What does
For
that
you.
I
mean?
think what it is a lot of these
For the what?
companies think that Elon Musk is like a hyper Republican, even though he's actually not.
Uh-huh.
And because of that, they
Okie
don't want to
dokie.
associate themselves with someone who's not of their political stance or belief.
No.
Which is ridiculous.
Oh my
'cause
God, here
again,
we
as
go,
I've said many
champion.
times, it seems like everything today is becoming too fucking political.
I believe Santa Claus is real, so all the non
That's-
Santa Claus believers, shut up.
I can no longer support you, Indrid Cold. Sadly, I cannot watch your streams any longer as I believe in Santa Claus. This is that very transparent laying the foundation for DS politics.
Yeah,
So that the
and he's gonna be like
fucking
moral high ground guy. Like, let's get along.
the gaslighters in his chat could be like, this was a really moderate take, Phil, and I think I'd like to hear more about them.
Money.
Very lukewarm
The shock
ideas.
therapy didn't take. I'll try the brick.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
brick
Dude.
therapy might be a good alternative to shock therapy for DSP.
Yeah,
We'll try
brick
that.
to tooth therapy.
Just make sure you
please.
use the corner of the brick.
Please.
And I hate that shit.
We insist.
I don't
I
think
hate
that
that
any of this
shit.
stuff should be
I
political
hate
at all. I think it's dumb to make everything political.
Phil is gonna.
Games
he's,
are not
he's
supposed
gonna
to
die
be one
when he starts
political
doing this.
stance.
He's so
Video games are
uninformed.
not a political party stance. You understand
What?
that? So
I mean, I guess.
why?
Okay.
Okay, hey, just, like, spoiler alert, everything is political. Like, even if it like
Yeah.
specifically doesn't have politics in it, that's like a political choice because politics isn't like necessarily about like this idea versus that
We
idea.
align ourselves with certain beliefs and stuff. So
Well, yeah,
right?
it's just the idea that like that's how the interaction of ideas actually is. Like politics
Yeah.
is just the name for how ideas interact with each other, right?
right.
Everything that happens every day to all of us is political in some way, and that's not. And I'm not saying that it's like Republican versus Democrat. It's like
Oh,
that's just. It's like saying like
it's,
everything is
Braves
diplomatic.
versus the blues.
no, it's like saying everything is diplomatic because
No, I
it's
know.
not about countries, but it's about
I know.
being
it's how,
tactful to each other. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that's the word
Just
for
how it is.
yeah.
Reacting
yeah,
like
you're
they are.
right.
I think that's really stupid.
He
Okay.
bust
So that's
when he got
number one.
first. Probably.
Number two, since
two?
Elon Musk bought
Yeah.
out Twitter and X, one of the changes he
Twitter
did,
and X? No, it was Twitter and then he changed it to
They're not
X.
Two things, Phil. It's one
he
thing.
monstrously increased the fees. All
Oh my
right,
God.
to
Oh my
have
God.
an
To have.
integration
Have.
into their API, meaning
talking
if you
to-
want to have
Oh.
something you have in your company integrate with X or Twitter,
What?
there's a fee to do it, and the fee has insanely increased. I believe
Brilliant.
the numbers,
Wow.
this is off the top of my head. It's like for the base level use, it's like $41,000 a year.
Thousand.
You don't
And
know
for
what
like
has
the high end use. It's
Shut
like
up.
over $200,000.
You
You
know
have no
nothing.
idea what
And
you're
it used to
talking
be
about.
like a fraction
No,
of
you're a small time guy.
So-
Phil.
Fraction.
Elon thinking he's a genius.
Yeah, I
I'll
thought
just make
Twitter
it so
was
that all these
dead.
companies
Right,
have to pay more
Joe?
money to use us, and we'll
What-
just
why
make
does this
tons
matter?
of profit. And literally, what's happened is company after company after company has said, "We'll just
This news is like 8 to 10 months old, by the way, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Because
Yeah.
this all happened like a long time ago when people were figuring out that the API costs were too high. So they
Well,
just
also,
got
it's not exciting.
no, it's not interesting at all. For this also
No.
like has nothing to do with games, by the way.
It's
gonna
just
use it
Twitter.
anymore.
Yeah, this isn't gaming.
That's
You're
why
right. You
none
said
of these
this is the
consoles
gaming
link
section.
to X anymore. They all just said, "Fuck it, we don't want to do it anymore."
Huh?
So the reason I'm bringing this up is this morning, X clapped back.
Okay.
I'm gonna seriously like set myself
Why
on
they-
fire today. X clap back.
Lay up back.
They actually posted up. You want to hear this? Here's
No.
what they
No.
posted
Here,
on
go
their
talk in
account. This is X
your
Gaming,
closet.
which is the official gaming account.
Shinko,
on
bring me
the
some.
company.
Bring me some
The
rope.
gaming community is one of the largest and most vibrant communities on our platform, and we are dedicated
Shut
to
the
enhancing
fuck
and
up,
supporting
corporate
gaming-related
account.
features.
Fuck.
As part of Nintendo's planned discontinuation of sharing
Leon.
content to X from the Nintendo
This doesn't
Switch from
affect
June
anything.
11th, users will need to download Switch gameplay media directly to their smartphones
my
and
God, I
share it
don't care.
natively on our platform.
Yes?
We worked together with
I thought so-
Nintendo throughout this
Oh my God, I
process
thought you were
Oh
to
my
ensure
God.
API access for this integration, but ultimately it was a product decision made by Nintendo. Our partnership
Okay.
with Nintendo
Great,
remains
that's a really
strong, and we're
long-winded
working
say-
together to ensure a
way of
smooth
saying
transition
something.
for all users.
I'm for stupid.
Do you think that's a clapback?
Give me the meat.
It's not a
This
clapback.
fruitcake over here is rambling like a basement dwelling.
What?
Lollipop sucking. Brownie loving. Old fart madman.
Oh,
Get
Phil.
out
Get him
of
out of
here.
here.
I'm sorry, Ghost. I mean, fuck.
Sorry.
I mean,
It's true, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. This
And we're
isn't a
working together to
clapback.
ensure a smooth
not
transition
gaming.
for all users.
Smooth transition.
You literally said nothing. So
No, that was you that said
You
that.
said nothing.
Okay.
they're saying it's Nintendo's
Enunciate, Phil.
fault. Well,
Well,
Nintendo decided to not use your service. That is very
Now are
true.
you on their side?
I mean, that's definitely a truthful statement.
Okay.
Nintendo said we don't
You
want
just
to
read out
pay.
someone else's tweet
but
today.
Did you explain why Nintendo might
Why?
have had that change of heart?
No.
because they didn't want to pay the money. What do you think? What do you think? Like they didn't want to say Nintendo didn't want to spend the money on us because that makes them sound like corporate and greedy, like you dipshit.
Like, oh, I'm so
What was the
cheap.
discussion?
That's
like
all
literally, this is a worthless post because it doesn't state intent. All it says is, well,
What?
this is happening. Well, we already know Nintendo already.
Oh my god, you fucking retard.
Bro,
He said it.
Please.
So for you to say this is complete fluff.
He doesn't know what
It's
he's
like,
talking about.
oh,
What is it supposed to be? Complete fluff. Like he's seriously acting like he works at the United Nations, right?
But, like they're pretending just so they can get some sort of weird attention. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is just a fluff post.
Yeah, it's a fluff post. Sure,
Our fault
Phil.
was Nintendo's decision.
Hey, let's.
Yeah, but why'd they make that
piss people off a
decision,
little bit.
genius? Probably because
Okay.
you fucked.
Yeah, why'd they make the
Wow.
decision, genius? What an
I
asshole.
Increased the
I don't
fee
know,
so high they don't
genius.
want to pay it because you're stupid.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna dig
Down
my-
because all these
gonna dig in my
gambits that
eye.
Elon has done to try to make
Elon.
this profitable
What, like go into
because he paid
space,
too much
do
for it.
electric
Profitable?
vehicles?
He tried to
Oh
make
my
it so
God.
that anyone with a verified check mark, now that's gone. You have to pay for the
pay
verified check
for
mark,
it.
and
You have-
that'll,
you have
that'll be
money.
revenue for the site. Has not generated significant revenue for X at all.
What is
How do
the
you know?
decision?
He
Yeah,
thought it was
do you
going
work
to. What
there?
happened
Are you
is
Elon?
Everyone with the verified X didn't pay for it.
That's
you got
not-
a bunch of
What?
fucking.
That's
bots
not true. There's a ton of verified people
true.
now. Like
I went to click on it once because it was like, hey, you can get verified. Oh, you gotta pay for it. And I was like, nope.
I feel like it's like way more common now to have verified, which kind of surprises
Yeah.
me. I thought like fewer people would pay for that shit, or
No.
people like who didn't have it in the first place would be insulted to think that they would even do it. But
Of course.
shows what I fucking know, right?
Like,
idiots
a
paying
small
for the check
paywall?
mark. It's
Fuck
completely
yeah.
worthless now.
People are getting that
So
shit.
no one pays attention to check marks anymore. They're completely invalidated. They have no use.
Well, they didn't do it before either.
Oh,
so
I'll just raise the fees
Yeah,
for
it's like,
everything.
oh,
So
you've been
everyone
around
just
for a while,
discontinued
cool.
the services that use the fees then.
yes,
Yeah.
So he's on a downward spiral at this point.
Yeah,
When it comes to this
so-
stuff.
Cancel your Dark Side Phil membership on his YouTube.
So Elon Musk is now persona non grata. He's on a downward spiral, and frankly, he is subhuman to me. So
Dump all the stocks.
yeah, dump it.
Dump it. I don't know where that.
You ever seen
However,
seen
I
that?
don't think, by the
like
way,
I think that's
I
like
don't
a
think Elon Musk is
stupid
going anywhere
like investing
because he has a
fortune.
rabid
Hold on.
army of fucking people who believe he's a super genius and
He bought-
literally
I like-
throw
I
money
like
at the
space.
fucking guy. Like for example,
I like
He
watching his
actually
rockets go in
had,
space.
he actually had a big problem
big
with
guy.
Tesla this year. If you didn't hear,
Stop saying
So he
Tesla.
missed
It's
a ton of
Tesla. It's an
deliveries
S.
of
Tesla.
cars. His
It's an
companies
S.
weren't
No, it's
delivering cars
it's a
on time,
Tesla.
Okay,
It's a
so
Tesla.
there was a
It's-
downturn in the
it's a
stock
rope.
price.
It's like you ever seen
For
this guy's
literally
face?
no reason.
Oh my god.
The
I've seen
stock
that.
has
Right, and then
skyrocketed.
he's saying dump eat, and I don't know what that means
There's
in
no
financial
reason.
terms,
There
but
was
he's
no
telling them
good
to dump
news
it.
coming out of Tesla.
Okay.
There was
okay.
no reason for people to
That's
get
pretty funny.
confidence back in the
Don't
company.
Dump eat.
You know,
Probably because he looks.
it just
weird.
you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think what it is he just has a fucking group of people who love him. It's like the
Yeah,
Apple
he's got some
fans.
fucking
Oh, we
shareholders
love
and
Apple.
employees.
We
Oh
buy
my
everything
god. I'm
Apple.
gonna.
Apple hasn't been prominent or pertinent in about 10 years.
Yeah. Right.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
What does that mean? Pertinent or prominent? Ah, yes.
In a bubble. He actually has an iPhone. You guys.
Yeah.
Remember?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like the most popular brand of phone ever of all time, probably.
Very user friendly. My mom and my brother have one.
Yeah, and they've been having them. And I mean, like, it's not the same as it was in 2004.
No,
But,
they got
like,
better cameras.
It's been 20 fucking years, Phil, and yeah, actually, they still are pretty prominent. I'd say a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'd see a lot of people with those iPhones running around, don't you?
I wouldn't compare Apple to Elon Musk.
I wouldn't compare apples to androids, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
That right?
like oranges.
Yeah.
Ah.
But still, they continue to make products that sell for some fucking reason. It doesn't make sense,
I
but
had
they
a
do.
Nokia.
And I feel like that's kind of what's
Ooh.
happened with
First
him.
My first
Yeah,
phone was a
He's become
Motorola
this
Razr.
Celebrity that now, no
Because
I'm
matter
cool
what
as
he
shit.
does,
Those,
all
it
these
was
mistakes
They're
he makes,
hot,
he still
right?
somehow
Mine
stays
was
at
the
the
brick
top and
phone,
exists
but
because
then
they
I
have
had
the
Mine too.
savior.
Mine too.
So
Nice.
I don't know how long until his bubble bursts, but it seems like
What
about
every
your
time
bubble-
it- every time it looks
bubble
like
boy
something's
with
your
gonna
bubble
go bad for the
burst?
guy,
Bubble-
somehow it
bubble
turns
burst?
around inexplicably. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
It's funny. Our characters when they
Anyway.
laugh, when you do the laugh, they bounce.
Okay, so that's really the news for
I'm
today.
very jealous.
Let's now. get
That's
to
the
some-
news. Sorry. Okay, so gaming news number one.
just prattled on.
Cell phone plans are lying to you, and
No way.
they settled out of court.
Okay.
Gaming news number two. Nintendo did not do the Twitter API. Is not paying Twitter for API access.
Right.
All right, that's the news.
Incredible and riveting.
Super glad I stayed for that.
Holy fucking shit, dude. What a pointless day. Like, he complains so much about like wasting time in games and stuff. He is the biggest waste of time.
Here we go.
Yeah, just in general though.
I'm
stupid.
And waste of sleeves.
Stop insulting my baby boy.
No!
Even if he's wrong, let him be himself. He love his pud.
No, that's disgusting. Gross.
Ooh, God damn it,
With
OIC,
Big Mac,
get out.
13 months as a
I'm
channel
gonna make
member.
fun of him just
And he
to do
says,
that.
when are we going to get another Call of Duty stream? When the new one
Wait,
comes
sorry, are we doing shoutouts now? What the fuck?
All right.
Oh my God, we've got.
We start off today.
18
Oh, we
minutes.
are doing
with
shoutouts.
Big Mac, 13 months as a
Okay.
channel member.
A little early.
And he says,
but
when are we going to
Big
get another
Mac.
Call of Duty stream?
I did,
When the new one comes out.
theorize
I'm not
he had
playing
nothing
the
to
old
talk
Call of
about.
Duty.
Yeah.
There's no
today.
point.
Well, I
I'm
was
just gonna
right.
wait for the
No
new one to come
shoutouts
out,
either.
November, whenever it comes out.
Oof.
October.
No money.
And we'll play it then. DBZ King 119 did a $5 super chat.
Yep, we
It
are
says,
not
which Fallout
torturing
game do you
ourselves
think
with
is
the
the
rest
best
of this
between 4
bullshit.
and New Vegas? New Vegas.
Pyroclastic.
New Vegas is rough around the edges when it comes to visuals. And the gameplay mechanics at this point can be argued to be a little bit outdated.
No,
But
76 is
it's
multiplayer.
superior story, right?
You're talking about Fallout again?
Yeah, and I was gonna make fun of
Superior
him for not
location.
having
I mean,
friends to play
I
with.
don't think anyone's going to
Different game.
argue that the Boston area.
You can still make fun of him for
Commonwealth-
not having friends.
Haha,
The United
you don't
States
have
is more
friends. You're not even
Nice.
friends with your
than
wife.
Got
Your cat
him.
hates you.
Las
Your
Vegas.
parents aren't your friends.
right? And the
And
surrounding
you have
areas.
man
And
moves.
your
Much
cat
better.
pisses all over the floor because he's
So,
also not your friend.
definitely
Got
New
him.
Vegas to me.
Because you don't put litter
Thank you for the
box.
first super chat of the
his
day.
litter box in your bedroom.
Looks like we have
I'm
our first tip of the day.
stupid.
We
Oh
got
my
our
God.
first tip of the day. Hold on, here's this.
Sur Twitter,
Wow.
are looking for his next big break on the news. He finds the ultimate story. Wait, it's on Twitter, so it's already published. Never mind, that's me now.
That's me now.
Give
Nintendo
Nintendo Poo Eds Gibadi. Hello.
Okay, this sentence was like probably my favorite ever sent to us. Just hold on. This is poetry. 1 second. As the Garderiden Pigroch scrolls through the Ajax on Twitter looking for his next big break on the news, he finds the ultimate story. Wait, it's on Twitter, so it's already published. Never mind. That's mine now. Nintendo poo poo.
Give money. Ow.
Give money.
Thank you very much,
Big
man.
ups, Matt. That was good. I like that. Thank you.
All right, Gamer Stevie with our
nonsense.
first tip of the day, a $7
Je
tip.
pas d'aime plus
Thanks,
de
And he
Gamer
français.
says,
Stevie.
let's play his animation.
Thanks,
Okay.
Gamer Stevie.
Just a donation, funny content, really cool stuff. Thank you very much, Gamer Stevie.
I hate these tips so much. The ones that are just like this.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Just a donation, funny
Croissant.
content, really cool stuff. Thank
Funny
you very much,
content,
Gamer
really
Stevie.
cool stuff.
Start off today
All right,
with a
ass
$7
kisser.
tip. I appreciate
At
that.
DSP Gaming. I just chill and relax. K, I good.
Oh, that's good, Jade.
What's up, Jade?
I'm so glad you're relaxing.
Cool. And being that
Like
it
you
is
deserve
already
it.
12,
Probably been on your
almost
feet all week.
12:15,
Whoop.
I guess
Uh-huh.
what we'll do is open up to some Q&A.
What about the rest of the tips and contributions, though?
Étonné?
Right? We got some more contributions to go through. Surely it's not just
No.
$7 to the pre-stream, huh? Right?
Well,
Bill?
yeah.
Fill up.
Contributions come in,
Hello.
I will shout them out appropriately.
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
get
good
you
at
on the
accents.
leaderboard.
I just
But
chat.
in
I
the
just chat,
meantime,
okay?
Yes.
I chat,
Let's
Kay.
open it up and let's see what you guys want to talk about today.
Okay, let me stretch out my shirt a little bit more, please.
Jade says,
Yeah,
I'm just here to
Derek
chill
is
and
still in
relax. I'm good.
Dong
Sounds
Kong.
good to me. Jade, sounds like a plan, right?
Thanks,
I'm here
Jade.
to
That's
relax,
good to
too.
me.
Sounds like a plan. Don't get up and walk away
Ben
now.
Fridge says, would you play as top tier to expose how flawed and unbalanced the game is? I think you're talking about Street
Oh, boy.
Fighter
Uh-oh.
6.
He already is when he plays.
The truth is, I don't like top tier
Hello.
characters who are pure rushdown. I don't.
So I like top tier characters who are not pure rushdown then, meaning Blanca.
really have. The only game where I okay, there's two
J'adore
games where I did
français.
Rushdown.
I like writing it.
Marvel vs. Capcom
think
1
it's pretty.
and Marvel vs. Capcom
I like doing the
2.
little
I take
the
that
C's
back.
with
Accent
Super
aigu.
Turbo as
the
well.
C with
So
the
three
accent
games,
circumflex.
Super Turbo, Marvel 1,
Circumflex.
Circumflex.
Super Turbo, I played
Accent
Balrog and
grave.
Vega, who could be considered
Wait.
Rushdown.
Why?
And then in Marvel 1, I used Wolverine. And in Marvel 2, I used Magneto. All right.
I don't
So
care.
those are
Who?
the 3 games ever
Magneto?
in really my fighting
No,
game
I'm
runs
just-
in history where I've enjoyed the rushdown style of character.
Well, Snood
I
had
just
a
don't
like a
like
little
it that
chart
much.
that showed the
I don't like the
tiers
idea
of the Street Fighter
that
No,
you're
he-
characters.
that was in
mindlessly
the
throw offense
memology video.
And guess 50,
Well,
50
I believed
to
it,
see
and
if
I'm
it
still
hits,
gonna
and
believe
if
it.
doesn't
It's still
hit,
true.
Oh, you're
It
just
is-
such a good
it's
character.
true.
It's safe anyway. That's
Well,
literally
you
Street Fighter
made
6
me
in a
think it
nutshell.
wasn't true.
The best characters
God.
can continuously attack you non-stop. Just a
No.
big flurry of
Okay.
attacks. And
Ooh, good for
it's
them.
a guessing game. Do I block high or low here, or do I have to break a throw?
That's
So it's basically
like
3 guesses
that is
happening.
basically like the game broken down to its most basic aspect. Okay, am I gonna have to block high or block low, or is he gonna try to throw me?
It's all a guessing game, and you have to practice
It's-
and try to get good at like judging these things. And he's not going to do that. He
Again,
will
it's
not
like
change.
it's like being mad at being like, oh great, this game of tic-tac-toe is gonna suck because he did the top left corner. Now I
Yeah,
can't do
other
top
times
left
it's
corner.
better.
My whole game plan requires me going top left corner. What the
Big up,
fuck?
Neil.
Hey,
Yeah,
now there's
what the
variations
fuck
that you
is
could parry
cheating?
it or whatever,
Hi,
but
Neil.
basically you
Hello.
always
Hello.
have to be guessing. I don't like that. I like a game where you hit because you intended
You
on
won't
hitting.
practice.
Oh,
What's
I
that
actually
mean?
did a
They
setup to fool the
intended
opponent,
to
and then
punch you.
wham, I got them.
Blam.
Did they
Or
hit
I
you on
made them
accident?
miss, and then boom, giant punish. That's the kind of fighting game gameplay I enjoy.
Well, this isn't fantasy
I
world.
don't like mindless safe rushdown, which is what the vast
Well, then
majority
That's
of
not
the
what
top
they
Why don't
do,
you
though.
learn-
is. The
it
one
is that, why
exception
don't you
to
learn
that,
how to
I take
block
that back.
it
There's
or
Oh,
two
deal
hold
with
on.
it?
There's an
Jake-
exception to this. Hold on.
JP
Oh, okay.
and Guile.
DP
Both
and Guile.
JP and Guile
Oh.
are unique in this regard.
Oh my
because they
God.
have great
Don't play!
distance projectile games.
So in fighting games, like you have people who are like, rush down, which means they get in your face and they attack really fast. They have a
rush
bunch of
you
hits.
down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Other
I'm
characters are
stupid.
like,
Philbert could legit expose all that HP
Oh
tires
my
are
God.
stupid libre
This is being
aucun but
abused.
you won't because he's a moral gamer. Or maybe, just maybe, it could be that silly troll scrub at any fighting games
Scrub.
other than the bastard I use power of Street Fighter 2
Oh my-
Turbo.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It doesn't
Oh,
sound right.
no.
I don't think so. I think you're a troll.
I think you're spreading lies,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to go into a court settlement.
That's right.
the
That's right.
phones.
But the Guile and JP are zoners, so they control, like they make it so that it's not safe to be in a certain zone on the screen, right? Like if you get too close to
Okay.
Guile, he's gonna do a flash kick, or he's gonna be shooting sonic booms at you. But if you jump at him, he's gonna do a
Sonic
flash kick.
boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And high combo ability in
And-
certain situations. Okay? So,
So he quite literally has no idea how to play. What does that say? It's cut off.
It says DSPgaming. Is it true you are going on Lulcow Live?
Uh,
Wings of Redemption was eluding, ELUDING,
That's
not the word.
Nope. that's
To the
not
fact,
right.
to the fact you was. That's cool.
Wow, that's a nightmare. But good try. I can
God.
appreciate
Wipe, 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 wipe.
so
that. Made
in
me
regards to
nervous.
that, I probably would not want to play jury. I probably would not.
Oh,
I
oh,
probably
that
would
was
not
weird.
want
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh. It should be
Oh,
fine.
God.
not Ken. I probably wouldn't want to pick
What is he
Cammy.
doing with his
DJ,
fucking arms
you
and
know,
hands?
I
Counting.
don't like that in your face
Weirdly,
guessing game
yeah.
bullshit. Okay?
Fucking-
Okay.
I would probably prefer JP or Guile. Now,
Now.
from what I've
Now.
seen of Guile in this game,
Which one has
I'm
bigger
not
muscles?
convinced I would like him either. He doesn't
Guile-
seem too fun.
Okay.
He just seems like you have a couple quick things you can do.
JP is
Like you
cool.
can do drive rush,
JP looks
bazooka
awesome.
or drive
He's
rush.
magical.
Doing all the
What's
purple
the other one
spike
that everyone
stuff.
does? Overhead.
I'm gonna
And then after
I'm gonna
that, you
beat
have
some
options.
asses
Like
with Ed
options,
when I
select
finally do
after you
play.
Oh,
drive.
yeah.
And
is
the
hot.
hit's great.
Yeah.
If not,
We'll teach you.
literally
We'll get in the
run
lab,
away like
Andrew
a
Cole, you and
pussy
I.
and throw
We'll
fucking
teach you
Sonic
how to
Booms
play
the whole
Ed.
game.
That'll be cool.
and guess
Okay.
what?
Teach on a
That
keyboard.
works online.
Yes, please,
and that's
please.
sad
I'm
because
not
probably
touching a fucking
offline it's
controller.
Oh,
not
hell yeah.
as
I'm gonna get you
effective,
hitbox.
but online
Yeah.
you can't even
Yeah.
react to a sonic boom
Hit
from
me.
almost full screen.
Menno.
Not
This
true.
was happening last night. I'm fighting.
Shinko's the
Guile,
real
I'm
baller
literally
because he
just
plays Manon
standing
and she's
still,
bottom of the
waiting for
basement
the
tier.
sonic boom.
Well, she's
The
she's a
sonic
fucking
boom comes
badass.
out.
Like she's a crazy dancer, dude.
Yeah, the ballerina.
She's
and I go
awesome.
back, it hits me. What the fuck?
What the?
I can't even recognize
What
a
the?
full screen sonic boom and block on reaction with this game online.
That
Sounds like
is
sounds like a
ability,
personal
bud.
problem. Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
really
You might
bad
need to work
gameplay.
on that.
I
Is it?
guarantee you offline, you
It's
can
bad
probably
gameplay
do it.
on your part.
I love like someone who's just like, you know what? I could beat you in a race easy. You know
I'm
what?
not gonna.
But you know what? I can't though. I'm not gonna race. I
I
can't
hope
race,
you
so
won't.
I'm not gonna. I'm going to. But if I could, I would.
Yeah.
I would beat
my,
you if I
my
could
big
race.
toe hurts a little
Yeah,
bit.
my back is sore. So but I could read.
Yeah.
If I had a perfect body that was perfectly designed for racing, I could beat you in a race.
I could beat you anytime in
Yeah,
a race.
anytime.
I
As long
could
as the
beat you
time
off
was like
race.
specifically, advantageous towards me. That's when I could beat you. In a
And I
race.
haven't eaten too much, you know.
But I could beat you in a race. Okay.
Yeah.
I could beat you in a very specific set of circumstances that all favor me.
Right. They all benefit
Mad?
me.
Online? It's like
Online?
out of here.
You won't outplay
Come
me.
on, man. So
You
what,
can't.
this is essentially another situation. Like, do you remember Injustice 2? In Injustice 2, there were a couple
No.
characters all right, that were based on just zoning and range, spamming projectiles.
Yeah,
Now, there were
every
characters
single fighting game has that. Every single fighting game.
based around getting around that.
Getting
The problem
around
was
that?
online, you couldn't
People
get them
practice
to move
with this
fast
character
enough
stupid.
because of the
Yeah.
delay. So
That's
you
not
see
true.
The projectile, you do the move to
So is
teleport
delaying base netcode bad or is rollback netcode bad?
fine,
Well,
get stuff.
from what I know, it sounds like
The
rollback
game was
code is
designed
better.
around this character counter-playing projectiles, but you can't do it online. And to say that I can't even block, I'm not even trying to do a move to blow through the sonic boom.
Yes,
I'm trying to
you are.
block the sonic boom, and I can't block it.
Oh,
That's
okay.
insanity.
I'm just gonna
Just-
try to skip this.
Please, this is like.
I hate the Street
impossible.
Fighter
A
talk
year
so
and a half
much.
later, and
It's
that
the
game was
worst.
dramatically better and fixed the mashing jab problem.
Sure, like all netcode is
Um,
not perfect, but what are they gonna
But
do?
why on earth?
What else are they gonna do?
Only certain characters
Eh?
in Street Fighter 6 have the overpowered light to get a win in a fighting game, because then I feel
Oh my
no
God.
satisfaction getting the win. It's the game that earned the win, not me. Just
What?
because I learned
What?
the pattern and went boop, 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 pressing buttons, doing the pattern. And
I love it when he does the miming of like tapping on a
I learned the
keyboard or a
pattern
controller.
and
Boop, 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 boop. Working 9
guarantee
to
you-
5.
I
What a
guarantee
way
you
to
this is
make.
how he actually types.
Yeah.
One index finger at a time, like Jade.
They said, "Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight."
I went boop, 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 pressing buttons, doing the pattern.
Anyway, boop, boop, boop,
And I don't
boop,
think
boop,
that-
You Doc
That's
Brown.
not a win. You didn't even intelligently use your brain to fucking play the game, and that's what a lot of the players of Street Fighter 6 do. It's fucking sad.
They press buttons.
Why, if
I
they
think
ever try to play anyone
that's
intelligent, they
the
get
point.
spanked. How do these people get to master?
they go on
and
a
as soon as they get to
debate
master,
show if
they
they
go
want
right
that.
down
I
to
genuinely
1300
feel like I
points
skipped
'cause
like
they can't get a
5
single
to 10
win in
minutes.
master
Probably not
because
fully
all they
10
do is learn
minutes,
a
but like
pattern.
We're back
more
where
than
we
5.
started.
Definitely more than 5 minutes. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
We're right back where we started.
I don't need to prove that there's a top tier
There
in
you go.
Street Fighter 6. If
You
you
can
want to
song.
see the evidence, go look
Dun,
at
dun, dun,
Capcom
dun,
Cup
dun, dun,
results,
dun, 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 dun,
where
dun, dun.
there
it
were
called,
like, I
like,
keep forgetting Luke, by the
Jizz?
way. Luke
Yes, it's
absolutely
Jizz.
is a
It used to be
dead
called
top tier
Jizz in
character
Star
in this
Wars,
game.
but
I
they're
just always
yeah.
forget
they're
about him.
changing that.
Well, you know.
Space
No,
Jazz.
but Luke,
Yeah.
there was like 7
Jizz.
or 8 Lukes. There was like 5 or 6 Kens.
I don't
there was
care.
a ton
Why
of
are we
jury. It's the
counting
top
how many
tiers.
characters?
Literally,
we
the
play?
established top tiers that all play the same was the dominant class at Capcom Cup. Why?
Me.
Because
Why?
that's the brainless shit. That's the
Ah.
fucking ad nauseum.
This
play the
is
pattern the
brainless,
best, you
dude.
win.
It's
You
so
want that.
stupid. It's
Game,
very
right.
stupid.
Will it change?
It's-
I
it's
hope.
talking
I
in
hope.
The thing is, at least
It's
in
the
this game,
mark of a
there is
lolcow.
variety of gameplay. In Street Fighter 5,
No, there's
there
not.
wasn't even variety of gameplay. Everyone just had
No,
a
there's
not.
similar
What does that
pattern that they played. It didn't even matter what style
But
of
there are
character they
different
were
people
supposed
there
to
to
be.
fight. Is that
They
variety?
all were like that. Like every character in Street Fighter 5 was
They
played
were
with a
all
pattern.
white. There was
And
no
that's why the
variety.
game
That's
sucked.
right.
In Street Fighter
That's why I
6,
hate it.
Oh my God.
some of
I'm
the top
woke.
tier pattern characters, and then you have other characters that are different. And at least
Oh,
you can
they're
play
different.
and have variety.
I'm
in
moving
the gameplay
different.
And enjoy the game
This is
as a
just
more
veiled
old school
racism.
fighter if
Uh-huh.
you wish to play it
They're
that way.
different.
But man,
If
is
you
it a
wish to play that way, I
ridiculously
cannot stop
difficult,
you.
arduous task to play it like that.
Arduous.
It's like
I
unless you
tip my
succumb
fedora.
to
Stop saying big words.
one
To
of these fucking
Yeah,
patterns, you're just going
zoning
to
out.
get spanked
Woo!
nonstop, and that's sad. I hope that
what if
changes.
people like that? No.
Thank you to Hair of the Dog for a $2 super chat.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate that.
what's it say?
Say I'll see you at my house tonight, baby.
Okay.
Rising intonation, making a statement, sound like a question.
Okay.
I know the upward inflection gets me
Nightmare.
like, almost the most. There's
That's
no
very
point
true.
for it,
Daphne
and
says,
everything
I
sounds like
said
a
it
question.
100
Sounds
times.
like he's
If you're
lacking
mastering in Street Fighter
confidence.
6, but you haven't reached 1700
awful.
master
Sounds like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I was just having this
Like
he doesn't wanna
be
conversation with my wife
wrong.
last night.
I'm
So,
very
in
wrong.
life,
That's like what cops look
right?
for in interrogation rooms.
Whoa.
People go to
Upward
school,
inflections.
university, to get a degree to
It
do
shows
something.
lack of
right?
confidence.
Wait,
They go to degree, and I'm gonna be a doctor. I need a doctorate. I'm gonna be a lawyer. I
I'm gonna
gotta,
go get
I
my
gotta pass
I
the
need a
bar
lawyerate.
exam, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
The thing you gotta
lawyer it.
understand is that
What?
in
Is
life,
that you need a cell
there's people
phone.
who absolutely ace the class and get A+, but
And
guess
they're
what?
rich.
There's all these other levels of people all
Yes.
the way down to
uh-huh.
the
Yeah.
people
The
who barely
poors.
passed the D-. If you got a D-, you still passed, right?
It does.
So
Yeah.
in life, when you go to see a doctor, when you go to see a lawyer, when you
Life
go to
gets
see
a
a
D.
technical professional, you have to understand you may be seeing the
today.
upper crust A+ expert, or you may be seeing the D-, and you don't know.
Sometimes they're just as good, so I don't get the point
You're-
of this.
You
Who
are
are
such
you?
a fuckface.
I don't.
Crediting.
Hold on. What were your doctor before you operate on me? May I see what
were
your
your grades?
transcripts were like? What were your grades like, sir?
In your last year of doctorate to collage, what?
Yeah,
grades
what
did
what
you
did
get?
your English class scores were like?
Since
What
we
did
all
they were
know
like, sir?
That is the extent of your learning, and you never learn anything outside of school.
Now, are you a D- style doctor or are you an A+ style doctor? Because I can only have the best, the cream of the crop,
Yeah.
please. No, I won't
Also,
pay you
I-
extra.
Literally
I can
in Street
only
Fighter
have
6, that's the
lactate.
case.
Yeah.
When you hit master rank, you don't know if you're fighting an ace
What did
or
that
a
have
D
to do?
minus.
Yes, you do actually, because number one, they have scores that are represented on the screen that show you what they have literal point value
Literal gold
scores.
stars.
And-
And how did this have to relate to doctors and lawyers?
I don't know. But
Hmm.
also, they match you based on how
Dented.
much your score is too. That's called skill-based matchmaking.
So
Phil.
oh my god, if you want to think about it that way, if you are paired with a loser, you're probably a skunky loser.
No. Actually,
No?
I'm playing really hard fighters, and that's because I'm a good fighter, but I lose all the
So
time.
you're
Okay.
losing, but you're trying very
But
hard.
I'm only losing because I'm playing harder people. So if I was against the losers, I'd be winning. Okay.
Oh my god, why don't you go against them?
No.
You hit master rank,
that doesn't
you
make
don't
any
know
sense.
if you're fighting an ace or a D minus. But you can tell once you start. You don't know if you're fighting an ace
or a
or a
B.
D minus. But you can tell once you start to play. You see the people who actually have intelligence in their fucking heads.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, what
do
about
things that
when
are
you played
interesting, they react
that
to
fucking
things, they
guy,
mix
the
up,
Bushi guy?
And then you see the
Right.
person
Bad.
flow chart.
He's pro.
And once you
Okay, you literally. Okay, you know what he means by flowchart, obviously.
He doesn't know what a flowchart is, but yeah, I do.
But like when like flowchart's like a
Yeah, it's like
a term in fighting games though, and it means like there's only a certain number of things you can do that are optimal.
If
right?
you do this, you do this. If you do that, you do that.
Exactly.
Right.
Which is just like how everything works in terms of optimization, right? Like if you know something well enough, you just do things because you make decisions on the fly. Literally, what he is upset about is people are making decisions on the fly, and he can't react fast enough to them because he can't.
break
They've
the
got better
flowchart,
reflexes.
they can't even
and
play the game. They don't know what's going
They're
on.
quicker.
That's
like
the D minus.
upstairs.
The people who are doing the flowcharts are the ones who do understand the game because they know the flowchart
They
by heart.
practice.
Stupid. Like,
They practice.
and if you don't see the flowchart, if you can see it happening and recognize that it is a flowchart happening and you can't react to
Maybe
it,
go try.
that might be your problem, sir.
I think it's a him problem.
Philip?
Money.
Yeah.
Tips go money.
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 What do you expect from a man who is a D-class streamer, who is a D-class husband
Yeah.
and a F-class son? Congratulations, Phil. You are a D human being.
I would disagree and say he's a fucking F human being, but I appreciate the sentiment.
What
And I
do
agree.
you expect from a man with a D-class streamer?
PPB.
Reaper Nell is a badass gouty pig roach.
Okay, you got it better. That's better. You're
Right?
way better at the musicals.
So when I'm
I do
playing
my
against the
best, kid.
Lily,
And theater
I'm
kid.
dominating the Lily, and then all of a sudden,
I was in
do a
cabaret,
move
but
that's
I
guaranteed to
I
hit,
didn't sing, I just
and all of a
danced.
sudden, a level 3 super interrupts and beats me because the
I'm gonna
game
level 3
dropped my
super
throw
your
input
mouth.
and gives her the level 3. That's the D minus player.
No, it's not
take
because they're
You know?
beating you. So
You did a move that
trophy.
literally
Oh my
does not
God.
work in that situation, but because I'm playing online,
How
it
are we
dropped
still
my
talking
throw input.
about
and
Okay,
you
let's
get
skip
fucking
another. Let's see.
super
Okay, we're at minus 20, 28
D-minus.
almost. Let's see if I skip
Congrats, you still
another
got the
5
win.
minutes. Will you be
But you're
talking
still a
about something
D-minus.
else?
When I lived in
Maybe.
Connecticut, everything was far away. I had to drive a ton.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
hold
no,
on.
no, no,
Live in a
it's
part
tournaments.
of the world, a part of
It's
the
tournaments.
country where the great outdoors is prominent and there's tons of
Wait.
nature stuff to do,
Wait,
and I really can't do it. It's
why?
It sucks. But
Are you dying?
I have,
No.
problems with my back, my lower back.
Ah, yes!
Years ago, I had
Hold on,
Can't
hold
handle
on.
the
just showing
back
up and
talk,
firing
dude.
to save your butt. I've never,
What?
like I said, I've never done it. I've never even seen it. I've never even watched someone's playthrough
Seen
where
what?
they had Mysterious Stranger. I wonder how effective it is.
Talking about fat Fallout.
Oh, Fallout. He doesn't have a bad back, dude. Like,
Do I
treat-
enjoy hiking?
I
When
have a
I
couple
was
things wrong
younger,
with
I
the
used to be
my
a
spine. You treat it with yoga. Feels great.
So here's no sleep real vibes again,
Uh-oh.
saying, "Hey champ, I changed to Zoomer because I'm
Oh.
sticking to my generation of late 90s/2000s, and no more bloomer or doomer, sir." At DSP Gaming. Thanks.
Oh no. He
dipshit.
called
lot
himself
more
a
physically
doomer.
fit and athletic.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Oh my
my back,
God.
I can't hike. If I hike,
That
will
this
likely
is the
hurt
kind
my
of
back.
audience
Money,
you
money,
want.
Hold on,
and then
hold
I'm
on.
gonna give
Kids
my
go,
back-
money.
Dave uses a begging flowchart big apps.
Yeah,
crying
exactly.
gesture.
Yeah, he
Pig.
does though. He's like min-maxing begging.
B gaps.
back.
He got
I can't hike. If
Aileen.
I hike, I will likely hurt my back.
Oh my god, you
Just-
can go slowly, you can go on a very gentle hike, you can shut the fuck up.
Isn't hiking just walking, but in nature?
It's just walking.
Right.
Like sometimes there are gentle inclines, sometimes there are steeper inclines.
You're not climbing up a sheer face cliff, right, or rappelling down a mountain, right?
Nope, that's usually called mountain climbing
Yeah.
or like rock
Outdoor
climbing.
adventuring.
But I
Yeah,
can't any my
or,
back.
like,
I can't
extreme
hike. If I hike,
sports.
I will likely hurt my back.
I would like to
Good.
hurt
and
my
I
back.
won't be able to function.
Go hike.
I have problems with my back, my lower back.
Oh my god,
many
oh my
years
god,
ago
oh my
had
god, oh
a
my god.
severely herniated disc,
No,
which
you
has
didn't.
pretty much recovered. But if I do things that are more
Do those-
physically
My-
strenuous,
Do they
My-
recover?
They don't.
No, they
My
don't.
literal ribs are crooked. One side of my ribs is higher than the other.
Oh,
Phil.
hype.
You don't deal with shit, and I hate the lies of him trying to get sympathy from other people's injuries he decided to adopt because it sounds sad.
Right. My dad has
Poor
a bad back,
baby.
so I do too.
start to feel pain
Oh
again.
my god.
In recent years,
Rib
I've had
ups.
a lot of issues.
We call it rib. We call it rib ups.
Rib-
in my neck.
Reeboks to you,
or-
Mitty Ice.
In recent years, I've had a lot of issues with my upper back.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
This is my back here. Okay, I had a lot of issues right back here on my upper
Where my
back.
is,
Grease me up, woman.
Grease me up, woman. This is where my back is.
See,
This
it's right
is
here,
where it
Ingrid.
hurts.
See, do you see it?
I can see it. Yes,
there,
I
right there?
can. Wow. Okay.
In my upper back, in my neck, or my shoulder blade area, where I know
Oh,
that there's
stop.
issues
Wait,
with it.
so you have a sore neck, not a sore back?
So he might have maybe have had a pinched nerve at some point, but he doesn't anymore. I
Yeah.
know he doesn't.
And it's more like neck shit than back shit, right? Which
Yeah.
is probably from fucking having adopting the
Bad
posture,
posture.
the posture we saw earlier when his neck gave out and he
Yeah.
was looking at his
Not-
phone, right?
And not stretching that fucking thorax shit that you need to.
Yeah.
Like, this is bad. You have a
Discs, and I'll
hunchback.
get pain, I'll get numbness. It's like I can't be doing things physically for
Are you
extended
sleeping wrong?
periods of
I
time
do yoga.
because I'm
You're
probably
right.
going to
He's
hurt
sleeping
myself.
different, Slime.
So I can't. Like even if
Slime.
I wanted to go hiking, likely I would end up
Slime.
hurting.
Even if I wanted to go, which I don't, by
Just
the
say
way.
you don't want to. I don't like
So
hiking,
that's why
but
really,
I like
it sucks. I
skiing.
No,
live in
neither
a
do I.
part
Fuck
of the
hiking.
world.
Hiking is
a
too
part of
hot.
the country.
Someone, it's like I see that a lot on like people dating apps and stuff, right? Like, let's go for a hike. Fuck no. Hell no. I'm not going
Look.
for a hike.
No, Google says good exercises for hernia are walking and slow jogging.
Ah,
You
yes.
fucked little titty
He
bitch.
did the power walking, right? So there you go.
Yeah, Shinko, you
Where
can
the
fight
great
me. That's
outdoors
okay.
Yeah,
is
try it.
I'm okay
dominant,
with
and there's
that.
tons of nature
I'm
stuff
okay
to
with
do, and I really can't do it.
Yeah, you
it-
can. You're not
Look
boogie.
at his face.
What?
What?
He's just making shit up.
Sorry, honey, we can't go for a hike. I just can't. I just can't do it. This
You can't go to Japan.
this. I guarantee you, this is the face every time Kat says, "I want to do something.
No.
Let's do something."
You did
Can't do
Cold
it.
Stone.
Meh.
Can we
Sorry, nothing I can do.
please go see a movie? It's been 12 years.
No, my back should be sore in the
What about-
movie.
What about a date?
No.
I really can't do it. It sucks. But at the flip side of that,
Uh-huh.
They're surrounded by lakes and
Where I live.
oceans he's never seen.
is a place where everything is easily within a short driving distance. Like I can
then
right
you
now
should
go
walk.
anything I want without having to
your
drive on the
buttons.
highway. So because of that, I don't have
Okay.
to strain my back. I can do everything
Oh my
that I
God.
need
Wait, what do you
with
mean
my-
strain your
We
back?
talked about this last time. Remember with the girl in college
Yeah,
who got sick?
Yeah, but
He
being
couldn't
on
drive
the
on the highway.
that's not
and
like driving on streets
this-
is not different than driving on the highway in
Well,
terms of like how
okay.
it strains your back.
You're right. You're right. And I have like the stupid lumbar pillow. He could get that. But I remember this is where his story starts to get muddy. He was like, "What if my back spasms and my leg starts twitching and we die?" Like, what does that have to do with your what?
And then I brake or I accelerate and I lose control of the car because I'm spasming. By the way,
Yeah.
I have never seen him spasm on street.
Not like today.
You know what I'm saying? Well, like I've never
Yeah.
seen him go, like, oh, my leg. Even though he sits in what the equivalent of a car seat is all day. So how is that different than being in a car on the highway?
It's not. He's lying, and it's not a good lie.
No, it's really, really stupid, actually.
If you're going to
Life
lie
and-
about something to make excuses, make it better.
Make it good. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense,
Not
Phil.
have to physically exert myself to the point where I have to hurt myself.
Oh my god, it's
You used to be able to
driving.
do
Oh,
this
fuck
etiquette.
you.
It's driving,
Everything
Miss
was-
Daisy. Are you fucking kidding?
I have to physically
I'm
exert myself to the
stupid.
point that it hurts me.
Throat when I had
He feel
COVID.
this right here. In
Ugh.
the back of my neck.
Oh god.
The
damn
back
it.
of my head. The back
The
of
back
my
of my
spine.
spine.
My
And it's
head.
telling me. Tips are
Meh.
mandatory.
That's my
Exert
least
myself.
favorite part of the Snort Burnell videos.
Absolutely.
Constant tapping. I want to die.
I 100% agree, big guy. I think this is all stemming from a bunch of bullshit that he told his mom.
Somebody bumped his like little stupid bumper, rear-ended him,
No.
and that was it.
I think he panicked on the highway trying to make a lane change.
Oh,
and
okay,
he
well, that's, yeah.
smashed into the Meridian or whatever, and then acted like someone like cut him off,
Yeah.
ran him off the road. Bullshit. Oh,
Okay.
Bobby, I had a spasm in my back, my neck,
Yeah,
my neck, lick my gout and my
my
crack,
crack. My crack.
my crack.
I
To
could
the
believe
point
that
where I
because
have
I
to hurt
remember how
myself.
terrifying
Used
that
to be
shit
different
was.
when I lived
Yeah.
in Connecticut.
So
Everything was far
Just
away.
say
I had to
that.
drive a ton just to go anywhere, do normal things.
it was
My
terrifying.
fucking
You
parking
wouldn't
lot
believe.
was out in the middle of a lot. Was far away from my condo.
Oh my god, you had
There
to
was
walk
ice
to your
and shit
car.
constantly, where I had to worry about slipping and falling and shit.
Oh,
Oh, you had to
no.
walk
Yeah.
slowly.
Are you
to
an
your
88-year-old woman?
Yes.
I'd like to go and get my master's degree, but I might slip and fall on the ice.
You know, again,
like
my
it.
mom is 67 years old. She boxes for about an hour and a half every morning.
Oh, that's hype.
Yep, and she and my dad both have motorcycles. So what are you doing, Phil?
Who are we gonna get Momdred to fight in the Detractor universe?
Let's see.
Who's
Maybe
gonna fight
Shinko,
you? How
since
about
he-
how about you?
No,
How about-
oh my god, she'd beat my ass. Let's do Shinko. He already tried
Oh,
to
that's
fight
true. That's
me,
true.
right?
I choose
Yeah.
Momdred Cold as my champion.
Yeah.
Like in Game of
Momdred.
Thrones.
Yeah. It's a
It's the
trial
opposite, which is a
by
good thing. I can
combat.
have a lifestyle
Trial by combat.
that doesn't make me have to strain myself and hurt my
Yeah.
back further. So that's good.
No, we're not making her fight Jenna. She'll catch something.
Yeah.
We're not making her
Am I ready
fight
for Elden Ring
Jade.
next
What?
month? I think as much as I could be.
Oh,
I
but-
played Elden Ring and finished my
Big
second
black
run
butt.
to get ready, including beating Melania again, which was really fun.
Nice,
And
Bob.
challenging, but fun to do the right way this time. And then, excuse me.
MRI Gamer says that means it's not healed. Spine disc don't heal like a cut. Probably should do some strengthening of your
Hey.
back muscles. No.
Exactly. If you strengthen them, like it gets
Tips go.
less
money,
shitty.
money, money.
Like that's exactly right.
I'm
God
basically
damn
a
it.
paraplegic. Give me money.
Oh my god,
That's
no
right.
way, me too. I need all
Me
of
too,
the money.
actually. I can't go hiking or else I get sore
Both of
feet.
us. Yeah.
So basically I'm paralyzed from the waist down, actually.
Right.
And also there's No Sleep Real Vibes again. At DSP Gaming. Hope you like my new name. And nope,
Bro.
you're having a good day, champ. How's the family too? Question mark.
Is that like some sort
Now
of
I'm playing
reference
another
to Jack,
Crab's
like, the
Treasure,
champ
Eight Souls
is
like.
Oh, maybe.
healed.
So I think
maybe.
I'm doing everything I
And
possibly
he's
can
like
to get
repeating
ready.
shit.
And I
Oof.
think I will be ready when it hits in about, what is it, a month and a half from now, I think?
I don't
End
care.
of,
I don't know.
June.
Talking about Elden Ring.
Oh, no one cares about you playing it. No one.
Based
Maybe
on Mars,
accidents
you are an
led
idiot.
to
That's
the
not even
car
what I
being
said.
crumpled
So
like a
enjoy your
paper ball.
ban.
Yeah.
Who?
And I think I will.
Fallout 4 survival mode ups the damage 10x. It doesn't make enemies, quote, bullet sponges. Support is dead because you're playing on boring normal mode at DSP Gaming.
Hey!
Go!
Get fucked, stupid.
Yeah, getting leaned for that
be
one,
ready when it
buddy.
hits in about, what is it, a
You
month and a half from
cannot-
now, I think? End of
cannot
June.
face anything like that.
No.
Like, what a pathetic existence, dude.
Oh, he's locking in.
Based on Mars,
He's
you are an
waking
idiot.
up.
That's not even what I've said.
You are an
Enjoy your
idiot.
ban.
I love that name.
Not even what I said.
Based on
You
Mars.
guys are making up stories. Okay.
You're making up stories, so what's the difference?
What does
We
that
can't do it
mean?
too?
Generation Z, are you going to keep your
He's
name
making up
that now?
lines.
Because now you've changed your name twice in the last week.
I love that he's bringing it up.
Did
Idiot.
Seattle have the Aurora Borealis? I
Money,
believe
money,
we
money,
did
money,
have
money,
it last
Tips go.
night.
Money.
For Snood's disabled feet.
Aw.
This is
His
nice
nose,
for now, I
his
guess,
cheek,
but
beg
well,
more
I don't know,
POS.
man. In a couple of weeks,
more
I'm gonna have some
beg
big feet, 2 big feet bills
Yeah.
coming up, probably. So
They're-
I don't know where I'm gonna get the
No.
money though.
It's a lot. Oh, if you
oh,
want,
oh,
we sure could use all your money. Oh my god. I don't.
But I didn't know, so I didn't look for it. If I had known, I probably would have went out there and looked for
I
it.
like
But I
that.
didn't know till this morning. I woke up and then I saw a bunch of
I
articles
woke
about it. I was
up?
like, oh, I probably would have went out there and looked for it, but I didn't. But
Did I
I
hear
didn't
that
know,
wrong?
so I didn't look for it. If I had known, I probably would have went out there and looked for it, but I didn't know till this morning. I woke up
Hold on.
and then I saw.
woke-
articles.
I woke
I
up.
woke
I
up.
woke up this morning.
If I had
Our
known, I
girl
probably would
has
have went
had
out there
a
and looked for it, but I didn't know till this
fucking
morning. I
stroke.
woke up and then I saw a bunch of articles about it. I was like, oh shit! I totally
Why
would have
is
went
mine
outside
go?
last night to see if I could see it.
You
Whoa.
chose to broke the law.
I
Deal
totally
with
would
the
have.
consequences.
I totally would have looked up if I could, but sadly I didn't.
It reminds me of Bobby when Hank is like, look at my new hummingbird feeder. And he's like, no, I'm laying on the couch. And he's like, just cock your head a little bit. And he's like, well, Animal Planet did a whole fucking week on him.
Such a cock
Really,
your head
Phil?
a bit.
Yeah, just turn your head.
Well,
What the fuck?
and a little animal fact for you right here.
Ooh.
Pigs can't look up.
I've heard that about dogs before, and it's really untrue. So is this some sort of like silly
Pigs
thing?
cannot look up. Pigs can't look up.
They do have very fat necks,
I do.
so I can see that.
He's licking his lips in a
can't-
weird way.
I'm high up in altitude, but I'm not far enough north to see
I
like.
consider moving over to
any northern
PC
lights.
gaming.
That's
To
sad.
clarify,
Aurora
I have a mini
Borealis.
PC
I love
that is
space. I
capable
want
of
to see
running
that.
low
It's not
to
space, though.
mid-end PC games.
Ice.
It has to
That's
do
it.
with space.
No, it has to do with
It's in-
ice.
It's in the sky, Snood.
That's not space,
associated
though.
With the stars. Oh my God, are we splitting hairs?
No.
I'm
Gaming
just
PC.
You're just
okay?
excited. You like
Pretty
color.
colors,
You like colors in
Pretty
the sky.
colors.
That's okay.
pretty stars.
Uh-huh.
Where's the ice
Playing.
though? Is it?
It's
it
in
up
like
in
the
the atmosphere?
it's in the Arctic. No, it's light coming off the Arctic ice.
But what's it reflecting off of the atmosphere?
No.
Money, money, money.
What's it-
Money, money,
what the
money.
fuck is
Tips
it
go.
then?
Shit, I don't know,
Money, money,
dude.
money.
See, it's space. See, radiation.
No,
part
that's
of
a
space.
simp. That's a simp. Ignore that,
No.
please.
Oh boy. Okay. He's
Thank you,
fully
thank you,
filled.
Grandpa Skipman.
You know, modern games
Oh,
on.
oh, big
so
X for
no,
this.
I cannot be a
Sorry,
PC
we were
gamer at this
arguing?
point. Maybe in the future. The thing
No, I was
is,
educating.
There's
You
just
were
so
arguing.
many issues with PC
No,
gaming.
it
and
has
I hate
to
to
do
say
with
it.
space.
'Cause
God
I
damn
know
it.
a lot of you out there are PC gamers, but
Yeah, I'm gonna
every
Google it
time that
now.
I go to watch a YouTuber who's a
Making
PC
me doubt
gamer,
myself.
Uh-huh.
they always have technical
Politically
issues.
correct?
I'm not kidding.
I don't have
I'm
any.
sorry? Like
Who are you
what?
watching?
And-
Are you
and-
watching little
you-
girls stream?
You watch a lot of YouTubers? I thought you didn't watch YouTubers.
He doesn't.
So
I wish this was an exaggeration.
What
I swear
causes
to you
the
it's
northern
not.
lights? Both the northern
now
and southern
watched-
lights are caused by charged particles from the sun in space
Uh-huh.
hitting gases from space on the Earth's atmosphere, which is also in space.
no,
They
the
occur
atmosphere
around
is like
North
the
Pole.
atmosphere is like the nearest thing to like before space. You know, it's like the
and-
last thing
oh,
before
wait,
space.
wait. They occur around the North Pole when the solar wind
Uh-huh.
carrying the particles interacts with the Earth's magnetic field.
So the Earth's
It seems
magnetic field
very
sounds like an Earth
suspicious.
thing. Sounds like an Earth thing.
Earth has a lot to do with space, my buddy.
It's in it.
It is in it. So is the sun and the
Yeah, but the
solar
Aurora
wind.
Borealis is here, you know, on Earth, right?
But it's caused by space.
don't
Four
think
different
so.
YouTubers over the years
Yes.
who are PC gamers,
My
and when they
goodness.
go to
Wait,
play,
wait, I'm
there's
sorry.
issues. I'm not kidding. I wish this was an exaggeration. I swear to you, it's not.
What?
I've now watched 4 different YouTubers over the years. Who are
That's
PC
it?
Game-
How could you possibly remember that and keep that in
How-
your mind and know that to be
4?
true? I've seen 4 separate occasions
Like,
in which a PC
and-
streaming YouTuber over how
And
many years?
also, so what? Like, it's not
Yeah,
the
so
person's
what?
fault. It's the machine's fault, and it's usually fixed pretty quickly. So
Like,
what the fuck?
And what tech? Well, let's let him cook. Hold on.
gamers, and when they go
Okay.
to play, there's always a fucking technical issue.
Like what?
The game doesn't work at launch
your mom?
properly. The game crashes.
That's not their
there's
fault?
Bugs. There's
No,
glitches.
it
there's
was the dev's
resolution
fault
issues.
that Bon
the
Bon
lighting
The
didn't
fucked
launch.
up.
consoles have bugs and shit too. You show it all the time.
Yeah.
So what's
Exactly.
what's the
The frame rate's fucked up.
Let-
They
whoa.
sit there
Bless
fucking,
you.
fucking
That
with
was
it, fucking with it.
big surprise.
To try
What
to
the
get
fuck?
it to work right. You know what happens when I play a video
Well,
game? I boot the game up and
you-
I play it.
Nar-
No,
Narcosis
you
and
sit around for an
Bon Bon-
hour.
Console.
Narcosis
you know?
and Bon Bon
I don't
wouldn't
know.
launch for me, but it was like it was a coding issue, something from the dev. I don't know.
Ah,
Whatever.
co-
They fixed
ah,
Narcosis.
a coding
I don't know.
issue? I see.
You know, I'm not a nerd trying to talk like one. I don't
That's
know
rude.
anything. But Narcosis was fixed at least.
That's good.
You know, how,
Yeah, what if
maybe
I'm
this is
wrong?
just a misrepresentation, but that's the experience I'm seeing.
You shouldn't talk about
It's
anything,
ridiculous,
Phil.
like how all these people who
Thank you,
play
Ghost Hunter.
always have these fucking issues.
I
you
think
know?
that's a gross misrepresentation of
Yeah,
the data.
You
Four,
took a
four like 4 people that I have observed in my notoriously unreliable history.
right.
They all have technical difficulties, and so every single one does.
That's right,
It
Jade.
could be anything
You're
from
t-
like
he's-
my
that's right.
game capture doesn't work, so I have to use display capture, and that's like switching
Yeah.
one thing over.
Is that a technical difficulty? And that's right, Jade. I just want to see what Zoom. Oh my god. So he
What is
said
this?
this like an hour ago. I swear to God. INJ Injustice 1 Deathstroke in Injustice 2 Darkseid and Deathshot and Dr. Fate. Okay.
What in the fuck are you referring to, Jade?
I don't know. He's talking to Generation Z. Permanent name staying for good, champ. No more change, I promise. I
Stop saying
genuinely want to
champ,
throw you
champ.
off a bridge.
I will champ you off a bridge.
That's right, Jade. He's talking about the fighting game stuff from earlier. He's in Injustice 1, it was Deathstroke, and Injustice 2,
that's
it
a
was Darkseid,
Mega
Deadshot,
Rock.
and Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Right. Those characters who were
They're gonna
built
need
for
a new
projectile
foundation.
gameplay.
Is
But then you
spamming the
could get
same
around
message
it with certain
again.
characters, but it doesn't work online because of the
Fuck,
lag.
dude.
Exactly
What
right.
is happening? When is the next full moon?
What's Captain playing? She was, playing Fallout 4, and like I told you guys the other day,
Why is she
Oh my god.
always playing the exact same games that you are
no.
playing on stream, Phil? Sounds really suspicious, like you
Je
force
ne
her
sais
to play the
pas.
game so that you can watch her play in advance so that you are prepared for the game yourself. Very, very odd.
Mhm.
Very, very weird.
finished
Mhm.
the
See you later,
Brotherhood
Shake.
quest line. So now it's
Bye,
uncertain
Shingo.
what she's going to be playing next.
Let's
She
see.
may play Hellblade 1 to
Hellblade
determine if she
1?
wants to play
Hellblade.
Hellblade 2 when it comes out
A
in
blade.
a little over a week.
Wait.
She's not sold on it yet if she wants
What?
to play it or not.
Oh
But outside of that, I don't know.
my god. Full moon is May 23rd, so maybe it's a little bit of lunacy.
Hmm.
The way I see it with
Sorry,
PC
I believe
games,
in it.
Inverse lunacy.
it's fine as long
Well,
let me put it
We
this
have a
way.
waxing
you're a
crescent right
PC
now,
gamer,
but that doesn't mean
right?
shit.
And you just play games yourself for yourself.
The
Great,
flower
good
moon.
on you. Because if you have an issue, okay?
Actually, new moon was on the 7th. Maybe it is fucking lunacy. Everybody's
Man, this
going
idiot.
crazy, and it's not our fault.
What? Sorry, what?
good on you. Because if you have an issue,
Oh,
okay?
wow. Someday
Huh?
someone is going to punch you in the face.
Wait.
From
oh,
Brian
good.
Leaks, the super chat. That's
Oh,
really
that's
funny.
funny. That's fucking funny. I love it. Yeah, full
Man,
moon,
this idiot.
lunacy. There's something
What?
to it. I swear to God.
That
And this
reaction.
idiot.
I'm maybe overreacting a little bit, but his reaction to that, like, he seemed like, whoa, like, look at
If
him.
I get a super chat saying one day someone's gonna punch you in the face, and I'd be like,
Bring it on, bitch.
cool. Yeah, I bet you're right.
Look at his face. Look at him.
Like this what?
Man, this idiot.
Heresy.
Man, this idiot.
So, what was I going to say?
He's scared. He's scared.
Literally
oh my
lost
God,
his
he's
train of
scared.
thought.
Right?
Right.
You woke
Yeah.
up with
Let's
that-
say you're a
you
PC
woke
gamer
up
and you're
with
just
that
playing for
thought.
yourself. If you have issues, no big deal, right? You could sit there, you could troubleshoot them. You
My
could
game
fix them.
crashed on
Good.
stream yesterday, and
you
I
play. You
opened
get a
it back
great
up,
gameplay
Whoa,
experience
huh?
after you work out all the issues.
and then everything was
if the
fine.
game has multiple issues or whatever.
Is this over yet? Don't we?
But the way
doesn't
I
it
see
end
it
at 12:30.
is, let's say, for
Yep.
example,
It's supposed
that
to.
you are a streamer,
He's
right?
never leaving the house.
You're
again
someone who
anyway.
wants to play games constantly for an audience.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm a
Do you
gamer.
really want to be in a situation?
Okay, the around the world ear pick does not need to be happening during this
Oh
speech.
my god, no! And I think I can see his eczema.
How about the folding in of the ears so
Oh,
that I can
don't.
I can get more purchase on the
Ye-
crud that I'm scraping off the back of my ear?
That's something you do when
Do
you're
you
alone.
really want to be in a situation where literally every game you buy for PC likely will have some
What? Ew! Oh my god, that was like
A visible
sound
wipe.
controlled a major wipe.
That's a very, very rare wipe. Because
Right.
he often at least has the good sense to do it out of
Oh.
frame, right?
No, only
literally
Ice Barley,
every game you
the
buy
streamer
for
would
PC.
fix and check things before he starts the stream. I test things
Yeah.
a lot before I stream.
Because it's terrifying and it's really annoying when you fuck something up and
Yeah.
it's embarrassing, right?
It's very embarrassing, and you feel like you have to hurry up, and it's scary. But
Yeah.
whatever, you test
likely
these
will
things,
have
make
some
sure it
kind
looks
of
good,
fucking
and it
issues
works.
you got to work out.
God, that was a big
And
wipe.
not to say that it's
brazen
your
wipe.
fault.
Ugh.
What
He's
I'm
still
seeing
going
is that
too. He's
there's
like,
a
oh, now he's like cleaning it off. He realized what he
Stop.
did. He realized what he did. He's
Oh.
like, oh, I better get that gunk off the sleeve
under
now.
it's under
And
his
not to
gross
say that it's your
fingernails.
Yeah.
fault. What I'm seeing is that there's a pattern with PC versions of games lately, especially cross-platform, right? I'm not
Nope.
saying PC
We get updates.
exclusive.
We get
PC
updates, and it's
exclusives
better.
almost always run great on PC, right?
Oh
Yes.
my god,
Rare.
I'm
You
gonna
have a
run
PC
on your
exclusive
face.
game that it actually sucked. But these cross-platform games, a lot of the time, just have
Stop.
issues on the PC versions at launch.
I
And
think
you gotta
Everything has
dick around with that
issues.
Completely
game for
making
like
that
a
up.
week. Every
He's
day they're
talking
just
out
trying
of
to
his
fucking
ass. He
tweak it,
doesn't
make it better,
know.
fucking figure it out. Do you think
Fuck,
your
figure it
audience
out?
as a
Okay.
streamer or a content creator wants to see that? Imagine if every time that I went to play Fallout 4, we booted it up and it crashed. The frame rate's running at 20 frames per second, and what's going on now?
Also
Now
had
we
a
gotta
shit
change the
PC.
fucking anti-aliasing. We gotta change the fucking bloom. We gotta change
The bloom.
that, you know.
Just turn the
We gotta
bloom
fuck
off.
with
Yeah.
this,
No
fuck
one
with
uses
this,
it.
fuck with
It
this.
takes 5
You
seconds.
can never
Motion
get it
blur,
stable.
film grain, and
right?
bloom. Bloom.
You
Turn
really
it
want
off.
to see that? You know what I mean? Like, as a
Yeah,
content creator,
I'm about to explode.
I
What
almost
the fuck?
feel like
He
About to
doesn't
bust.
know. I'm about to bust.
It's a
I don't know
disservice
much,
to
but I
my
know more than
audience
him.
to be playing
Bleep.
PC-centric versions of games because I don't want to give you that amount of
canceling
hassle. When you're tuning into my
indies
stream, it's
nuts?
gameplay time.
My
That's
indie
exactly what
cold.
you want. You want it to be gameplay
Indies,
time.
that's cold.
You don't want it to be Phil fucks around with settings for another half an hour before.
You
do
do
that,
that though.
You did an entire stream where you shopped for a fucking TV, Phil, and financed it. You
But
did that.
In games, he's just like, okay, let's go to the menu. Hold on, options. Let's see
He planned
here.
to have a Fightcade like setup
Configuration night. Okay,
Yes.
let's see FOV. Let's get that up to 9.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
The game time,
Cracking
you just wanna play the
hacker
game,
codes?
right?
Yeah.
and that's really what we do every day.
just
Almost
wanna
no
play the
problems,
game.
right? So
Stop. It's so funny how there are clearly
on.
like problem issues for him on his body. It's this part of his mustache, right?
When you ignore things, they go away.
This ear too. These are the problem parts, right?
Yeah. When you don't watch
That's at
these
least my
things,
take.
This
it builds up.
nostril.
Right.
There's something in this nostril, I think.
Oh, for sure. It's
Right.
probably dead too.
'Cause-
But
yeah,
if you
'cause-
ignore it, it'll be fine.
Smart, because he's been fucking with this side of his nose a lot, and there's something in his
Yeah.
ear too.
take on it from what I've seen.
Oh
Now,
god,
maybe again,
parasites. Oh
I
my
got a
god, can you
misconception.
imagine?
Maybe I just
Ugh.
had bad luck watching 4 fucking
like,
different
thought
streamers
flies just
who
hanging
all
out.
play games on PC.
Maybe
and
you're
had
just
issues.
making shit up.
Literally all 4 of them,
I
and
think
they're
it's-
all people who
maybe
live in
that's true.
different places. It's not like, oh, it's same people.
Why
No,
would it
they
have
live
does
in
that
different
have
to do with where they live?
Yeah, the regional issues of living in the Pacific Northwest
this
with the PC
game
games. The air is too
distributed.
salty, so like it's like the computer programs don't work so good because the
This
chips
one
rust out.
lives too high up in the atmosphere, so
Yeah,
places
yeah,
around.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. You
They
can't play
different
games in
styles
mountains.
of
You
games.
just can't.
They all still have the same issues.
You're making
So,
that up.
To me, it's
You're
like
lying.
it just seems like a pattern, and it seems like it's something that a lot of people just don't want to address because
look, chat's
they don't
like,
want
my
to
PC is
admit
fine.
that
No
yeah,
crashes.
PC gaming has
Fuck.
drawbacks. It has tons of
No.
advantages as well, right? Getting the
I love
absolute
my
best
computer.
version of a game, being able
Yeah,
to
the
play
chat's
all those PC
rebelling pretty
exclusives,
hard,
that's
too.
a huge
Good.
positive.
He's not looking either.
But is it
Yeah.
worth the hassle?
The
Of
hassle.
always knowing
The hassle,
something
yes,
technical
because
is likely
I'm in
gonna go wrong
heaven
and you have
right
to
now.
fucking fuck
You
with
definitely have a misconception, Phil, and 4
Around,
streamers
figure
out of
it out,
millions isn't really
you
proof
know,
of
I-
anything.
And in a
No,
lot
no,
of
no,
cases,
no.
it's not even the gamer. It's
That's
the
good.
fucking game sucks at launch, and they
PC
gotta
is-
fix it, right?
is heaven.
Oh, the PC port of this game's terrible, so now
What?
you got
So then you
inferior
wait for an
game.
I don't
update.
like- Fool me once,
don't
shame
have
on
to
you.
do
Fool me twice,
anything.
shame on me. Fool me the 700.
Wait!
Oh my! This has to do with the landlocked celestial body around our Earth. This is lunacy. He said re.
Listen to this.
Game. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me the 700.
I swear to God, if it's not lunacy, what is it?
Your game.
Shame
like,
on re.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me the 772nd time in 10 years where a PC port of a game is terrible. Why are you still playing on PC?
Wait, sorry, that's not how the
Rock with
expression goes.
magical powers.
That's not how the What happens if you? But what happens if I fool you the 700 million times? Nothing.
It's the real saying is fool me once, strike one. Fool me twice, strike.
Can't get
three.
fooled again.
Well, that too. You know, it's
Fool me
either,
once,
either
shame on
or.
you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me the 772nd time in 10 years where
What?
a PC port of a game is terrible. Why are you still playing on
God,
PC?
you're so mad you don't have
You
a
know?
computer.
It's happening more and
Shame
more
on
and
Ree.
more now.
Shame on Ree. How are we?
Fool me
I mean,
once, shame on
Is
me.
this? Are we being blessed? God trying to show us He is real?
No.
If you abandon us, you have abandoned.
Uh oh.
That's not
Spagnito.
right,
Uh oh. Stop picking your nose, please.
Okay.
please.
All right,
Doesn't
guys.
say it's cut off.
Well, I think we had a good.
All right, guys.
All
I'm not going to address any of these questions that you're all responding to me with,
Now
saying
that
I'm
I-
wrong.
now that I've told
podcast
you a
today.
bunch of
Thanks for
fables
chilling.
from my asshole,
And
Yeah.
thanks
adjourn.
for the discourse and the early support.
absolutely
Let's
cartoon.
adjourn for the day. And
Thank you for that
hopefully,
early
Whoa,
support.
I
wait.
think today.
Was that a nice little butt scratch
motion.
right there?
I think
Let's,
it was a
adjourn
leg
for the
scratch. I
day.
thought he was waving a
No,
fart.
that's a foot scratch. That's a
Ew,
foot
ooh,
scratch. Because
God.
remember that his foot is folded over his leg, right?
right.
Let's
right.
adjourn for the day. And hopefully, like I said, I think today we're going
We'll
to
get
have
gonna
a
be
much
Joe.
more entertaining, chill day.
Then
I know
what?
a lot of people
What?
didn't like the kitty game yesterday.
Yeah.
It's too cutesy for me. Well, we're playing adult
Yeah,
games today,
Phil,
folks.
We're playing adult games.
Fallout
Are there
4
going to
and
be
we're playing
booties?
a
No.
Souls-like.
It's so transparent how
Imagine-
vitriolic he is towards his audience. People didn't
No.
like the kitty games, like it's too cutesy. I didn't get money.
The fuck out of them.
Tonight.
You guys don't let me have fun because I gave you all the power.
Your
Well,
alley
who gave
today,
us all
I
the
hope.
power?
The Fallout stream
Wait,
for
a
sure.
lot more what?
All right, so
Uh-oh.
a lot more up your alley today, I hope.
Oh,
The
gross.
Fallout stream for sure will have a
don't go
lot
up
of
there.
interaction and fun, chill vibes.
How about
And
support?
it's going to be just, I feel like a more calming, more enjoyable day of gaming
Oh.
today on stream. So I hope you will join me. I hope you will
Take it
stick
easy,
around
Maddie.
for
It's
Fallout.
gonna be
Shame
okay,
on
buddy.
me.
Shame on
me,
Reed.
Maddie.
You know, you'll come back tonight for the
Remember.
challenge of
Of the
Another Crab's
penises.
Treasure. All right?
All
In
right.
the meantime, I thank you all for
Leave my alley
attending
alone.
today's Level 1 podcast. In fact, shout out to X Shooter. He just did a super chat and he said, "Hey Phil, happy
He's
Saturday." Thank
dying.
you so much, X Shooter. I appreciate that. Happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday.
Happy
And,
Scatter Day, everyone.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Happy
Oh,
Saturday.
I can't update the leaderboard because I went to this screen. That's right.
Oh, did your stream fuck up?
All right.
Like
So
the
thank you
other 4
guys.
streamers?
I
Weird.
appreciate that.
Classic PC
And,
issues.
Yeah.
I will be back tomorrow.
This doesn't
to talk
count though.
about
It's
how
not a
today
I will be
hopefully
back
no
tomorrow.
stress, hopefully a much more relaxing day. All right. Thank you guys. And
I
see
hated
you
it.
on Sunday.
Oh.
All
right.
Well, all right.
Let us get set up here, my
What else?
friend.
Let's wait for the
Weird.
bag. Let's
And I
just
do
wait for
not
the
need
bag
a
here.
long break today. I just
Greg.
have to pee quickly before we begin.
Stop saying
Uh-huh.
This will
pee.
not take long at all. I've got the
Okay.
air
Yeah,
conditioner
right.
already pumping here. Keep the office
Stop
cool
saying
because it was getting
pumping.
very warm during that podcast.
You're a liar.
Podcast
Sun is
pumping
beating
pee.
outside, I can see.
P
That's why I put the
PPD.
AC in.
Kikidi.
The pre-cum piss cast.
Oh fuck. Gross.
Thank you guys
Thank you
for hanging out
guys.
with me here today. And
Give me your money.
thanks for the early support. Again, you guys know
And
the
now I
deal.
need more.
The early support meeting. Thanks for not supporting me recently, you fuckers.
My goal is
Wow.
to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream. So if I can
This
hit
is weird.
50
How,
bucks
how come you got Tubi?
Oh
Here, I
right.
thought you didn't use
well,
Tubi.
okay. So I have a little fucking Roku. Tubi's always on there.
Oh,
I
okay,
just won't
okay.
do anything with it,
Hey,
so it
that'd
might just
great. We
be
get
there.
higher
Fair
than
enough.
that, even better.
You can see it's in sequence.
Yesterday,
Herald,
sadly, the kitty
YouTube,
stream
other
didn't do
shit.
so
True.
well. I mean, it was only a one-off
Thanks in
stream.
advance
not
for
a
your
big deal,
paychecks.
but it would be great if we could, have a good stream today in regards
the
to
bag.
Support
There's
levels.
the bag.
Support
Any kind,
levels?
Super Chat
Support
memberships,
level?
Have a good stream today in regards to
I'm not
support
touching
levels.
Tubi. Level?
I hope we can have a good stream day in regards to support levels.
Any
Level?
kind, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated.
You don't have to name
And
them.
all right, let me just go quickly use the bathroom.
Yeah, you
Alright?
do
And
that.
then I'll
Check
see what
my
wife's
urine
doing, and then
levels?
we'll get started. So give me like 5-ish minutes, and then I'll be
Okay.
back,
You
and
don't,
we'll
why
start.
do you take
And
5
we'll
minutes
start?
to urinate?
Fallout 4. Thank you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
You're not pausing the video.
One in his chat says,
On
make
break.
it feel yummy.
Thanks.
You're going to hell.
Okay, so 12:45, exactly 12:45.
Okay, see, another synchronicity, like those birthdays I mentioned.
It's not synchronicity. It's him
It's
just.
synchronicity.
No, oh my god, dude.
What?
Okay, so this is.
Synchronicities are
Fucker.
just signs that we recognize, okay?
I know that. but
Jasper is very, very hyper today
What?
because we have the
It
air
took him, like,
conditioners
8
on.
minutes.
He's not used to it yet. It's only
Yeah.
day 2 of having air
8
conditioning.
minutes is longer than 5 minutes.
And he
Oh
is
my god, he's
running all
not
over
used
the
to
house
having
hyper.
air conditioning. Like
a
Jasper can
cat.
Yeah,
tell.
running and grabbing my foot and
He's a
biting my
cat.
ankle. He doesn't bite hard or anything.
He's
It just kind of
missing
itches a little
something
bit.
and is
But he's
trying
being so
to
silly,
ask
so
you
ultra
for it.
hyper today.
Yeah, it's a cat. It's
Oh
like I had to punt him across the hallway because he wouldn't stop tackling and biting my leg. It's like he's hungry or
had to,
something.
like,
I don't know.
Smack him on the head with a baseball bat. It was crazy.
Let's see
So
it.
yesterday I played a game.
We got
called Little
50
Kitty
bucks,
Big City.
y'all. Tip
Now today in
score.
Fallout
Let's
4, I'm
go.
Also chasing
Thanks,
down
Lisa
cats. Like,
Lou.
there's cats everywhere.
Now, thank you so much,
Yeah,
Anon.
there's kitties involved.
I hope that doesn't get.
Anon?
I hope that doesn't
Playing
get
Another Crab's
charged
Treasure.
back.
There's gonna be a cat in that one
By
too.
the way.
Anon.
Anon.
That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Never
There's
heard
an
of it.
underwater cat.
Order sci-fi. I think you'd like
we'll
it.
have to see.
Upward inflection.
That sounds good. We're talking that. That's your
Oh my
that's your
God.
Atlas
So
the
I can use
bookkeeper
the thing to command
impression.
Jasper around the
I'm
house. Oh, I do
Atlas.
use this.
And then Phil, I don't
Listen,
understand
I'm
why you
really
don't do it like
mad.
this. Okay.
Because,
That's the
like,
thing about
the-
that.
And I don't understand why Phil does it like this.
I don't know why. Fuck, dude.
I think that's kind of hard to do,
I
right?
don't know. I don't know.
And I don't get it at all.
Pepo shark.
I like. It sounds
Pepo
cool.
shark.
I think
I'm
so
just
too. I
wondering-
think so
I have to
too.
put that
I think he's been.
how
I think he's been
that
working
Someone
on
else
it.
super
Actually, I
chats.
think he's actually been
Shit.
working on it because I don't hear it as much.
Well,
from him.
good for him.
Good job.
Wow, this sounds really mean, but it's
Oh,
not
the
meant
kid
to
with-
be.
No, it's very
Classic.
nice actually.
I love Atlas.
Well, that's about all I can take out of
Go back,
this.
that's enough.
So, did we already set up a redirect somewhere else yet?
No, I
No.
didn't. No,
Indrid,
because, like,
cold. We'll keep watching
I'm
this
telling
then.
you, it's the lunacy. Give me like.
No, it's okay. I can probably do it faster than you, bitch. Ha-ha!
No,
Let's see.
no,
Let's
no.
see. Let's see. Hold on.
It's loading.
it
God damn
No,
it! This isn't
I'm-
the time
I'm-
to load YouTube.
Yeah, here I go. I'm the one streaming, but also I'm
Swear to
faster.
God.
Let's
I
go.
swear to God,
Content.
if you don't think
Live.
this is the landlocked
DSP the man,
rock.
baby.
I was so
Oh,
worried
fuck.
about
Now it's time for
Customization.
giant reward.
Redirect.
And I clicking add.
And I'm choosing.
And I'm clicking
typing
other
in
channels.
Meerkat
Rockville.
Mob.
All right, let's see who wins.
Meerkat.
She gave you back one of your fusion
Wait,
cores?
hold on, Meerkat.
Oh,
You
There
don't
we
have to
go.
type it in.
I've done
Good
it. I've
question.
saved it. I just did it. I just redirected it, and it's going
Well,
now.
I already
Didn't
saved
complete?
it.
I already
so,
saved
you
it
know.
before that. Actually, this was all a
What's
misdirect.
What's going on?
Oh my
Um,
God, fuck you. Ah!
no, so yeah, they should get me. You guys should be getting redirected to Meerkat. Tell him that the Beamers sent you. Actually, no,
Yeah.
you're the Beamers. Tell him Indrid sent you.
Hello. Hope.
Yeah,
hope you
yeah.
don't have
Tell him,
anything
and
that
no,
needs
Mr.
fixing.
and
I really don't
Mrs.
feel
Beam.
Mr. and Mrs. Cold sent you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
now we're
and
completed.
It's
Here, kitty,
it's
kitty.
Unity.
We're
The
kitty.
Oh,
dog.
no.
She still has my
Say,
my leg up there. the
Fool me
leg
twice,
armor.
shame on Ree.
Yeah, say
Okay.
fool me once, shame on Ree. That's good.
Shame on Ree, shame
Well, let's
on
go to the
Ree.
clinic. Someone got bit by
Won't
a
get
lizard.
fooled again. Ree! All right. What are you doing tonight? You doing anything?
I might play some
we
games
go.
for myself.
Let's
I might
go.
stream something tomorrow. So
Hey, love that.
like,
I'm not doing shit.
lots of possibilities for very chill fun.
You have to do
That's good.
something,
Yeah.
Jake.
You're
Thanks,
not doing
Lover.
anything?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. No, hell no.
Oh
Gotta
fuck yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Night. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. Have a good weekend, I guess.